Yeah, 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 yeah. On up back, made us mad.
That's enough, Pluto.
Fucks and no mask, run up a bag. Since I breathe, envy made haters mad. Five plays, run a trap, stack 100 bags. Made myself a boss plug, then put on my man. Addicted fast money, cars and one man. Wearing phone clothes, ice out, strap I blam. Stick tuckle, kamikaze like the Taliban. Stick tuckle, kamikaze like the Taliban. Feel like night and shine on me when I'm covered in diamonds. Turn to burn, not guilt, getting work on consignment. Pocket, strike a nerve, money follow with violence. Got a reason, stand strapped, can't leave home without it. Move mom out the hood, go nowhere, I'm still buying. 10,000 on clothes and shoes, I like it, I buy it. Next mission broke the rules, move with a cool style. Won't let it sing up the sports, spin on ops dying. Get it done without mind if you strap a chores. Get a drink a break, switch from the blick, less it's smooth. We all on the same tune, a pillar struck a nerve. Everything I want, I pay the price, no one take down. Close, I ain't gonna wear, won't have much longer. My circumstance changed, cause I still got my hunger. Ignorance is bliss, only one can me like the fun. Pockets filled, every lit hit, they sick to they some. Hate more on the weekend for the gas than the Wednesday. No doubt with hesitation, re-up, I got people saying piece of the cost. Cause I'm big on energy, believe my man came home and seen the kids' face. Hate more on the weekend for the gas than the Wednesday. No doubt with hesitation, re-up, I got people saying piece of the cost. Cause I'm big on energy, believe my man came home and seen the kids' face. Fucks and no mask, run up a bag. Since I breathe, envy made haters mad. Five plays, run a trap, stack 100 bags. Made myself a boss plug, then put on my man. Addicted fast money, cars and one man. Wearing phone clothes, ice out, strap I blam. Stick tuckle, kamikaze like the Taliban. Stick tuckle, kamikaze like the Taliban. Think I broke my neck and wrist cause I keep some ice on. Like girls with like girls, fuck me, I'm a woman. But wearing gloves and masks, wait before Corona. Shitting on my haters, foot cleaning in my colon. I said so I'm a hood, I can get a nigga gone. But cheese on your top, my pocket got lumps. Let that nigga play back, won't get a nigga slump. Bend knew the wrist when I first took the jump. Better plug up what you need, just in my phone. Saying design up in forms, push my cologne. Bitch better got big view, right, cause I sports. Piranhas in the swamp and the sharks in the woods. Host of demons on demon time, but proud is not jewels. Love something like stunner, but like Kurt full of cool. Beat the fifth star, you on, I gotta talk to my lawyer. Always last one to leave, first out in the morning. So rubber sticking up and I'll blast. We drop up and pick ups like a cab. Everything I have, I got on for the trap. Like number one stunner, I'ma stun with the cash. Know it's hard to top, the run that I had. Might blow a 20 ball, hit a play and get it back. When I position contract, I expand. When I position expand, I contract. Fucks and no mask, run up a bag. Since I breathe, envy made haters mad. Five plays, run a trap, stack 100 bags. Made myself a boss plug, then put on my man. Addicted fast money, cars and one man. Wearing phone clothes, ice out, strap I blam. Stick tuckle, kamikaze like the Taliban. Stick tuckle, kamikaze like the Taliban. Get stepped on the designer, hop before iced out, hit the toe in designer, let her eat the dick down, then buy her designer. Chanel, Dior, Hermes, Gucci and Prada. Off-white on the off day, Dolce and Gabbana. Chanel, Dior, Hermes, Gucci and Prada. Off-white on the off day, Dolce and Gabbana. He got game from emojis, took risks and prosper. Order hit slide through consent to the dot. Like I talk, guap beneath trap, lingo never proper. Money over Betty, son of business, keep choppers. Bump down knocks, look down one prime drop. Got with Glocks up, my youngest on fire. What you make in 2 weeks? I can make an hour. Sorry, I was trapping, bipping flowers and powder. Came up shooting dice, I'm just being honest. Just my ball bag, I'm fucking up cars. Strongest, you can link, run with circle above. She's naming niggas 50 cars, look, I'm leaving Marcus. Had to cut my losses, now my money guaranteed. More money, more problems. Hit you kids to see. From the school to the pros ball, like the Major League. Bet the Betty's on me, like the paparazzi. So bit pop place for the trap up in designer. Always just a kill, get stepped on the designer. Hop before iced out, hit the toe in designer. Let her eat the dick down, then buy her designer. Chanel, Dior, Hermes, Gucci and Prada. Off-white on the off day, Dolce and Gabbana. Chanel, Dior, Hermes, Gucci and Prada. Off-white on the off day, Dolce and Gabbana. To hang with the members, catch your body to sign up. Tell me you a gangster or a bitch, making mine up. Product of mine, vine, make I rich, selling product. Only God can judge me. how I'm coming to my time. On the hunt for money and bags and finding stuff. Trap luxury cars and clothes and finding stuff. Feel like the baddest thing, so strict, melodic as fuck. Got the gift for gap, she hit me like a lollipop. Make a one, take a top off and give me some top. Always pull up in the top off when I'm in a drop. Say designer, hit the feet, down to the socks. Addicted spending cash, ice chain and a watch. Make a one, take a top off and give me some top. Always pull up in the top off when I'm in a drop. Say designer, hit the feet, down to the socks. Addicted spending cash, ice chain and a watch. So flip clock plays to the trap up in designer. Always just a kill, get stepped on the designer. Hop before I'm iced out, hit the toe in designer. Let her eat the dick down, then buy her designer. Chanel, Dior, Hermes, Gucci and Prada. Off-white on the off day, Dolce and Gabbana. Chanel, Dior, Hermes, Gucci and Prada. Off-white on the off day, Dolce and Gabbana.
Yes, sir. Your boys is back on the loose. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. Smash that like button and share the video so we can talk some hoops. And you are now in the zone right here on FYF Sports Debates. You already know it's yours truly, Moose Talks Hoops. And I got my brothers here with me today. True to King TV, So Crazy TV, and that boy from the 504. We got Renegade in the building, and this is episode 3, y'all. Episode 3, and I think this is gonna be the best one yet. Y'all smash that like button and share the video. We finna get it popping, fellas. What's the word?
What's popping, man? Let's get it.
Hey, man. Chilling like
what up, man? Ready to zone out again, man. Come on, man.
Right.
You know that.
Let's get it. Man. We got all regions of the building, man. We got Texas, Florida, Delaware, Louisiana.
Come on, man. We around.
Hey, man.
Let's get it.
So we out here.
Man, so what's the word, fellas, man? The Olympics popped off. Opening game. United States versus Serbia. We send a message. It was a lot of chirping going on. People saying this team ain't good enough. This team almost lost to South Sudan. They almost lost to Dennis Schroeder and the Hitler All-Stars. It was a lot of chirping going on, y'all. It was a lot of chirping going on. But we came out there, first game of the Olympics against Serbia, against the team that got 3 NBA starters, against the team with the 3-time reigning MVP, and we blow them out by 26 and send the world a statement. But instead of everybody talking about that, everybody's talking about the most famous DMP in Olympic history, Jayson Tatum, reigning NBA champion, reigning NBA, all NBA, first team selection. The past 3 years, he doesn't see the court. And that's all we talking about today, man. So I want to start off by talking about this, fellas, man. Let me know how you feel about Jayson Tatum not seeing the court, man.
Who want to go first, man?
It don't matter, True.
Man, go ahead. You know what, not, man, listen,
go ahead, man.
You know, people looked at me, you know, the Celtics, but let me listen, man. Listen, man. Shout out to Team USA. For one, shout out to Team USA for getting the dub. That's the most important thing. They got the dub. We dominated. 26 points win. Hey, let's go on to the next one. Hey, we did what we had to do. I love. I mean, it was a great overall game. Best game we played so far.
Right.
But going back what Moose Talk said, hey, it's a lot of controversy that's overshadowing that. But and we here today, and Jayson Tatum, JT, NBA champion, leader of the Boston Celtics, got DNP'd. All-NBA first team, got DNP'd.
Talk about it.
Sniff the court. Didn't get a minute. Didn't get a second. He didn't take his warm-up off.
In a blowout.
He averaged 10.5 claps.
Egregious. Average 5 class, good stuff. Like
5 Gatorades.
He was like he was on a 2-way contract. I ain't know they had 2-week contracts in the Olympics.
I didn't even know
I
that
ain't know
was
they give
Jayson
away 10.
Tatum.
This man was out there looking like
On
he was
the
on a 10
he on the all water boy team.
water boy. He
Crazy.
giving out water zone. He giving out water
That's
zone.
crazy.
He giving
He
out
takes him to water.
Gatorades. That's crazy.
He doing all this practicing and all this. You running 3 guard lineups for? I mean, hey, we got the dub at the end of the day. But listen, though, Steve Kerr. Listen, Steve Kerr. That was egregious. That was some BS. And y'all see the title. Y'all see the title, man. And listen, controversial and all that, man. It was egregious, man. It was disrespectful, man. How in the world you do not play Jayson Tatum? Not even. And I'll buy at. Listen, we understand minutes. Listen, you ain't gonna play 30 minutes a game. No, that's no team you would say. Especially like if everybody's healthy, whatever. Hey, it is what it is. And shout out to MJ, we didn't need him. It's not the point that we don't need. It's not. That's not the point. It's the point is why. What is the basketball reason why he didn't play? And Steve Kerr had a statement saying that, and he felt like an idiot for not playing him.
Right, that was the statement heard around the world.
Cause listen, I'm all for it. We won anyway. Listen, we got the dub. Listen, and truth be told, as a Celtics fan, hey, as long as he ain't getting hurt, because that's why I was worried. That's why I was more worried if he was hurt or not. That's what, as a Celtics fan and as all the support team would say, I was worried about if he was hurt or not. That's why he didn't play. And then it was like, okay, he wasn't hurt, cool, and he didn't play. I'm like, but also it also shows how great this team is. Okay, we won without Jayson Tatum. That's
Right.
hey, I'm looking at that perspective too.
By
But at the end
26.
of the day, my problem with Steve Kerr, I feel that was ill. Listen, I can't 100% prove this, whatever, but I feel that it was ill intent. And let's be real with Steve Kerr's track record, his coaching has, and for a little bit over a year now, has been suspect. I mean, let's not forget he would coach that FIBA team. We had the most talent, and I understand talent don't win, it don't automatically make you win, but we didn't get a medal. We didn't get gold. We didn't get silver. We didn't even get bronze.
That was
We
nasty
left
work.
medal. We medalists, if that's a word, medalist.
Right.
Medal.
Right.
I don't. It's just egregious to me that's why he had to backpedal. That's why he didn't stand on his decision, because he knew even making that decision, even during the game, because he went to a point of no return at first half. So when he didn't play in first half, you knew at that time it was going to be more difficult to even get him on the court. And yes, we had to leave, but he knew it was he knew he effed up. Listen, it was ill intent, and he knew he just made us a
What's
bad
the ill
decision on his
intent though,
part.
bro?
I thought it was ill intent because of just it wasn't a real basketball reason besides we winning. You get what I'm saying? Like we've seen, and I see people in the comments, whatever. I see the criticism, the trolling, but like we're not gonna act like we ain't see people sit like in a winning situation, be like, yo, why my man ain't playing though? Like, come on now, like he ain't good enough to play. This ain't nothing new, but this is just bigger on a bigger stage. The first ever All NBA first team player to get benched, get DNP'd, with no injury or anything. Like I feel that's a great. Like I said, he couldn't play 10 minutes. You talking about the combination of players, but I mean, come on. I mean, what can Tatum? What is Tatum's weaknesses? The fact that he can't be on the floor. Like he's one of the one of the most versatile players in the world. Period. Besides the Team USA. Like, I mean, you think any other team in the world would not play Jayson? I mean, I don't know we Team USA, but I'm just in general. You think people want to take that for granted? I mean,
dang, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, bro.
I'm just saying cookie crumble. And like we got the dub though, but listen, Steve Kerr, like he felt like an idiot, and I feel though he was an idiot because he didn't stand on those comments. You've been a suspect coach, especially in international play. He didn't play Walker Kessler when you playing these 6'8", you playing Paulo at the 5 and last summer and all that. So listen, this has been a recurring thing, and this is what we won, but I mean, what's the point having him on the team? Okay, you could have had Mikal Bridges for all this. Like you wasting people's time. Also, you wasting people's time, and also let's go off the fans because the fans do pay people that are in France paying tickets or whatever, or people are watching the game. They want to see the best product we can give them, right? Whatever case may be. You go in and watch the game. Let's say you go in there and pay a ticket, and I want to see Jayson Tatum, whatever. You know what I mean? Or I'm watching TV and want to see Jayson Tatum at this time. You know, they playing in the daytime. They playing in weird time. People got work or whatever case may be. They not like they playing like they played. And I was doing work. I was at work. You know what I mean? Or not work or where I would be working at, depending on the time. Like tomorrow, like some people working second shift, whatever.
Right.
So you trying to tell me like that and maybe hey, that don't care, whatever, but that do matter to people like y'all. Like these games over the country, the time zone difference and things of that nature too. So put that in account. Listen, man, do bear Steve Kerr, man. And listen, will he try this with somebody else again?
I think so.
I don't think. We'll see.
We'll get into that, man.
That's
So
all I gotta
crazy
say. My
TV, man.
fault being long-winded. My fault being long-winded, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
So crazy TV, holla at me, man. What you feel about this, man? Steve Kerr after the game, he said he felt like an idiot not playing Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum on the bench. He kind of looked in his face. He kind of had that look like he wasn't too happy, like he was kind of disappointed. But he still was being the best teammate he could be. He averaged about 10.5 claps during that game. He passed out about 5.6 cups of Gatorade. You know what I mean?
Right.
But tell me how you feel, man.
Man, I didn't like Kerr's comments, bro. Like I get the team fit. You know, he wasn't needed in that game. Okay, we could say all that. But at the same time, bro, to say that you felt like an idiot, you put feelings into it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't stand his ground on that. And that was my whole gripe about Steve Kerr right there. Because now people was already saying that, you know, he's overrated. You know what I'm saying? He didn't win Finals MVP. Jayson Tatum. A lot of people already saying that he's overrated for not winning, you know, the Finals MVP, for not winning that. So he already has a title over him. And then on top of that, you don't play him, right? Now he has another title. The first, you would say, player, first team All-NBA, not being in the game, being benched, not hurt, nothing, right? Now he has that title. So now it fuels the fire now. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of comments, people saying, oh, he's never been the best player on his team, yada, yada, right? Okay. People wasn't saying that. People wasn't saying that last year. And niggas was going at Jaylen Brown head the year prior, right? So it's like, come on, bro. We got to keep it a buck, bro. And I just didn't like what Steve Kerr was dancing around 2 points. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. And that was my whole issue about the whole thing. Now, we did win. We blew him out. You know what I'm saying? Braun played well. KD was killing. Yeah, I think he only missed one shot. You know, he was hitting crazy shots. And Steph Curry turned it up. You know, we seen the chef out there. And I know we had a lot of gripe last week about Booker. He showed up. And, you know, Ant showed up too. So, I mean, the only player that was happy about being benched was Halliburton. That man was cheering. I don't know how many Gatorades he passed out.
He passed out about 12.8.
Yeah, he enjoyed it, man.
Now they Powerade.
Right.
With smiley face stick.
He was smiling. Right, but at the end of the day, how Kerr made this team though, everybody on here was a first team. Yeah, all NBA team, don't matter first or third, second, whatever. I think the only player that didn't make the team was Bam, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
And
Derek White too. But it's like, see, this is what happens when you get all the heavy hitters.
NB.
Right.
Yeah, he went.
And Embiid because he was hurt. Yeah. So it's like this is what happens when you get all the heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? Now a heavy hitter ain't getting in the game. And now he has that title. So I feel like that title's nasty work because now it fuels everything. But yeah, that's my whole gripe with Steve Kerr, bro. Yeah,
okay.
That's how I feel about it.
I feel you, man. Renegade, holla at me, man. Holla at me, man. How you feel about this, man? Tatum don't see the court. The most famous DNP in basketball history, damn near. We got Steve Kerr after the game talking about he felt like an idiot, but he also said that he talked to Tatum before the game and let him know that it might go this way, man. Holla at me, man. How you feel about all this, bro?
Man, at the end of the day, it is some nasty work. I mean, listen, you up by 20, over 20, and you don't empty the bench. Like that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what you do when you got a blowout. And it's not as if like Tater and Halliburton is gonna like be that much of a detriment to your team to where you're going to cost them a lead. Because I see people talking about, you know, the lead is the ending
Yeah, the
score is
point
dependent
differential.
on, yeah,
Yeah, the
point
point differential.
differential and all of that, man. Like, come on, man. You're talking about a all NBA player. He's like, come on, man. At least try it out, right? I mean, when you talking about he talked to him beforehand, say it may go this way. Did he say that it may go this way if it's a blowout? I doubt it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some nasty work. It's and like, you know, we said last week, yeah, Tater, he should go with his move more, be more aggressive and everything, but that ain't cause for a DNP. Like, everybody knows that the biggest detriment on the team was Embiid. He still started, and he was the biggest reason why we was down like 12-2 or whatever it was. And Steve Kerr made the adjustment and fixed that situation. Like we say, and like we said the other week, we don't think he's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I felt like an idiot. Like, bro, you gotta stop the bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's cap, and it's like, and I'm like, why? Like, I don't know what this is about. Maybe Tater said something slick or whatever. I don't know, but like, it's not like you forgot. It's not like you just some idiot out here or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we talking and like the matchup problems and things. Derek White and Drew or whatever. I mean, we could see that, but like in a 20 plus point blowout, you know what I'm saying? That like you got to. It's like politics. There's too much politics that go into the like. You're not gonna like sit Clyde Drexler on the dream team and not play him just because you don't need him. They didn't need 4 or 5 players on the dream team. It don't matter that they didn't need him. He's out. You're gonna put him out there and you're gonna play him because that's what you're gonna do. It's not about not playing them. Like, especially somebody that just won a chip. Like, and Tater, the thing is, like, he's not mad enough. I don't think I'm looking at him on the sideline. He looks, as okay as he should be to me. I mean, he should be more mad. I'd be pissed off. Anybody. I mean, of his. You can't. You look at Embiid. You're not gonna sit Embiid, and he's the biggest detriment on the team because he's gonna be hooping and hollering. Devin Booker's gonna do any one of them is gonna do that, but Tater and Halliburton, and that's the one they said is the and the thing is, the one that's another couple that's not is Drew and Derek White, but they're not gonna say nothing either way. So and it's like, come on, man, this is some bullshit. Like, you telling me you can't put take supplement some of the minutes, 7-8 minutes or something, like, so you're just an idiot. Like, I don't think so. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do think it's some nasty work. I don't know what you know caused the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think somebody of Jayson Tatum's caliber is gonna be sat in this next game. You know.
I hear you. And I hear
Talk
all you
about it.
guys. I hear you, True. I
Talk
hear you,
about
Renegade.
it, man.
I hear you, Crazy.
Yes, sir.
But I gotta keep it a buck here, bro. I think this is much ado about nothing. I mean, I really do, bro. Because like at the end of the day, is this Team Tatum or is this Team USA, y'all? Let's keep it a buck, man. Is this Team Tatum or is this Team USA, man? When you signed up for this journey, you knew what it was. It's the ultimate sacrifice. You playing for the name on the front of your jersey. Yeah, in the NBA, people care about brands. They care about their personal brands. It's a star-driven league, whatever. But this is the Olympics. It's about 3 letters, USA. And you got to know the pecking order, man. It's LeBron James, is Kevin Durant. Now, the reason we've been seeing Jayson Tatum minutes as where it was in the exhibition is because there was no Kevin Durant. And like Steve Kerr said before the game, he talked to Jayson Tatum and he let him know it might go this way. And it
Yeah, that's him, bro.
You got to go back to where you said it don't go this way. That's when you cut out.
Yeah. I think he's still cut out though.
Your boo still cut out.
You can hear me?
Yeah, now I can
Yeah, go ahead
I
now.
hear you.
Yeah, you good now.
Okay, bet, man. My bad about that. But like I was saying, bro, Serbia threw out 10 players out there. And out of the 10 players they had playing, 7 of them are listed as guards. Steve Kerr, he's played 3 lineups in the first 5 exhibition games. But the lineup he played the most was that 3-guard lineup with Drew Holiday, Steph Curry, Devin Booker. He got LeBron playing at the 4, Embiid playing at the 5. Embiid's a whole different topic. We're going to get to him later. But now you got Kevin Durant coming back. And with Kevin Durant coming back, who's going to give up those minutes? Jayson Tatum's going to give up those minutes. And how the game went, you got LeBron James cooking. He gave you 21, 9 and 8, 9 of 13 shooting. And then you got Kevin Durant that came off the bench, only played 17 minutes. And he gave you 23 points in those 17 minutes on 9 shots. Where's Jayson Tatum going to get those minutes at? He ain't going to get it at the guard position. If you remember, like Renegade said, the game started with a 10-2 run. After that 10-2 run, Steve Kerr called a timeout, and Edwards came in. He played lockdown defense. He had a good game, 11 and 5. Devin Booker, we talked about it last week. When is he going to show up? Well, he showed up. 12 points, 4 or 6 shooting from three-point land, 5 assists. Derek White, he didn't do a lot of stuff that'll show up in the box score, but he played hellified defense, had 2 steals, 1 huge block. Drew Holiday, he had 15 points. He played defense. Where was Jayson Tatum going to fit into all of that? And I know Celtic fans, y'all got a little chip on y'all shoulder. You think everybody has it out for you. You think there's an agenda. Ain't no agenda. I guarantee you this. If LeBron wasn't playing as well as he was, if Kevin Durant wasn't playing as well as he was, we would have seen some Jayson Tatum minutes. But like I said, they got 7 guards in their 10-man rotation on Serbia. Outside of those 7 guards, they got 3 bigs. Nikola Jokic, who's 7 feet plus. They had another guy coming off their bench who's like 7'2", 7'3". And then you got the kid that plays for the Miami Heat, Nikola Jovic. He damn near 7 feet. So it's like, who's the odd man out? It's Jayson Tatum. And I know maybe Steve Kerr didn't plan it 100% for it to not go that way. But think about it. I know it was a blowout. I know it's 26-point win. But think about the discourse that would have been around this had Jayson Tatum entered the game with a minute and a half left. Y'all would have been talking about how Steve Kerr disrespected him by bringing him off the bench with a minute left. You got Tyrese Halliburton, bro. He ain't looked salty on the bench. It was a couple of times where I seen Jayson Tatum low-key looking salty, but he still stood up. He still clapped, but he wasn't as enthusiastic as Halliburton. I see everybody crying. I see everybody crying for Jayson Tatum. Where's all the people crying for Halliburton? Halliburton is the man in his own right. He led his own team to the Eastern Conference Finals. He's somebody. He's the number 1 option. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody, you know what I mean, boo-hooing for him. Why the hell we booing for Jayson Tatum? This is not about feelings. This is about winning gold. Like you guys said before, at the FIBA World Championships last year, we didn't get a medal. We on FYF Sports Debates. It's F your feelings. And Jayson Tatum, I'm sorry to tell you, F your feelings. This is about winning gold. Now, Wednesday, tomorrow, you are going to have an opportunity to play. You are going to have an opportunity for your impact to be felt against South Sudan. So show up and show out then. You're going to have a chance to make an impact. But all that other stuff, man, agenda, Steve Kerr, the only issue I got with Steve Kerr is he tried to backpedal. He tried to be a politician. He tried to say, oh, I feel like an idiot. No, you don't feel like an idiot. You trying to win a game and you trying to win a gold medal. All that flies out the door, man. All that flies out the door, man. That's how I feel about it, guys.
But here's the thing, too. Like you said that there's 7 guards on Serbia. Like Tatum can't guard. Like Tatum can guard more. We've seen Tatum guard multiple positions his whole career.
I mean, do you want Jayson Tatum on the perimeter chasing guys around?
He's done that. He legit done that his whole career. Like he's
and there wouldn't have been a minute left anyway for him to play, put him in the game. Like
Jovic. I've seen Tatum legit lock up Jovic in the playoffs. Like I legit seen it. Like him 1-on-1. We seen it. We legit seen it. Like we've seen Tatum give problems defensively against opposing teams all year. Like he was guarding Halliburton, one of the best guard. Like he in matchups and switches and things of that nature. Soldiers are a switch heavy team. Tatum was asked to guard both positions all the time, so that's a BS excuse.
Okay, so let me ask you this thing, right? Let me ask you this thing, right?
Let
me ask you this thing, right? You want your best perimeter guys on the other team's best perimeter guys or guards, right? In this situation, is guards because we know Serbia threw out 7 guards, right? So if you want somebody to go,
Derek White,
I'm gonna use the Boston Celtics as an example, right? As an example, I'm gonna use your team, the Boston Celtics, as an example. Do you want the other team's best guard to be guarded by Jayson Tatum or Derek White or Drew Holiday?
Of course, you're going to choose Derek White and Drew Holiday. But here's the thing, though.
It's a blowout in the Olympics.
Here's the thing about Team USA.
Big old blowout in the Olympics.
Empty the bench, man.
But here's the thing about Team USA, though. Because keeping the point, I understand the point differential. That's a solid point. You keep the point differential. Whether even win or not, that point differential means something when it comes to tiebreakers, things of that nature. But the Team USA only have good defender guards on the team on Team USA. Y'all realize that, right? That's why it's also an issue too. Is Derek White, Drew Holiday, Anthony Edwards.
Right.
And people talk so Tatum can fill that void of lack of defensive. Because let's be honest, like even when Curry and even Devin Booker had a decent game, he was struggling defensively. He was chasing guards around too. So that being said too, wouldn't it be better to have somebody more athletic and defensive minded than Tatum? And like I said too, though, like also like that was a good point Renegade said too about clock when we did, especially back then in '92 when we was beating doggish on other teams.
Right.
They didn't play either though, but they played anyway. So it's like that's a BS excuse. We're not talking about limited minutes. We talking about didn't play at all.
Right.
So it's
zero.
Like that's
I mean, I understand that, but I feel like this discourse still would have been there if he played 2 minutes. If he played,
of course you can't.
But it wouldn't have been that. It wouldn't have been just 2 minutes. It would have been 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been blowing them out. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
You can't play man. I understand you can't play man in the game, but you couldn't play him in the third. Like you couldn't. Like
you could have found time, bro.
Right. If they would have did it like that, you could have found time to fit them in there.
Let's not act like Serbia ain't make their runs. Let's not act like Serbia ain't make their runs.
Okay, but that being said,
so why that's not? You could use that as
both times that LeBron James went to the bench, Serbia ended up going on an 8-0 run.
Okay, so
and look, you could use him as a supplement if you want to make adjustments or whatever. Like, why not even use him? Take him out, and there you got there go your excuse. If it don't work,
they played his teammates, man. They act like he can't do the same thing.
And here's the thing too about the feelings part too.
That's kind of whack. It's nasty.
In the feelings argument, because nobody baby that's whack because I don't care who you with. If you're in Jayson Tatum shoes, bro, you're going back with Renegade say. Renegade say he should have been more like let's be like I don't care how you feel about Tatum. If you're in Tatum's shoes, you're gonna be pissed off. Like let's not play this game. And also, you know what you signed up for, moves. Let's not play this game.
Yeah, I mean you a competitor, of course you're gonna feel some type of way.
Hold up, though. If people knew, no, Renegade's on my side. Renegade's so crazy. They agree with me. Moose about his soul, though. But here's the thing.
I'm on this hill by myself, baby.
Here's the thing. Too, shout out to her. Here's the thing, too. if people knew that what they signed up for and saying that, hey, like Tatum, because let's be real about Halliburton part. We all knew that he was going to be an odd man out, made because because how his limitations, and he is a good player, but like his defense, sometimes inconsistent shot creation and things of that nature. You know what I mean? He's shaky at times, right? Compared to everybody else. I mean, but if we're going to the point of, well, we know what he signed up for. Let's be honest. If people knew that Tatum would get DNP, you think they would honestly join this team?
Yeah.
Like, honestly?
Yeah.
Nah, because it never happened before.
Hey,
not in a blowout. Not in no blowout. Like a blowout.
This never happened before, bro.
Hold on, Renegade. So if you Jayson Tatum and they before like Grant Hill, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Like it may be a game you may not even play.
I'm saying not in a blowout. I'm saying, look, what Moose saying as far as basketball is concerned, if this was a close game, like it'll make much more sense. Okay. But this wasn't even close. Like you ain't even
and Brandon Katz and Brandon Katz, you talking about it's only one game. Okay, we understand it's one game. Is he gonna do this to somebody else? If that's the case,
you know it's bound to happen, bro. Because look, right? Take this in, right? It's a 40-minute game.
Sturdy.
Hold on.
It never happened.
It never happened, bro.
Bro, it's a 40-minute game, right? It's a 40-minute game. They've been going 10 deep at most. They've been going 10 deep, right? Tatum ain't playing this game. Tatum ain't playing this past game. On Wednesday, we playing South Sudan, right? Mm-hmm. Steve Kerr already guaranteed that Jayson Tatum is going to play.
Who not playing that?
It's going to be one of the three bigs. If it's not one of the guards,
0 minutes.
If it's not one of the guards, it's going to be one of the bigs, and most likely it's going to end up being Bam Adebayo, who gets benched. That don't see the court.
So Bam don't get played.
Bam not going to get no
bro. So let me ask y'all this:
it's not going to be Jayson Tatum's caliber.
Right.
It's not going to be a player.
Same way if Bam gets benched.
That's not my point, though. My opinion.
He's not an all NBA first team.
Hold on. This is my point. So crazy. I don't think it's gonna happen again. We're gonna drop the link soon. We got
benching Bam ain't smart anyway. That's stupid.
Now my whole thing is this though, Moose. If this don't happen again, you have to agree, or this is fishy. Then, if it's the case, if it don't happen again,
I might revisit that. But like on face value, bro, you have to look at the matchup you're playing. You playing Serbia. Like I said, they went 10 deep. Pause. No Diddy. 7 of those 10 players are
besides Tyus Halliburton. Tyus Halliburton, we know he's on the depth chart. He low on that depth chart. We understand he's low on the depth chart.
And nobody boo-hooing for Tyrese Halliburton. So
because we knew, to the side. Don't do that.
Nobody boo-hooing for Tyrese Halliburton. And don't try to make it seem like like Tyrese Halliburton ain't on the level of Jayson Tatum, because I can say Jayson Tatum.
Not.
Don't do that.
Hold on.
Don't do that. You on your own here.
Hold on.
Let him finish.
Hold on. If you guys are saying don't do that with Tyrese Halliburton compared to Jayson Tatum, then let's not do that with Jayson Tatum compared to Kevin Durant and LeBron James, who
we're not comparing them.
We do that, Devin Booker.
We're not comparing them though, Moose. We're not comparing them.
The only reason you guys were seeing Jayson Tatum minutes in exhibition is because the Slim Reaper was injured. Now that the Slim Reaper has came out of his cocoon, he's healed up, and he shot 8 of 9. His first shot missed coming in the fourth quarter. Ain't no space to put in Jayson Tatum in that game.
He only plays 16 minutes.
Moose, this ain't gonna happen. This ain't gonna happen again.
There's one problem, Moose. Who was starting small forward?
What do you mean? He was playing that same 3-guard lineup.
Oh, so Devin Booker. So Devin Booker was playing small forward. Is Devin Booker a small
3
forward?
Out of those first 5 games.
Is Devin Booker a small forward? Since we talking about depth.
No, it was a 3-guard lineup, bro.
I don't want listen. We talking about depth. Listen, we talking about. I know the 3-guard lineup, but what's the depth chart? Is he a small forward?
He is a guard. Devin Booker is a guard.
So how many small forwards? Or how many small forwards? Because LeBron basically like a pop. The funny thing, this is the funny thing about it. At this stage of the careers, KD is more and LeBron is more small forwards than anything because they're older in limitation.
So they play that funny thing, right?
The funny thing is though, the more true. I'm not saying they can't play small forward at all, of course. But the older, it's harder to guard the perimeter. You older, you know how it goes. I don't have really. Tatum is technically the more true small forward on the team.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said that. And what small forward is on the Serbian roster? Like I said, they got 7 guards and 3 bigs. They got 3 guys that's 7 feet tall, Jokic, Petrusev, the 7'3" guy,
Tatum can guard,
Jovic,
Tatum can
and
guard all
everybody
them dudes
else
besides
is listed
Jokic.
as guards.
Besides Jokic, Tatum can guard everybody on that team besides Jokic. One-on-one by himself.
Where are you going to put him?
Himself.
If you play Tatum at the 4 or you play Tatum at the 5,
you can put him at the 2. You could put him. He can play point guard low key. He played point guard for the Celtics.
I'm talking about defensively. Where are you going to put him?
You could 1 to 5. He can besides Jokic. He can go there.
You gonna have Tatum.
You got Brown with him. You could finesse something like 0 minutes.
You could have cooked something up,
man.
Besides Jokic, he could go to every ball in that Serbia team, bro. Let's not do it. He can't guard Bogan. He can't guard Bogey. He can't guard Bogey.
Yeah, they ain't got real.
No, of course. I know it's positionless though. We understand the game.
They ain't got real perimeter.
We understand the game is positionless, but we talking about y'all know what I meant. Y'all know the game is positionless. But you try and tell me he can't guard Bogdan?
He couldn't, but he could, but there were better options. There was Ant Edwards. There was Derek White. There was Drew Holiday. There was better options.
So somebody having 6'8",
that's crazy.
It's still crazy work.
Hold on. So somebody 6'9", somebody at 6'9" that can laterally move like Tatum, that can go like that. Don't make it. That doesn't like. Come on, like
you couldn't use Tatum at all, bro. At all.
Here's the thing, though.
Okay, whose minutes are y'all taking? Whose minutes are y'all taking?
Take Drew. Take a little bit of everybody. Take a little bit of everybody, man. Come on, you can save 2 minutes from about 4 people. There you go. There go your 8. Take 2 more from 2 other people.
Devin Booker didn't have to play. Devin Booker
he played 26 minutes.
You trying to tell me Tatum couldn't play 10? I'm not even mad he played more minutes than Tatum.
He had a hot hand, bro. He had a hot hand. He was
4 for 6 from 3. He shot 6 shots. You think Tatum can't shoot 6 shots?
He was 4 for 6 from 3. He was 4 for 6 from 3, and he had 5 assists.
Nah, they should have cut down his minutes,
from 3. He had 5 assists. Now here, y'all doing all this caping for Tatum. Y'all doing all this boo-hooing for Tatum.
No, Kerr is a clown, bro. Steve Kerr is a clown for that.
Now hold on. Now let me ask you this.
Shout
out to Dub Week, but see, this is the BS though, because it was any other player that wouldn't get no DNP, y'all be crying. Y'all be crying.
And this ain't gonna happen. Moose, to answer your question, this ain't gonna. No, it's not gonna be the Tatum's caliber though. That's the thing. It's not.
It's not even that,
bro. I understand Tatum's caliber, bro.
It's not gonna be like that.
Tatum's caliber.
That's the whole point about it, though.
Tatum's caliber is not LeBron's caliber, bro.
All right.
I'm sorry,
but I'm saying it's not. But Tatum's caliber is higher. It's higher than Derek White's. It's higher than Derek White and Drew Holiday. And you know what I'm saying?
Tatum ain't gonna guard the guys. Derek White.
I got a question. Is Anthony Edwards? Is Anthony Edwards or Devin Booker? Are they going? Do you see them in the future not playing the game? Does anybody see that?
Devin Booker might be a possibility. He might be a possibility.
Bro, he
might be a possibility.
He clocked in 26 minutes, and he's a star.
He's gonna, but he's gonna cry about it. He's not having it.
Here's the thing, man. On Wednesday, I guarantee you tomorrow, somebody else loses out. Somebody gets benched tomorrow.
I doubt it.
I doubt it's gonna be a player to. It's
going to be a big man.
I doubt it, bro.
I'm telling you, it's going to be
a big man. I don't think it's going to be Bam. I don't think it's going to be Bam. I don't think it's going to be nobody.
It's going to be a big man. I guarantee you
not what we think.
Why Bam? But here's why Bam? Why my thing is why besides Tyler Halliburton? Because Tyler Halliburton. We understood going into the Olympics that this going to be probably the possibility of him. When it comes to minutes and playing or not, right? I think that was understood.
Yeah, if you look at the roster,
yeah, and the fit and wherever case may be, because but that's my point is I'm not even mad if Charles Halliburton gets some type of minute, depending on the situation, whatever. Whatever. but we knew he's going to be the bomb totem pole when it comes to minutes and playing time, right?
And
But
he
for
actually
everybody
played
else,
well in exhibition.
but that being said, though, like Bam, like Bam, like why, like the fact that Bam can't like. First, I'll be mad if Bam don't play. I'm gonna be mad if Bam don't play because first of all, Bam can guard multiple positions. He's athletic. That don't even make any sense. That don't make any sense. He's African too. He's African too. And he ain't South Sudanese. But listen, if you want to go that angle,
You know why I
he's
say
not
Bam though?
Hey, he's
You know
not
why I say Bam? You know
I'm
why I
just
say
saying.
Bam though? You know why I say Bam?
Why?
And it's not because of anything that's his fault. It's because it's the man that you guys love to hate. Steve Kerr's infatuation with Joel Embiid. Whatever the hell it is that Joel Embiid got on Steve Kerr, I don't know what type of dirt he got on him, bro. But
I gotta find
this
it out.
man,
He
I
made a
don't know
deal.
if
He
he,
made a
It's
deal with
crazy.
I don't know if
I
he's
think
trying
made
to
a deal with
fake
He
USA.
shouldn't
recruit him
even
to come
be.
to
He
Golden
shouldn't even
State.
be starting, man.
But
But
come
that's
on,
my
man.
whole thing too. But my whole thing is though, people y'all in the comments is very dishonest because like if somebody if LeBron or like if that Kerr if they would even play just 5 minutes, y'all been crying like that. And that's my whole thing is like even and then put
But
yourself in
guess
those
what?
players' shoes.
LeBron and KD and all of them, bro. KD and LeBron, they is not gonna see the bench, bro. They's
But
I
not
that's not
gonna
the
already know
see it.
that.
point. But
I
that's not the
already
point. That's
know.
not the point. Of course, like we understand. That's the point
Yeah,
is though,
that's
Moose.
the chef.
The point
Them
is,
three
Moose.
is untouchable. But I'm saying you
Yeah,
can
the
at
point.
least
You
give
can at least squeeze
something
them in.
like
The
Cut
point is,
like
Booker
the
come
point
shit.
on,
is,
man.
if Ant, hold on,
Man,
listen,
Like
if
Booker
Ant
that's
played
Man,
the most.
crazy.
if
Most
hold on,
Booker played 26 minutes, bruh.
That's
If Ant
crazy.
Man has
26,
zero
man.
minutes, if Ant Man
You
has
couldn't
zero
cut
minutes,
his
we be
minutes
doing
to
the same
16
thing,
and
bro.
give him at least 10.
I'm just saying. If
Give
Ant
That's
Man
Derek
has
White
nasty.
zero
about
minutes,
take about 4
let me
from
say,
Derek White. Something.
yeah, if Ant Man has 0 minutes, man, y'all been in the comments crying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all being very dishonest and like not being like
We
this
got to
is the
keep it
truth
a
though.
buck, man. Because at
It
the end
doesn't
of
be
the day, he
because if
has a
I'm
title now.
Bro,
like,
at the end of
well,
the day, bro,
Yeah,
we
That's a
won by
nasty title.
26.
That's a
We sent,
nasty title,
hold
though,
on,
Moose.
bro. We won by 26 points. We send a message, bro. And outside of Celtics fans, right? This ain't got nothing to do with you, True. But outside of Celtics fans, the only people really crying about this, is
that's not true either though.
the same people that was talking about this team ain't good enough or this team could be beat. Now that we go out there in the first game, send a message, demolish Serbia, beat them by 26. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about how Kevin Durant ain't played since April and he came on the court and gave Serbia that Workovich, bro. 23 points in 17 minutes. Nobody's talking about how this 40-year-old
Insane.
LeBron James with a
You know
gray
he balled
beard,
out.
He balled out, bro.
hold on, with a gray beard, with his sunroof cracked, you know what I mean? The back of his head, bald spot in the
I
back of
mean,
his
he
head
did fix
is
it. He
out here
did.
going to the rack relentlessly. We
Try.
ain't talking about that. We talking about how Jayson Tatum got a DMP, bro. I don't
You know,
like
but
that.
you know why? Because it was a BS. Because that's a lie too. Saying that only Celtics fans like there's a bunch of like like we just saw Stephen A. Smith say something like that's not why he's a whole Knicks fan.
Man, he
Like
rage
and he been
baiting, man.
spreading
Stephen A.
and
Smith
he
rage baiting.
and he be spreading he spreading these genders too against the Celtics. So it's like
He's
it's
saying
like
he's saying the
bad.
same thing
You
we
know it's
saying.
bad.
We
Like
didn't.
it's bad when he be spreading Celtics agendas, negative Celtics agendas all the time. So like it's bad when it's like this is like that's because it's
It's
BS.
nasty work.
We never seen nothing. We
Yeah,
never seen the caliber of Jason. The reason why it's weird and people are like because we never
just
seen the
came off
caliber.
a
Because
chip.
it never
Let's do
happened
this. No,
before.
we
Okay,
forget this.
okay, it happened. It happened, right? It's in the flow of the game. It happened. It turned out that way. We won, right? But y'all saying like, oh, Steve Kerr got in. What's the agenda that Steve Kerr got against Jayson Tatum or the
I
Celtics?
mean,
Or
it has
I
been
don't
some
what's
know,
the
weird.
agenda?
but
It has
it's
been
got
some
it.
weird
It
like
seemed like
back
something
and
because
forth.
it's like it's
Hey,
unprecedented.
child,
That's the
shout
whole
to
thing
that
about
blowout.
it.
Hey, he remember that blowout happened in early the season. That historic blowout. We beat them
Man,
by
nobody tripping
40
about
points.
no regular season blowout, man.
I mean, I don't know, man. I know this though, man. Draymond Green was on the team. If Draymond Green was playing, he ain't getting no DNP. I know that. He ain't getting no DNP. I know that. In any situation. My point is I feel that it was ill intent. He been a suspect coach for a little minute now. And if Tatum played and we lost, we wouldn't have lost the team with a play. So I like say stop it. So stop it. Let's see.
I don't
Y'all,
like. You
if
know
you
why I
see,
don't like the
and that's
discourse
see,
around this, right? You know why I don't like the
We would have
discourse
still
around this,
won.
right? Because the pressure. If we're gonna be honest, the pressure ain't on these players, right? All the pressure is on Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr, his job is to make everybody happy, make this whole thing work, and we win gold. That's his job, right? So now I don't want a dodo brain like Steve Kerr thinking that he got to appease guys and make sure this guy gets minutes, make sure this guy gets minutes. Oh, I forgot to put this guy back in at this time. I don't want him thinking about that. I want him thinking about how the hell we going to win this gold medal.
you
I
don't
don't
gotta do
want
that
him
with
thinking
Tatum, though,
about who
bro.
gets minutes and who should get 9 minutes and who should get 13 minutes and who should get 16 minutes. I'm thinking about, dog, let's leave here with a gold medal. Let's punish these other countries. Let's dominate all these other countries like
Absolutely,
everybody's been
I'm on with
asking
I
that,
for,
get
bro.
Moose. I guarantee you
I'm
this
on
though.
with that. I'm
I
on with
guarantee
that.
you
But
that
But it's like
there won't be another first teamer that's not gonna play.
Bro, we're
Watch.
not gonna talk
multiple
about
times.
first team and stuff
It's
like
not
that
gonna
because
Just
at the end
came
happen.
of the
off
day,
it. Just
those are
came off
It's
a
media
not
chip.
gonna
awards,
happen.
bro. Those
come
are
It's
on,
not
media
gonna
man.
awards, bro.
happen. It's
Those
not
are
gonna
Can't be
media
got the
happen
awards,
though.
Larry
bro.
O'Brien,
The
man.
thing
Those
is,
are
it's
Based
not
media
off
gonna
of what,
awards,
happen.
bro.
yeah, but
Those
that's
are
based
media
off of what
awards,
they
bro.
what he doing though.
Right.
He is top all NBA caliber, right?
He's
Three
all
years
It
in a
he's
won't. It
row.
all
won't. It won't
3
NBA.
years in a
happen
row. 3
again.
years in a
He's
row.
all NBA.
Another.
He's an all NBA caliber player, but the position he plays is just damn. You in a tough spot because the
Devin
position
Booker
you
plays small.
play,
Devin Booker is playing a small
you
forward
behind
position though.
LeBron
Like, come
James
on,
and
bro.
Kevin
Like, y'all gotta
Durant.
stop that, man. That's not a
But
No,
he
No,
that's
not
no.
bad.
My
just he
thing,
not just
in
Devin
he
this
can
Moose. My
Booker
play
thing.
situation,
different
in
position.
this
He can play a different
situation
position than
against
that, and
this
so can
team,
them. So can them.
But here's the
bro,
problem. But
in this
here's the
situation
problem.
against this team, he's behind Kevin Durant and he's behind LeBron James.
But here's
They're
the
gonna
Yeah,
eat
problem
up
but
though.
he
bulk of the
could.
minutes.
But here's the problem though, Diesel. Here's the problem. If y'all was in Jason Tatum's shoes, and if it was any other player that did got DNP, I don't care if it was Bam, it would have been AD or whatever, Joel B, whatever case may be, y'all been upset or mad and y'all been questioning it. So why y'all trying to act like why y'all trying to act like that's not a like that's what I don't
It's
get too
because it's
though. Like we can
Jason
all
Tatum. That's why.
we can all agree. Like I'm loving the Discord. I'm loving, but like just be honest about it. Like I'm
Mm.
cool with we got the dub. Don't worry about one game, but don't act like why people are upset or people like that's corny to me though. Like why we can understand like I can have two different perspectives to disagree. I can see two different perspectives to disagree. I don't think that's just very dishonest to sit there and say. And although too about the feelings things, right? Um, I mean, whatever you say though, Ben, because he's a Lake. About you say crazy, a Laker fan too. I mean, if you want to be, I mean,
Right. Like, come on.
I don't.
What
That
up,
was.
Ben?
I
I
mean, that
see
was
you,
weird.
Ben. I see you, Ben. I see you, Ben.
That was weird. That was weird. I mean, listen.
Ben talking weird in the chat. We don't care about
All I
that.
know,
All
all I
I'm
know is,
saying. Go
weird.
ahead, True.
All I know is though, like it's just like we're getting bombed by team success. I mean, but here's the thing though. But also is that now that's Steve Kerr's fault. Again, let's talk about distraction of team success. He knew doing this was if you didn't know, like here's the thing. If you not playing Jason Tatum in the Olympic game, you don't think that would be any type of backlash, you're an idiot. I'm just being honest with you. You don't think you were gonna get some type of backlash from me, then you're an idiot. Because
Right.
who would have
He
thought that
wasn't
we
thinking
was
about that at that time. He thinking about
it's not
winning the
that
game.
no, but you kind
No.
of had to think that like understand
He
you
know
but
about it.
that being
They
said,
all know what
but
the politics is
but
in this shit,
but
man. They
He
all know
that
that's
that,
why he
being
man.
was
said,
tap dancing.
but
That's
that's
why.
why he
Come
had his
on, man. Oh, I feel like an
DK.
That's
idiot,
why he
man.
No,
took
I didn't
Yeah,
that's
I
why
say.
he
know. Yeah,
took
Time
his
out,
right.
words
time.
back.
See, Diesel. You moving the goalposts because like I've already been on record multiple times saying that Tatum
He
don't have to
moving
start.
that boy.
I said Tatum could play 10 minutes per game, whatever the case may be. Like that's the thing though. That's what pissed me off. You trying to tell me you knew doing this it set a precedent per se, and it'd be a talking point. That's what we'll call the distraction to your point moves.
I mean, who's
And that's
thinking
Steve
about
Kerr.
that in the middle of a game
Well,
where you
you
trying
had
to
you
win?
kind of no, it's not not middle of the game. That because he said this
Oh,
before the game. He said so.
okay.
Let's not. So you have Steve Kerr been doing this for like you knew doing this is going to be headlines and things of that nature, especially a guy like Jayson Tatum. That's he's already get the Jaylen Brown. So that's part of it too. The other conversations and talking points that have been going on this summer too. Leading on it things that has been piling on. Now you got people make it just is what it is. Like it now. I mean, that is Steve Kerr's fault. If it's a
fueling the fire, man. The fire is getting fueled, man.
He called the distraction. At the end of the day,
and with this title,
the only thing I got an issue with Steve Kerr in this situation is him trying to walk it back and him trying to be a politician after the game.
Because he know he on some nasty work.
He knew it,
if it
man.
was Espo, if it was Ty Lue, if it was Espo, they would have stood on their square all the way through and just say that's how the game played out. That's how the cookie crumbled. Will it happen next time?
If they would have went, if they would have made a move like that,
I don't even think they would have done that.
And add this too, and at this point, I didn't think it was going to be. Let me clear the air because there's a lot of conversation, whatever. Listen, I felt even if he did want to back, even though with the back pedal, listen, I didn't want it to be a big thing. I may have made listen, I was confident what I was doing. I may have made a mistake, but I felt it was. I mean, listen, I would love him to bring up the point differential too. I would love him to have brought that up because that would be. I'm not mad because he could have even he did because he completely backtracked at me. He completely he's like I ain't going. I'm an idiot, dog. I ain't. He calls him an idiot.
This
man.
What he did.
He the damage is done. He don't give a damn.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
all I'm saying.
Gasoline already on the fire, man.
And that's my whole big thing. Like he called it, like Steve Kerr called it distraction for no reason. And it's like, bro, you call it distraction for even if you would play them 5 minutes, it's whatever. Not during the end of the game, but like during the middle of the game, whatever. If it's like whatever, and hey, and if whatever.
So so you saying basically, okay, say Jayson Tatum, just for the sake of argument, right? Just say he got 3 minutes in the second quarter and ended up getting like 3 minutes in the fourth quarter. What would the discourse have been then?
I don't think it'd be that big of a deal because you can do a lot and you can do a decent amount in maybe 5 minutes per se, right? To keep the wherever the game plan was for your point. Mm-hmm. If you play a great defense, got some rebounds, whatever case may be, if he long as you don't hurt the team, whatever, hey, it's whatever. I don't think it'd be honestly that big talking point because Tatum hasn't really been starting or playing that much compared to other guys anyway.
Right.
So it's like that's all I'm saying though, man. But I mean, we got y'all with the links. We got y'all. My fault. But
here's another question, right? Here's another question, right?
What's up?
Okay, so tomorrow we playing South Sudan, right? And I'm gonna bring this back up. We playing South Sudan. They kind of light at their big man position, right? I think they start Wayne and Gabriel. Wayne and Gabriel maybe and you know what I mean, 6'9" at the most. He weigh about a toothpick. You know what I mean? I don't know who they backup big is. I mean, they got the 7-foot kid, but he's 17 years old. He'll be going to Duke. So it's like, okay, if you're looking at United States, if you're looking at Team USA, you know Tatum's going to play because South Sudan got a lot of long wings on the perimeter. So you know you're going to see a lot of Tatum. You're going to see a lot of LeBron. You're going to see a lot of KD in that situation. That's what leads me to think, okay, what if Bam gets benched? What if Steve Kerr feels like, you know what, I just need Embiid and Anthony Davis? You know what I mean? I don't need a Bam Adebayo, even though Bam Adebayo played in the exhibition against South Sudan. What if he just feels like, okay, I'm going to shorten the rotation and Bam going to sit today? Is y'all going to carry it the same way?
I don't like that either. I don't like that either, bro.
Because that's not how they do Olympics. You gotta play these all-star players. Like you gotta play like there ain't no. They don't play. Hold up, look. They don't play like I mean, yes. Look, the world is getting better. You gotta play. You know what I'm saying? To your competition and everything. But when you when it's a blowout. We're talking about a blowout, and you
Right.
still don't got a top 10 player. You're not giving them no minutes. Talking about
Zero.
like that's sick. Like that's crazy. You telling me he can't like play some of them Drew minutes, like and Bookham got 26 minutes.
26.
That's
That is
crazy.
crazy.
KD
Now, to be
only
fair
got
about Drew,
16.
now I ain't
Yo,
gonna lie, Drew, about
let me
thing
say this
about Drew
about
though.
Bam real quick though.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah. So you mentioned Bam Moose, right? But Bam ain't
Yeah.
gonna play 0 minutes though. That's the problem.
I'm just using him as an example. I'm just using him as a
And he not
name
on
from a
Tater
different
level.
position.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
but I still have a problem. Even if he's not on Tatum's level, I still have a problem with why Bam, one of our best bigs, especially if Joel Embiid is struggling, why he
Right.
ain't playing.
And
So
that's the
that's
question,
That's
bro.
there you go right there.
That's the bigger concern for me. We've been talking about this since exhibition and training camp started. Why the
Facts.
hell? What has Joel Embiid done to deserve a starting spot and to deserve these heavy minutes, bro? He is the reason. Like I keep saying, like how Renegade said to start the show.
right.
Embiid was the reason we went down 10-2 and had to call that timeout.
Right.
And it's not the
Right.
fact that he was just starting. We made it a point to force feed Embiid to start that game.
Right.
Right.
And it started off with Embiid missing some bunnies in the paint. It started off with Embiid turning the ball over. It started off with Embiid catching fouls on Jokic. It was like, bro, like you trying too hard to force Embiid into the game plan. He don't got it going. Whether it be injury, whether it be he just whack right now, bro. Bam and Anthony Davis have significantly been better than the former MVP Joel Embiid. But for some reason, the man that we love to hate, Steve Kerr, has been sticking with him and trying to play through him, trying to find ways to get him going, and it's not working. We are in the Olympics now. At what point do you say, F all that, I got to go with AD and I got to go with Bam? And you got to be
But
my
that's
third big.
but that's why you have to question the topic at hand we talk about. If we having those concerns already, those have to be like it's the politics, whatever case may be, the cheesesteak diet is crazy. But like, I mean, yeah, because like I think, like I said, Steve Kerr, like his incompetence at times. Listen, he was voted. He was voted top 15 coach of all time in that anniversary, 75th anniversary. So it's like, I mean, I can't tell this year that I'm just saying,
You're right.
like,
I
I'm
feel you.
just
I mean,
saying,
I'm
like,
with you when you're right. I'm with you when
I'm
you're
just
right.
saying. I mean, but like I said, I mean. But yeah, we're gonna drop the link, y'all, soon. We're gonna drop the link soon, y'all. So
We got y'all, man, because we got to hear
we
from the
got different
people, man.
topics.
Yeah.
Cause
Just be patient with us.
Mhm.
cause we definitely
Right.
got, cause like I said, going back to USA, listen, I think, like I said, going back, let's talk about the game, right? Let's talk about the game.
Absolutely.
Drew Holiday is the USA best guard.
I
He
love
low key
everything
been,
I've been
Come on,
seeing
man.
from
he
him,
low
bro.
key, Drew Holiday low key been USA best guard for the past 2 Olympics now.
Yeah, he
I
cooking.
Been
love what
like
I'm
that.
seeing out of him, bro. I
Who
love what I see.
future?
I
He's
love.
him.
I'm gonna say that future Hall.
Come
He
on, say
depending
it.
on the list.
Say it,
Depending
man.
on the list. Depending on the list.
Yeah.
He definitely going to the Hall of Fame. That's no question. I don't think
Yeah,
that
no
ain't no hot
question,
take or
bro.
nothing.
Come
That ain't
on,
no hot
man.
take. But I'm listen. Depending on the list or whoever he got to compete against for the first ballot,
Mm.
he get there.
I don't know if he get
He
first
definitely.
ballot, but
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like
Right.
he'll
Right.
It
eventually get it.
depends on the list. It depends on the
First ballot
year.
is
It
I don't know,
depends.
but he
Yeah.
I
getting
said
in
I
too.
said it.
That's a little
He
stretch. Yeah,
getting
we
he
be
getting
in
It
in.
there,
depends.
man.
Hold up. It depends because they count the Olympics. They count
Yeah.
college. They count
Everything.
all.
Right.
And listen, and my point is, the reason why I'm saying that now, because he's been the Olympics best. He's one of the best guards in probably Olympic
Come on,
history,
man.
bro.
I mean, outside of just the
And the
Olympics,
best
right?
defense,
Outside of just the
right? The
That
Olympics,
best
may
bro.
defending
sound
I
guard
feel
We
like
in the
gotta
he's
talk
been the
deepest,
about it.
best.
in
He
the beast,
changed
in the
2
hold up,
franchises, man.
look, the best defending guard and the deepest point
Oh,
guard, most talented era,
Era,
nigga.
like
Come
in this
on,
Okay,
man.
era
but
of
facts,
then, but
talented
facts.
then,
point guards, in
I'll
this
give him
era
that.
of talented point guards, in this era of like this new scoring machine point guard era within the last 10 to 12 years, bro, Drew Holiday has been the best defensive guard. I'll give
Right.
you that.
I give
You know
yeah,
what
him
I
but
mean?
that, man.
even Yeah, but even let's just talk about the Olympics though. Like Olympic Drew Holiday, International Drew Holiday is different.
Man,
That man
he's
got
been
two.
amazing for
He
Team
been
USA this
here.
year, bro.
Here's the thing though. He's been Diesel said cut it out. Listen, go listen. He been legit the best USA guard. I'm not saying he best better than Kerr. I'm talking about the strictly Olympics too. By the way, let's put that out there. In 2021 Olympics, right?
Yeah.
That year, and now so far he's been the best guard in Olympics. In 2 straight Olympics, he's been the best guard. He's starting for a reason. I'm not even surprised he's starting. Like he's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's low key been. Yeah, KD coming back. KD probably the best player or second best. He been balling. KD, I ain't going even. But he definitely when it's all like maybe like he's
He
phenomenal. He's been
getting Diesel.
phenomenal.
He getting in. I don't
He
know
getting
about
scoring,
first ballot,
he playmaking.
but
Yeah.
he getting in, bro.
I mean, I
He
said
getting
it's
in.
also said. I said it also
For sure.
depends on the list too. They all depend on the list, like when he's eligible and all that. You know how that go because it all depends.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer at all. But I feel like eventually Drew Holiday gets in because if you're looking at the era that we in, right? If you're looking at the era that we in with the Steph Currys, with the Russell Westbrooks, with those type of point guards, the Damian Lillards, like the big scoring point guards, right? These big time scoring machine point guards in a game, in a modern game where guys is so skilled at that point guard position, bro. Drew Holiday has been the
the
best
difference
guard
maker.
defender.
And
You know what I mean?
they'll
He's been
all
a
say
main
it. They'll
cog.
all say
He's
it
been a
too.
main cog.
Yep.
He's been a main cog in 2 championships in the last 4 years, 3-4
Even
years.
and
He's been the main cog.
shout out Renegade Pelicans fan. Listen, the
Come
Pelicans
on,
was at
man.
their best when Drew was on there.
Come on,
Drew
bro.
is a
You
Trying to
difference.
tell
seen
you.
you
He
seen
locked up.
Drew,
He locked up Dame, man.
bro.
Drew,
You seen
Clamped
that
Drew
him
is a
up.
series, bro. You seen
Clamped
that
him.
sweep. You seen that
And
Clamped
sweep
him
that's
up.
man.
of a prime Dame Lillard and a prime CJ McCollum
bro. If you
and
look,
an older Rajon Rondo and Drew Holiday
Come on, man.
absolutely had them boys and that team in handcuffs, bro. Drew Holiday's
He
been
People
did.
doing
thought I
this,
was capped when I was telling them.
bro. Drew
Just
Nah,
because
Holiday's
we
been
ain't
doing
that
had
this
no
ain't
his
cap.
boogie,
entire
man.
career.
I
well,
witnessed it, man.
Real
And
talk.
Dame
you
was
say
Shout out
Dame
Drew,
to
my
Drew.
guy at that time.
bro.
He still is, but man,
Drew legit been like a elite
Wally dropped
defender.
the
Like
40 piece with the brow.
Drew,
Real
come on,
right?
talk.
man.
Drew Holiday legit been like a elite perimeter defender for like over a
His
decade.
entire
Like
career.
Hey, that team with
I don't know what to
Boogie
Right.
tell you.
though.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't
Come
know
Listen,
what to
on,
tell
man.
you, bro. He been a league defender since UCLA to now. The man like that like he. I mean, and he's still playing at a high level. He's
High
still an
level.
all-star level. He's still playing at an
Yeah.
all-star level. Like, yeah,
Come on,
if
and
you look at the stats per se,
he gave us buckets the other day,
bro,
bro.
he
He
was
gave
a
us
third,
buckets
bro.
in that game against
Right.
Serbia.
He was Celtics' third best player in the playoff, like in the playoffs, like
Yeah.
I mean that's how
Big
good
old
like
plug and
Holiday,
play.
like Drew Holiday is a difference maker. Like that's
he
why. Like,
really is,
listen,
bro.
so I don't know why
Super.
we trying to listen. I may put a little. Did I put a little bit of spice on it? I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna sit there and put money on it. He a first ballot.
Just a
I
little bit
just
of sauce.
He a
no.
Just
I
a
homer.
well
He
little
a
bit.
homer.
the reason why I said that because like they do a list and
You
like
watch what
people
he
be
do
waiting.
out there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's crazy. That he really is like
I
that though.
mean,
Real
he
talk.
got 2 All-Star appearances. No individual. He got
He's
multiple All
made all
Defensive
NBA
teams,
defensive teams.
and he's a 2-time, and he about to be a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. And the context of that, when they judge Olympics, he's been, and nobody going to refute that point. I saw in the comments, he's been the best guard in the Olympic on the USA team. Who would have in 2 USA for 2 years, 2 time like 2 straight years. He's legit playing better than. Who would have thought Drew Holiday was going to play better than Steph Curry in the Olympics? Who thought Drew Holiday
Yeah,
was going to play better than Dame Lillard in the Olympics? Who
yeah.
thought Drew Holiday was going to be playing better than Joel Embiid in the Olympics or God? Like, I mean, come on now, like Devin Booker in the Olympics.
No, I mean, he balled out, man. He balled out. That was a big win for us, bro. And like I said, man, I gotta give some love. We spent so much time talking about this DNP with Jayson Tatum, man. We ain't giving a proper love to the rest of the squad, man. I want to shout out Ant Edwards because after that 10-2 run to start the game, where Steve Kerr called that timeout, Ant Edwards came in and he provided energy, played lockdown D. Turned defense into offense for LeBron James, taking it to the rack. I mean, shout out to Devin Booker. Exhibition, he looked trash. We wondering why he was in the starting lineup too. We was wondering when he was going to start making shots. He was 4-6, 12 points, bro, 5 assists, and had 5 rebounds with his 11 points, man. And KD, man, I know we're going to keep talking about this, but like KD, bro, do you guys not realize this man did not play a single game since they got swept off the floor in Phoenix like some tumbleweed, man.
That's
That was
KD,
April.
man. That's what he
Bro,
Came
that
up
does.
with
was April.
hamstring.
He's a bucket,
Came up
Bro,
with
man.
that was
hamstring.
April.
Came
Like,
up
like
with
Kev
Ultimate
was
hamstring.
saying,
plug and
bro, that
play.
was April. That was April. He comes in. He doesn't use training camp because he's injured. He got a calf injury. He comes off the bench and was 8 of 8, 5 for 5 from 3. And I mean, these weren't open shots, y'all. These weren't open shots. I mean, there was one where Jokic was running right at him. It could have been an and one from 3, bro. Drilled it between his eyes, bro. Hezzy pull up 3-point land, drilled it in between the eyes. At a buzzer beater at halftime. Turn around, fade away, moving on the move. Turn around, fade away, right shoulder at the buzzer. Nothing but net, bro. Like for a guy who was injured and on top of that didn't play competitive 5-on-5 since April to just come off the bench and do that, bro, and do that.
That's
Like, come on,
KD,
bro.
man. That's what he
Come on,
does.
man.
Come
I
on,
gotta
man.
give a lot of
That's
love,
what
bro.
he
I gotta give a
does,
lot
man.
of love to those guys,
We
bro.
also
He
forget.
definitely played like when he was in the
Shout out.
Warriors.
We forget. Hey, listen. Oh man, cause here we go. True again with the Celtics. But we got man. Derek White,
Man, he was awesome on defense, bro. Like, I'm not even like, bro, Derek
best
White, bro,
shot
he was
blocking
awesome
guard
on
in the
defense.
league. Best shot blocking guard. You seen man? This
And now
man.
you see why Jayson Tatum couldn't get on the floor. Everybody was playing so well.
There we go. See how he do it again.
See how
Everybody
you
was
plug
playing
that
so well.
in? It's still nasty
Everybody was
work.
playing so well.
It's still nasty
Here we
work,
go.
boo.
Come on, man.
That's
Everybody was
crazy.
playing so well.
That's crazy.
But
Look at all the
do
names I
that
just
stop
named. Derek
anybody
White, Drew
else?
Holiday, Devin Booker, and Edwards, LeBron, KD. All of them was
Do
playing
that
well.
do that stop them other coaches for putting in them all-time greats in the past when they up, like
That's a
just
good
because
point.
they having
That's a
good
good
games? You
point.
know what I'm saying? That don't
I don't know,
stop
man.
them. They
Jason
make
Tatum
they
might
look at that
on
bench.
this team. He might be a little Christian Leitnerish. I don't know, bro.
Hey, here's the
I
thing.
don't know. Is he? But is he
Hey,
though? But is he though?
That's
But
nasty.
is he though?
That's
Shout out to
crazy.
thank for Captain Sajin for the
Yes, sir.
Yes,
for
sir,
the
Salute
man.
to you,
Appreciate the
brother.
hey,
subscribe,
Shout out
man.
to you.
also man, listen, like and also like I said, also I am looking at all perspectives, y'all. The most important thing, we did win. So let's put that out there. I think so crazy Renegade. We
Right.
all agree to that.
Right,
And it's
right.
USA.
also
USA.
so and also we ain't going. Hey, don't let it distract the fact that y'all were talking crazy about this team,
Uh-huh.
saying that. I had my doubts. And concerns though. We still gonna whoop y'all behinds all around the world though. It is what it
But
is.
ain't this
Like
what you
the
wanted to
fact
see,
that
True?
the fact that Jason
We
Tatum
gonna
got
win no matter
DNP.
what, though.
The fact that Jason Tatum didn't even play and we still beat Serbia about 20 some points, and we seen the France
Right.
escape in Japan,
That was
Ooh,
Ooh,
crazy.
did y'all
talk
watch
and
that
about
Roy
it.
game
Without without
and Roy
come on.
in the fourth
Uh-huh.
quarter.
on a phantom
Come on,
flagrant?
man.
They got that
Come on,
and one
man.
on a phantom
Unsportsmanlike.
4-point play. Come
Crazy.
on, bro. France had
I'm
Come
just
home
on,
court
saying.
man.
advantage. They had the
I'm just
refs in
saying,
their
y'all was
pocket,
talking
man.
crazy. H, where you at? H, where you at? H, you were talking crazy about the world and how about this. Where you at? H,
Right.
That's
Hey, but
We
crazy.
ain't
was.
this
now,
what you
H.
wanted to see,
I'm just
True?
saying. Come on,
Ain't this what you
come
wanted
on,
to
man.
see? You
We
asked
was
for
gonna
20-point
dominate, man.
blowouts, right? You asked for 20-point
I
blowouts.
did. I
And we
did.
got it, right?
I did. Listen, that's why I'm saying the whole Tatum thing. That's
Don't
why I'm
walk
saying
your
the
stuff.
whole Tatum.
Moose trying to
But
make
listen,
you walk your stuff back, man. Don't do
I didn't walk myself back. I think it was the understanding
that.
of what I was going with. It's like, man, F this, man. If Tatum ain't playing, then
Right.
F all that. Like that was never the argument. I was just my whole thing with Steve Kerr is that was not a good basketball decision. Just because it worked doesn't mean it was right. Because that being said, look what we're talking about now. Steve Kerr calls this in the day. And granted, I mean, how we was playing, even somehow you would have put Tatum in there, whatever case may be, we was going to win regardless, though, at the end of the day. Would have been 26 points. Could have been more or could have been less. Who knows, right? But we still would have won that game. Ain't like we put him in the game. It's like, man, whatever. Like, let's come on. We're talking about Jayson Tatum and the other teams around him. Like, come on now. They were, like I said, everybody else was balling. It was contagious. You know what I mean? It was strong. It was shaky the first half. So, like, come on now. So that's a whatever. But listen, yeah, Japan almost put up a big up. Shout out to Japan. They almost put up a big upset, man.
Man, that was a
Yeah,
crazy game. That might have been the best game of the Olympics so far.
Yeah,
Man, would do like 5'8". It
it
would
was
do like
lit.
5'7" guard, and Victor went beyond my soul. Man, Victor got to get some. He got to get the meat on it. But he better get.
Hey, that
get
dude was
strong on
cooking,
him.
Yeah.
bro. That they
Yeah.
point guard was cooking.
Yeah.
Japan's point
Yeah,
guard
I
was
saw it.
cooking, bro. He was
Hey,
cooking.
He was
man,
letting that thing fly. He ain't give
Hey,
a
I'm
damn.
He didn't
I
care,
wonder. I wonder why Jordan B asked Jordan B to play for France now. I see why now because y'all looking crazy right now. I understand why. I'll be pissed off too, man. I'll be pissed off too. Hey, listen,
Man,
I
boy, they got
understand
lucky.
now.
They got some home cooking today, man.
Boy,
They got some
man,
home
shout out to
cooking today
Shout
because
out
that
to
was
Rui, man.
Rui
Shout
Hachimura
out to Rui.
Shout out to
shouldn't have been
Rui.
ejected. That was a
Right.
phantom
That
flagrant
would have.
foul. And then that 4-point play to send the game to overtime was a
Right.
phantom 4-point play. There was no
Oh
foul.
man.
Dude ain't even touch him. Bro. And he
Yeah,
got an
Victor got to
and
get
one on
that
that
post
three.
game. Yeah, Victor got working that post game though, because you got
Man,
like you
He's skinny,
better go
man.
that
He's
you better go
He is
in that
skinny, man.
Porzingis. You better go in that Porzingis camp. You better go in that Porzingis camp. Lord, listen, you don't
he
post. You
he
not
got to
post
go to that
everybody.
KD camp.
Or
That
that
boy
Giannis camp.
get that.
So
The reason why I said the
If he get strong, if he get that swole, he'll never be able to shoot.
he already showing.
He need to see what KD over there doing. Keep that slim frame.
Facts.
But you know KD not weak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying the reason why I'm saying the Porzingis camp because Porzingis love to attack like he post up like smaller defenders. He's going if you could put a small guy on him. He's going
yeah,
he gonna
like he did in game one of the
yeah.
finals. He was punishing them dudes.
Victor, let's have different. Okay, you got a big guy on you. Okay, do dizzle. You know what I mean? Go in your perimeter bag, whatever, size up, whatever, high, whatever. Okay, you got a small fry on you. Okay, post work. You know what I mean? Depending on the matchup, post work. Oh, got a 5'7" dude on me. Post
Yeah, and
work.
he waited too long to do that. Wemby ain't really
Yeah,
like.
he
When I
got.
was watching that game, it wasn't like he didn't leave
If
his
he had a post game,
impact on the game until overtime.
if he had a
Right.
post game, listen, we already seen like the KD like things on the perimeter, like the post fadeaways and all that. But if he adds a true post game, couple if he had like a Porzingis post game in his
he'll
game,
be nasty
it's a
for
wrap.
real.
It's a wrap.
I think he just needs
And
the
he's
attention.
still
Because like
crazy.
you bring up Porzingis,
Right.
Porzingis like he will view the mismatch. He'll see the mismatch coming and
Right.
he'll make it a point like, yo, get me the ball right here on this guy, and I'm gonna
Exactly.
take him foul
He
line
adds
down.
that. If he adds that to his game, we're gonna drop the link at 132. Because like I said, I see y'all, we're gonna drop the link 130. We got y'all. Also, we forgot about this. We didn't put this in the notes, but I think it's not gonna call anybody off guard because I think we all been seeing it. TNT, Discovery Warner Brothers is
Man,
suing the NBA because of I forgot exactly. I thought I had the whole, but they suing them because they matched the Amazon deal, and NBA is choosing
to go with the
Amazon.
Amazon offer.
And I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna talk this out to Sean Webb, real technical fake debates, and I've looked at it and also observing like that why it makes sense. The NBA basically saying, listen, they basically chose the viewers. There's more people that got Amazon Prime than the HBO than Max. Well, Max, HBO Max. This is the same thing.
Yeah, they under the same company.
Because that's what Warner Brothers offered was to put. That's why if you notice they had Bleacher Report on the Max, whatever the playoff tour this year. They offered streaming with the matching the deal. But to be honest though, Amazon Prime is a better streaming platform and streaming service and has more people on the service to view those games than the Max do. So they basically
even like beyond that, right? True. The NBA for the past 2 years, it seems like, has been giving TNT that opportunity. Like, yo, let's, you know what I mean? We want you guys to do this. But TNT, even Charles Barkley admitted this months ago, so it kind of rubs me the wrong way to see Charles Barkley talking stuff about the NBA. When Charles Barkley in the playoffs and before the playoffs, you was on TV mad at y'all bosses because they weren't moving their feet fast enough with this deal. Adam Silver's been talking about it. The heads of at TNT, Warner Brother Discovery, y'all was talking about you guys don't need the NBA for your channels to be successful. If I'm not mistaken, this is what y'all was talking about. And not only that, whenever we watching TNT, whenever we watching Inside the NBA, it ain't no real basketball discourse on there. Y'all either shitting on the brand of the NBA, y'all shitting on this generation of NBA, y'all shitting on this generation of players of NBA. Charles Barkley halftime shows, you talking about you in the back watching hockey, you talking about you in the back watching baseball, you talking about you in the back talking you
Shaq,
was watching
Shaq,
golf,
DJ
you fell
that boy
asleep.
Shaq
Shaq in the back
just
smoking
woke up.
hookah.
Just
You know
woke
what I
up.
mean?
Yep.
Like, come on. And then now
Nasty,
y'all gonna
man.
cry and bitch about because the
Shaq doing an icy hot
NBA
commercial.
turned down your offer when you guys had all this time to make an offer, and then you guys waited to the last second to turn in your offer and then talk about like Adam Silver met with you guys 2-3 weeks before the deadline and let you guys know how serious this was. You didn't take it serious. A couple months ago, Shaq and Charles Barkley had to miss one of the March Madness games so they can pitch the NBA media's rights to their bosses at TNT and Warner Brother Discovery. You know what I mean? Y'all fell asleep at the wheel, and now that the cake's been baked and the deal's done, y'all want to sit and cry about it? Nah, man. You see the NFL going to Amazon.
They had their run, bro. They had their run, man.
It's over. Take
We've
the
been
L out of
watching that
love.
show
It's
since when, man?
What you
Since
feel
we
about
was
that run,
little
Shaq?
ones, man.
Lord have mercy.
Come on,
Yeah,
man. Like
no.
I've been seeing Charles on that show since I was a youngin.
Since he retired,
Yeah,
he been
so
there.
Right. So hey, man. Amazon is the platform, man. They got it on lock, man.
You
Like
know,
the homie
Amazon,
said.
NBC. I can't wait, man. It's
Right.
been a while since we've seen
It's
NBA on
crazy.
Yeah,
NBC.
but to be fair though, but if it is the end, I mean we can't deny inside the NBA definitely. I mean we talk about Skip Bayless and
Right.
you know our couple weeks a week ago, couple weeks ago,
About
whatever.
Undisputed and stuff.
Right.
And we Skip Bayless had a lot of big time to like even help like when it comes to culture of basketball, like even what we doing. Intentionally or unintentionally, whatever the case may be, will come through the sports culture, of analysis, debate, and things of that nature. And inside the NBA was part of that too. Charles Barkley, listen, I mean, and I understand. Listen, when it comes to basketball discourse, things of that nature, you ain't gonna see a lot of that inside the NBA. To be fair, they are on late nights, so I mean, to be fair, nobody really want to hear that late night. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
12 o'clock at
1:30 in the
night.
morning.
I mean, they give it that to be fair.
They got the power to do their own thing, bro. If you want to be honest,
So
people
like
are watching.
So like that's what I'm saying too. Like
Right.
it's I mean, man, like listen, like I don't know, like but also I think NBA also honestly like NBA just picked it like, okay, there's more viewers gonna be over there on Amazon Prime. That's what I really think it was because I mean if it was about the money, then hey, they would take it. I mean, it's inside the NBA. You're not going to turn down regardless of how you feel about inside the NBA. They're the best basketball crew when it comes like on TV on broadcasting.
And
Like
I
you
mean,
can't.
they don't gotta be loyal to TNT. Like, you know what I mean?
No, they don't
Like,
have to. You know what I'm saying? They
probably,
don't have to be.
yeah,
They
they
don't
gonna
have
probably
to be.
get bought out and stuff like that.
That's why they don't have to be because I mean, at the end of the day, that's why they chose Amazon. They like, but I mean, like, well, that being said, too, there are going to be negotiations about bringing that cast into Amazon or NBC, whatever the case may be. We'll see. Because actually nowadays, there's not really exclusive contracts like that no more. So you can have if Ernie can still or Charles Barkley or any of those guys that work at TNT, the Reggie Millers, Chris Webber, whatever, D Wade's, they can still work. And technically, look, you see what D Wade is doing. D Wade
he's on
working
NBC
Olympics.
calling the Olympics. Yeah.
So like you can have non-exclusive contracts and you deal like because Ernie do baseball and college basketball and things of that
At
nature.
TNT,
So like
he
he can do Amazon if he wants to, whatever. I don't know if it all depends, but I mean, we all losing something special with that because I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be a tough to replace. Emmy Award winning.
Real talk, boy. That's a fact.
I ain't gonna lie
that's
because
a
like
staple in the culture, man.
Because I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to your point, the basketball discourse is bad. We ain't gonna even argue that. It is terrible.
Right.
Yeah,
and they was spearheaded by them.
But
they started it, man.
But prime time and you Lauren late night, we gotta be honest. Nobody wanna hear all that. Like that's why they're so successful.
Yeah, it's entertaining, especially you come on like 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's their lane. So that being said too, Amazon and NBC, you got that lane because ESPN been struggling for that. Listen, you gotta try to replace that. It's up for the. I mean, if you can't replace those guys, which they're going as we speak. Listen, they negotiation as we speak. Listen, they try to get those TNT crew over there at Amazon and NBC.
You know, Amazon got the money
goddamn
too.
right.
You know they got the money.
Definitely.
And NBC. So listen,
they the new wave, man.
Listen, it may be. I mean, it may be the last, or may not be the last we see those guys. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean?
I think they take the bag, man. I think they take the bag. They might end up on Amazon, and it's gonna be real interesting because
or NBC would be better, NBC or Amazon.
I don't know, man. That's gonna be hard.
Right. NBC is fire though.
NBC is fire, but like you know what I mean.
Amazon
they don't have the same.
Too.
They're not gonna have the same people there as they did when they went off the air. You know what I mean? So, but I do like the fact that every day of the week we gonna get some marquee games on national TV. That part I do like about it, bro. I do love the fact that, especially when football season ends. And you're going to have a Monday through Sunday full of national TV games, big games. You know what I mean? I love that for the NBA. I love that for the excitement, especially with all these people talking about the regular season gets boring and all that stuff. You're going to have marquee games, and you're going to have, Amazon games is going to have that Thursday night football feel. You know what I mean? The NBC games with that intro is going to have that nostalgic feeling of back in the days when the NBA was on NBC. You know what I mean? So I do like that about this new media rights deal, man. And I'm excited for it, honestly.
Yeah, we're going. I think we're going to see some.
I like that. I like that NFL red zone like type of. You know what I'm saying? Remix that they talking
brought
about.
That up, Renegade. I'm glad
that shit gonna be
That's
lit.
Gonna be fire, man. That's gonna be fire, man.
And then it's gonna hype up the in-season tournament even more. You seen how it was last season? It was exciting, man.
Fact.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Hollywood Herm, you absolutely right about that too. We are the new media, bro.
Facts.
You're absolutely right, man. Shout out to Hollywood Herm, bro.
Hey, shout out to him, man.
Shout out to the 4 feet boys. I love that name.
Shout out, man. Shout out, man. Hey, I seen your debate too, man. You cooked, man.
I gotta catch your debate too. I definitely gotta catch a debate.
Yeah, he cooked, man.
Yeah, because you better than them. You better than the Michael Jordan fanboys. That channel. You better than all them dudes on there, Herm, bro. I know you.
Man, you had him walking back what he believed, man. But it was a great debate though. It was a great debate.
Who Herm cooked?
T perfect.
Yeah, he cooked.
I don't know. I ain't
Herm cooked.
You know how that go. Who cooked?
Herm had the facts, man. We just gotta let it be known like that. Salute to Herm, man.
Yeah, shout out to Herm though, man. FYF, man. Shout out to Hollywood Herm, man. Full court press. You know what I mean?
And I want to ask you guys. I want to segue into this next topic, and it still got to do with the Olympics, man. I want to segue into tomorrow's game. We seen that dominant win against Serbia. We had a nail biter against South Sudan. You feel me? The game came down to the wire. Tomorrow is the real deal, man.
Right.
Is these guys gonna be up for the challenge? Or have we gotten that wake-up call? And do you expect a blowout win against South Sudan, fellas?
All right, man. We gonna blow these dudes out, man. We
gonna unleash.
Gotta happen, man.
That's what we do,
bro. Listen, shout out to South Sudan. I'm also let me add this to South Sudan. Luol Deng been funding the South Sudan team when it comes to tickets, housing, travel and all that stuff for 4 years now.
Right.
Out of his pocket.
Shout out to Luol Deng for that. Dope. Shout out to You know what I mean? Shout out to them for being an upcoming team and they're on the rise, but your time ain't now. And
Come on, man.
Let them know.
Your time ain't now. Hey, listen, is that first game? Okay. Punches in the mouth a little bit. Okay, okay, damn. You know, remember that Madonna versus Floyd Mayweather one? You remember that one?
Yeah.
It was like,
You
oh
know
man,
I
he got
do.
him a little bit. Oh man, remember that second? It wasn't even close.
He wiped all that away. He wiped all that away.
It wasn't even close. You know what I mean? So this
He
is
was
what's gonna
mad as
happen,
hell
man.
at that one, boy.
This is gonna be bad, man. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna put boots to ass.
Off the rip, off the
Yeah,
dribble.
Man.
it's got to be a statement made, man. We almost got
has to.
embarrassed.
They almost beat us, so we got to get them.
Come on, man.
For
Real
real,
We
talk.
got to put the smack down.
I feel like we should blow these boys out before halftime.
We got
That's
to. We
how
got
I
to
feel.
show them. We
Especially
got to
with
show
how
them what
close
Team
the first
USA
game was.
is all about.
Right. Got to show them that it ain't close.
Defense first, man. Defense everything gonna start on the defensive end, man. Listen, Jordan B, man. Hey, listen, you going hey, listen, and B, listen, hey, if you and I just like, bro, you gonna lie, bro. Like he really like when he's on the floor, bro. It's like the team is just that. Like
Bro,
it
it's
don't matter.
ugly to
Like
watch,
It's
it's
bro.
sad.
It's
ugly.
ugly to watch,
It's
bro.
crazy.
I don't know
Like
what's
It's
gotten
crazy.
into him, bro, but
he's
it's
slow to
ugly
get
to
to it. He's
watch.
too slow to get to his spots. It's like, bro, okay, you got the ball. Then it's like, what else you gonna do? It's like,
All of that waiting when he do get
oh.
the ball, like, bruh, this is crazy. You got to do something
But I
Them
now.
don't know. But listen,
turnovers, decision
I think we
making,
gonna.
bro.
I think we're gonna blow
Right.
them out though. I don't. But hey, I'm about to drop the link. I did say 1:30. I'm about to drop the link, man.
Yeah, drop the link, man. We got to hear from the people, man. We got to hear from everybody, man. Salute to everybody tuning in, man. Once again, you rocking with your
Right.
boys, Moose Talks Hoops, True to King TV, Renegade, So Crazy TV. You are in the zone right here on FYF Sports Debate. This is episode 3, and we've been cooking, man. We've been talking about it all today, man. Tiffany, I see you in the building. Salute. Y'all smash that like button and share the video. Get them likes up. My man, True to King TV,
Salute.
just dropped the link. Y'all
Drop
hit
the
that
link.
link. Come up here, man. Come on up here.
I dropped the link.
See what
I
they got
dropped
to
the
say,
link.
man.
I could do like 5 more minutes, man. We'll wait for the people. I give them 5 more, man.
Yeah. I'm like I said. Listen, hey, man.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. I know. Like I said, I know. Like it was a long time, but we had to get our takes and points across to everybody get in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, hey, it's all we gotta. You know what I mean? Shoot. So it depending on the situation. It all depends on the topic or how. You know what I mean? It all depends. But listen, we
I'm
got y'all,
trying to
man.
see the haters that got their swords out for Tater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to see.
Man. It's Tatum. Tatum.
Y'all still pushing that agenda?
Come on, man.
Man, they still too, they in the chat
crazy.
they talking about they still talking about that Hall of Fame thing in the chat.
I'm gonna be listen, Drew.
Why they hate what?
I'm gonna be honest.
They don't watch no Drew. That's why.
T-Mac is better than Drew Holiday. You talking about peak for peak, whatever. But I ain't gonna like this may sound crazy. I ain't gonna lie though. But if I had a try, I wanted. I ain't gonna say it. T-Mac is better, but like Drew, listen. Drew Holiday.
Drew gonna get you a dub, bro. Drew gonna get you a dub, dog.
Hey, that was crazy though. That was a big pause, though.
Drew gonna get you a dub, dog. That's just a fact. I mean, listen, you don't want him as a number one. You don't want him as a number one option.
Chef Fontaine in the building, sirs. Do you mind if I cook a little? I got something nice to cook up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
And I know Fontaine, I need you to hold me down, bro. I need you to hold me down, bro.
I got something nice. I got something nice for you guys, man. Just hey, listen. I brought props. I brought some appetizers for you guys.
Bring the props. Man.
I brought some appetizer for you guys. I didn't want to do y'all like that. Oh, let me see. Tired window. It's not letting me share it. What the hell? I don't know what the hell going on. Dang it, man.
Fontaine, you've been seeing me. I've been on the hill by myself. These guys over here catering to Jayson Tatum's feelings and all that.
Catering,
you don't hold me down, man.
I gotta unlock something. Hold on.
No, man. Steve Kerr put feelings into this when he said he felt like an
Come on,
idiot.
man.
Let's keep it a buck.
Come on, man.
Let's keep
He
it a
put
buck.
feelings in it, sitting them out the whole game, man.
He walked his take back. That's what he did.
Bron Tain hater. I ain't gonna lie, that's out of pocket though, Black. But Bron Tain is hilarious. I'm not.
Bron Tain is crazy.
That was crazy. I don't condone other part, but that Bron Tain was crazy though.
Hey, we just making new names, huh?
That was funny though.
Every show we just making new names, huh?
That was
everybody contemplating. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I need to share. I'm trying to share it. It won't let me. Everybody contemplating.
The cowboy apron. I'm trying to play with the hat.
With the hat on, man. He cooking, man.
I don't think I ever seen the hat combo before. I ain't never seen the
hat apron combo is crazy.
It's not letting me show y'all what I need to show y'all. I gotta share with you, True. Dang it, man.
But shout out to Fontaine. Listen, man, Fontaine's entertaining, man. Like I say, you want, you know what I mean, picks, you know what I mean, gambling, picks, whatever the case may be. And, you know, of course, you're a Cowboys fan. If you like the Cowboys, go support them too also. But like I said, y'all got great content too, man. You also got great content too. It's a well-rounded content creator, man.
It won't let me share it at all, dog. Damn it, man. I had some funny shit for y'all, too.
But how you feeling, though, man? If you...
I just give me, y'all go ahead and talk. Give me like 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, but like, listen, man, like this brother Fontaine is clutch media advocate to the full. That's hilarious, bro. That is hilarious.
Yeah, I like how y'all be saying we clutch media whenever we give a take about LeBron. That's
hey, yo, Brandon Cat, why y'all read that?
If
that
you
was
guys
insane.
really feel that way, right? If you really feel that way, make sure you guys send an email to Rich Paul and tell him to cut me a check if y'all really feel that way.
Come on, man.
Because I would love to be compensated.
Shoot. But shout out to everybody. Yo, Boost 2 is crazy. That is crazy, bro. Everybody compromise when you disagree, man. That's great. That's one thing. That's one thing about it, though, about basketball community. One thing about basketball, you disagree.
Always trying to put somebody in the box.
Yeah, Diesel, you were supposed to send that email weeks ago, bro. You tell Rich Paul to cut the check.
Yeah, you want Tatum payroll. You want Tatum payroll or something. Like, come on, man. Or something, or so crazy, or the Lakers. I don't know. It's always somebody on somebody by payroll. I'll shoot. I ain't see a deposit yet. If that's the case, if I'm even shoot, so like Booker and Durant are much better shoot 3-point shooters than Tatum. Tatum is also more well-rounded than the guys too. So it's like I mean,
it was up 20 plus.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, I ain't know. Also, I don't know what. Yeah, Brandon, you just been crashing. Like you just been like crashing and not landing on your feet. Like you been getting your behind kicked lately too, though, Brandon. Cause I be seeing you be getting your behind whooped too, man, on these panels. You need to get your squabble game up. Cause first of all, you said something about Moose earlier. Moose didn't even say nothing yet, but that was crazy too. Like I think so crazy.
Bro, I didn't even make a take. I was moderating. I didn't even make a take.
That was a bad take. That's what you know you be saying. You just exposed though. You just be saying it.
Right.
You don't even be listening.
Right.
You don't
just
be
a
like,
big old naysayer.
Like for example, like Fontaine probably would say something, right? Then like Brandon would say something completely that had nothing to do with like Fontaine said. Like, man, that was trash take. Like that's not even what Fontaine said.
I'm about to True. I'm about to send you it on these 2 photos. I'm about to send you. I'm gonna get you to post them, but you gotta post one of them first. I'm gonna send them in the Discord, so you'll have them.
Okay.
I'm gonna send them in the Discord, and then you can put them up. Yeah. I don't know what the hell's going on with my computer.
Yeah, tell me when you do it. I'll pull it up. Show his picture. Oh, you know what? I'll pull his picture up. Y'all, hold on. Let me see if I still got it. Hold up. Y'all, you better hope I don't got this picture though, Brady Catch, man. You better hope, man. Oh, I do. Yup, you in trouble now.
He said, "Oh, I do."
You in trouble now, Brandon Cash. Hey, man, you did it to yourself, man. You did this to yourself, man. Let me see. Boom. This is
the first one is the bet true, and then the second one is gonna be after the bet. Damn, I done fucked the whole thing up. Fuck. I just.
where you gonna send them at on in the FYF Discord or the
I sent them to the FYF
Oh,
Discord.
you sent. Oh, you sent it right now. Okay, I got it.
I already sent it. The first one.
Let me see. Boom.
The first one is the real. Listen, this is my bad, y'all. This is the real reason. The real reason that Jayson Tatum did not touch the floor. Everybody want to speculate. Everybody want to act like they know why. This is the real reason, man. The first real
I gotta
reason
see this.
Is the first one I sent you, True the King. It's the bet. You can when you post that, then I'll let everybody know the real reason. See, the real reason he didn't touch the floor. Wait, no, True.
I'm posting it now. This is hilarious.
Listen, the real reason, guys, and I know y'all anticipating. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I had some technical difficulties, but listen, we're gonna get the cooking. We're gonna get the cooking right. It's gonna be real easy. And look, the first thing is based. Long story short, it's me, guys. I'm the reason. Everybody want to blame Steve Kerr. I'm the reason. I had a plus 4,000 parlay. And True King gonna show it to you. Jayson Tatum, 10 points, and he didn't play that first half. There was no way he wasn't. If he got in the game, there was no way he was gonna score them 10 points. So I made a call personally.
Plus 4,000 is crazy.
I made a call personally. I said, listen, don't put him in. He ain't played the first half. Don't put him in. If he touches the court, my bet's gonna lose. Don't put him in. And
that's crazy.
When you got people in high places the way I do at Fontaine's 5, y'all check me out. We win bets. And I made the call to Vegas. Jayson Tatum, Steve Kerr. If you look back at like the fourth quarter, like maybe 10 minutes left on the clock, Steve Kerr looked over his left shoulder, and his assistant gave him the cut. He gave him the cutthroat sign, like don't do it, don't put him in. That's because I made the call. We had a parlay riding. I couldn't let our parlay not hit. That's the sole reason Jayson Tatum did not touch the floor was because of Fontaine's 5. True King, I apologize to all you Boston fans, all you fans who wanted
that Buffalo Wing commercial. Remember that Buffalo Wing commercial?
I couldn't have him touch the court. It is what it is. It is what it is, man.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Fontaine, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Plus 4,000. Crazy.
Listen,
man had to save the bet. He had to save the parlay, man.
That's
crazy, man. That meant Buffalo Wild Wing. You push that button.
You can take it out. I had to save the parlay, man.
Let me show. That's crazy. Let me show the other picture. I think y'all got it right.
Now let's get it. Now that the trolling's over, let's get into the nitty gritty, guys. And I gotta agree with my man Moose, because if we talking about Jayson Tatum,
thank you.
When is Jayson Tatum been the best player where we need to be worried about Jayson Tatum? Let me take you on a trip way back to Krzyzewskiville. Jayson Tatum didn't even average more points than Luke Kennard, man. The season he played at Duke, Luke Kennard averaged 16.8. You see it right there on your screen. Jayson Tatum averaged 19. Okay, let's take it to the averages. Luke Kennard shot 48% from the 3-point. Jayson Tatum shot 45.
Hey, hold on 1 second, Fontaine. We got some background noise. I don't know who it is. If you guys can mute the mic. See if you can go ahead now, Fontaine. I think
there
we're
you
good.
go. That's better. From 3-point percentage, Luke Kennard shot 43. Jayson Tatum shot 34. Free throw percentage, Jayson Tatum shot 84. Luke Kennard shot 85. He wasn't even the best player at Duke. You don't even got to get into him not being the best player because Jaylen Brown won the MVP both for the finals and the conference finals. I'm just saying, Jayson Tatum not touching the court, as my boy Moose already explained, it's not a big deal. It's about USA. It's about USA. And listen, at the end of the day, if Steve Kerr didn't want to play him, what people don't understand is FIBA and international play is a lot different, especially when it comes to group play. Because group play, at the end of the day, point differential matters. Now, at any point, if the USA go out there and have a dud, have a bad game, doesn't do well for one game, and we lose, guess what's going to matter? The points we beat a team by. So if you got a team that's rolling, why would you want to mess that flow up and put Jayson Tatum in the game when we all know Jayson Tatum is a known shot jacker? Now, to your defense, True, Jayson Tatum is a very good all-star caliber, first team All-NBA caliber player because he makes those shots. But he takes horrible shots and he forces the ball a lot like my boy Moose was already explaining that Joel Embiid was doing at the beginning of the game, which caused us to have a 10-2 deficit in the first place. So
Thank you, brother.
You got stars rolling. You got things going. There's no reason to mess that up. And if you're such a baby where you get in your feelings about not playing amongst the top 10 people in the United States, then you don't deserve to, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're not a professional. And Jayson Tatum's not bothered by it. It's a lot of his fans and a lot of people who just want to rage bait on YouTube that's obsessed with it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we got USA strapped around our chest. You know what I'm saying? You see Chef Fontaine's. I'm cooking. I got something on the grill. I got a brisket. It's marinating right now. I'm gonna throw that on the grill tomorrow, and we gonna slice it up. Hopefully, it get as charred as those Sudan players. I like my brisket a little dark on the outside. I like my brisket a little dark on the outside. But yeah, man. But, it is what it is, man. I gotta agree with you, Moose.
I appreciate you, bro. I was dying on this hill by myself.
That's my take,
by myself up here, dying on this hill, man. And I kept telling you guys, man.
Listen, but here's the thing about man, and he gonna down that hill with you because listen, man. Listen, we all know. Come on, we ain't got to super explain. We ain't got to super explain like going back to Duke.
Look at the school shooter in the comment section. That's all he want to do is scream in the comment section. He talking about something. Fontaine's a clown. Tatum's not a volume shooter. When is the word volume shooter left my mouth? I said he's a bad shot taker. You see how they control the narrative? That's what that's how he argues. On every
not in the Olympics.
Now to that point.
Not in this Olympics.
The ill-advised side step three, Tatum known for doing. Yeah, he gonna do that, of course, right? But I wouldn't saw him a shot chucker or anything. He's shown that when listen, he played for the Boston Celtics. You can't be a shot chucker. He shared the ball with Derek White, Drew Holiday, and things of that nature, playing the best playmaker facilitator on that team in that playoff run. They was low, the team was loading up. He made the right reason, right pass, but almost 100% of the time. So listen, I know that the side step, side three, we know the shot, we know the move. I'm not, and listen. I'm not going to argue that.
Not only was he doing that side step threes, he was driving to the lane, taking contested lanes.
He was
missing a lot of those.
He drives into a crowd. He drives into a crowd, gets stuck.
I think you gassing it because that was okay. That was maybe rare, but he still was making the right read for the most part. He led the team in assists. I mean, he had.
I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you.
I mean,
But
like, I'm not listening. He ain't perfect. I ain't gonna
It's the whole
agree.
truth.
I'm not gonna disagree with the whatever case may be, whatever. Right? I just gotta clear that up because people have questions in the chat and say, "What is he? You know what I mean? Whatever case may be." So, but I mean, that was. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, oh, y'all. Oh, also my fault. Before I let George and Casual
Look
go.
at Brandon Katz. He said he's gonna cancel me. How you gonna cancel me?
Hey, you need to cancel that. You need to
cancel that drunk ass T-shirt you got on. That shit leaning like a bitch. Hey,
bro,
you
in your 30s, bro. You in your 30s looking like this, bro.
He doing it again. He talked. Look at him, True. He said, "This comment is racist. He's calling me a school shooter because I'm white. When did the word white ever leave my mouth? You're gaslighting.
He over there looking like Millhouse's dad.
Bro, what this man look like a naked mole rat, man. Come on, man. This man look like a naked mole rat, man, with glasses.
Man, come on.
He look like when Ben Stein's money is.
Hey, Kim. Hey, it brought you by a Disney Channel. Kim Possible spinoff, Naked Mole Rat. What was Naked Mole Rat name? What was his name?
Rufus.
What was Naked Mole Rat name?
Hey, that's crazy work, man.
Rufus is gonna have a new show on Disney Channel, man. Starring Brandon Katz, man. Come on, man. Get out of here, man.
Oh man. No.
Hey, George, man. What you got on this, George, man? What's up with you, man?
All I'm gonna say is I don't understand how people rant and rave and bring up college stats and things like that when a player is better than at least 4 of the team members on USA team. Just because Jayson Tatum makes bad decisions doesn't mean that he's not better than 4 of those players, maybe 5 on the USA team. So I don't get it. I mean, you guys
I would disagree with him being better, but basketball is about fit.
So you guys are just saying stuff to make content, to make yourself look good.
Come on now. Hold on.
This is what I've been listening to.
This, right?
Hey, George.
This is what I've been listening to for the last 2 minutes.
Hold on.
You went all the way back to Luke. You went all the way back to Luke Kennard and Duke.
Okay. Go ahead.
But what has Luke Kennard did inside the league better than Jayson Tatum? That's all I'm saying, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Again, let me show you what I'm doing.
You're not doing nothing.
You're moving the goalpost.
You moved the goalpost. You went all the way back to the Duke days.
Listen.
What did you do? What are you doing?
Let me get it up. My point is, I was making the comparison of Jayson Tatum not being the best player on that team, the same way he's not the best player for USA on their team right now. Nobody was saying that Luke Kennard
Jayson Tatum was the best player on the USA team.
Jayson Tatum isn't better than some of the guys on the team. But when we're talking about team basketball and winning, it's about fit. And right now, Jayson Tatum isn't a better fit than the guys that are getting more burn in him for the team winning. And that's the fact. Man.
That's not true. It depends on the style of basketball.
I got you, Kevin.
No. That all depends on the offense that they're running.
One mic. I got you, Kevin. I got the timer. I got you, Kevin. I got you.
No way, y'all letting this man gaslight George like this.
He can't gaslight me, bro. All I'm saying is it depends on the offense that they're running. Maybe the offense that they're running doesn't fit Jayson Tatum's game. But like you say,
to this team, he's not a better fit for this team because he's not.
What you mean?
The team
he's still a better fit than.
Okay, so what did that have to do with? What did that have to do with the college? What did that have to do with college? That's one and two.
Okay,
and two. You mentioned Luke Kennard averaging 3 more points than Jayson Tatum. That just proved that you didn't watch him in college because defensively, that's what his value truly lied. That's why he got drafted so highly. And then 3, even if you're so high on Luke Kennard scoring in college, tell me, what did Luke Kennard do come playoff time?
Dude, he was joking. It wasn't a serious take.
Thank you, Brandon Katz.
Couldn't have possibly been.
We still need all dollar.
But we still but we still need but then that so then again. So then again, going back to what I originally said, you're gaslighting George because George is asking, on what basis are you making this statement that he doesn't fit with Team USA?
I see again. This is what y'all do. Who said Jayson Tatum? Did Jayson Tatum don't fit on the Team USA?
So then why didn't he get? Why didn't he?
Did that leave my mouth?
Why didn't he get the minutes?
My point was,
why didn't he get the minutes?
Casual. Who's a better off the ball player, Booker or Tatum?
I believe Booker.
Yeah, that's why, because Booker fits better. Because if you're
but the argument,
on a loaded team, you have to play off the ball.
When you're asking, if you're asking me why,
it was a 20-point blowout.
Exactly. If you're asking me why he didn't get any minutes, I think the question should be, why didn't he get the minutes for the garbage time? That's the question.
Yeah, but it would have been insulting.
That's how you know people don't listen.
What's more insulting, not playing them or playing them in garbage time? What's more insulting?
Not playing them at all.
Hold on, that's my question.
Why the garbage time minutes matter, and y'all still bringing that up? Y'all don't listen.
Because when they're doing a blowout, right? Hold on, I got questions. That's a good.
He waited until Brandon got here to be able to say that he was joking. He was gaslighting George this entire time.
Was me.
He was trolling. I knew. Me.
That's fine. No. That's fine. I figured he was trolling. But when George got on and asked him, and he tried to literally drag him. He tried to literally drag him while he's asking him stuff.
No, I was making a point.
And that's what annoyed me.
Now casual. Now that garbage time.
Casual's got a soft spot for Tatum.
That's what I'm saying.
Doing a blowout, right? Garbage time always kind of differs depending on the scale of the difference of a game. Where Tatum should have played. You talking about like the end of the game where it's like
I think at the very least he should have got minutes towards the end of the game. I don't really have a problem with it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It wouldn't have
True.
changed the narrative.
I don't really have a problem with him not getting the minutes doing like the heavy points of the game, because like they were rolling, especially with Anthony Davis being inserted with more minutes. Like I felt like that was really more of the move than Jayson Tatum being the concern. That being said, though, by the time we get to like the last I'd say the last quarter, to be quite honest with you, Jayson Tatum could have got those minutes because he would have at the very least.
That's what I'm saying.
He would have at the very least been fine on the court to be able to either extend the lead or just maintain the lead. Like it was.
They did push the lead to 26 towards the end of the game.
Yeah,
so
it was
like it wasn't like it was a blowout the entire time. You know what I mean?
No, it was pretty much. Even though it wasn't like a blowout by NBA standards, it was pretty comfortable.
I mean, 40 minutes.
This is what I was saying.
But at the same time, they were making a runs, man. If you guys remember, both times that LeBron James went to the bench, Serbia went on an 8-0 run.
Exactly.
Okay, so then this question to you. So then my question to you is my question to you is Moose, is Jayson Tatum not providing at the very least defensive value?
Not against Serbia. Not against Serbia. Hold on, Brandon. Hold on, Brandon. Let me answer.
Value's relative.
Hold on, Brandon. Let me answer.
Brandon, we got you, bro.
Hold on, Brandon. Let me answer to that. Based on the matchup, who they were facing, Serbia, no, because like I said earlier in the stream, bro, Serbia went 10 deep. 7 of those 10 players are listed as guards. The other 3 of those players are 6'11 plus. You got Nikola Jokic, you had a 7'3 guy coming off the bench, and then you had Nikola Jovic, 6'11, that plays for the Miami Heat. So you're going to play a big, you're going to play either LeBron or KD, and you're going to play 3 guards. You're going to have Drew Holiday, Derek White chasing those guys around the screen, or Ant Edwards chasing those guys around screens. You're not going to have a 6'9", 6'10 Jayson Tatum chasing around those 6'2", 6'3 guards around screens.
But he's done that before. And it's not like he can't be utilized. It's not like he can't be utilized. It's not like he can't be utilized in a way that's.
It's a blowout. It's a blowout. Like
I'm not, and again, if you are hanging your hat on the fact that you don't think that Jayson Tatum's defense can be at the very least helpful to maintaining the lead for the United States, I guess I disagree, but I guess I'm only came on here strictly because one, he made that dumbass college statement, and then two, even though we all knew he was trolling, he tried to gaslight George. That's why I came on.
That's what I'm saying.
It had to be a reason.
The reason you think I gaslit George was because George tried to make the equivalency of making it seem like I was saying that what's his name, Kennard was better than Tatum. I wasn't. The reason I even brought Kennard up was because first of all, it was a troll, but second of all, it was I then was saying, okay, he wasn't the best player on the United States team, and I was using that Luke Kennard situation as troll to say he wasn't really the best player on college. And anybody in the comments who don't think it was a troll, who's saying it's nasty work that it was a troll, go look at the locker room show 3 days ago. I literally was being a troll version of that Scap Attack dude saying all of the same stuff, saying that this is what lame, idiot people like him say. So I was trolling.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is Kennard actually was better that year because people forget Kennard was the 12th pick.
Hold up, bro. We gotta put you. First of all, you skipped turns and you was capped. That was insane. That's why I had to do that. That was insane. Nobody want to hear that. I got you, Brandon, but that was loaded, bro. You just not gonna skip the line. You ain't gonna skip the line.
Go ahead, man. We trying to get everybody in, man.
Hold on. Hollywood Herman. What up, Hollywood Herman, though, man?
Man, salute to In the Zone, man. Y'all doing a hell of a job, man.
What's happening, man?
Moose was cooking, man. Moose, I gotta give you credit, brother. You was cooking.
Salute, bro, man. You the 94 feet boy, man. You out here cooking dudes on every platform.
Salute.
You next, Brandon. You next.
But I'm gonna be real with the Jayson Tatum thing. I think it's overblown due to the fact it is just one game. But I'm gonna say this though. With all this back and forth of backlash, a guy Jayson Tatum's caliber, we haven't seen in Olympic play go through this standpoint of they sitting down and haven't even played a minute in the game. We haven't seen it. So, in a sense, Steve Kerr got to be more responsible as a coach. Jayson Tatum's not going to too much hurt your team because he's not going to be the main ball handler when he is out there on the floor. Because at the end of the day, either LeBron or Curry is going to be on the floor at all times, one way or the other. One of them going to be on the floor when Tatum gets in the game. So, either way it go, I don't think Tatum would do a lot of harm to the U.S. He's a better defender than Derek White. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I like Derek White. He plays hard. He's tenacious. But Jayson Tatum is a better damn defender than Derek White, and he could do more on the court than Derek White. He should be playing. Now, Drew Holiday, that's different because that's another ball handler you could have. He could play the point guard position to facilitate the offense as well. But besides that, I'll take Jayson Tatum over Devin Booker any given day of the damn week. I'll take Jayson Tatum over Devin Booker any given day of the week because Devin Booker showing you he really just a front runner. When he's in a situation when their teams really need him, I don't trust no damn Devin Booker. I don't trust him. And Jayson Tatum is a proven winner. So people got to put more respect in. Hey, he is a proven winner, Cass. Five conference finals, 2 NBA finals appearances, and he's an NBA champion. Everybody can't be a damn champion, Brandon Cass. Everybody can't. Devin Booker, what has he done?
I'm not mad at that at all, huh? I'm not mad at that.
Herm, what were Tatum's numbers in the finals? Why don't you put those on the screen?
I was riding with you in the Discord. What the fuck?
No. I'm not mad at that. Like, but I can understand where Herm them coming from with a Jayson Tatum over Devin Booker. But where I'm coming from is position wise and the guards that Serbia was working.
But he could play multiple positions though.
You know what I mean?
Let me say this real quick.
He could play multiple positions.
I think it's more about fit. Because
here's the thing.
Because when you
got
a
blowout,
when you got a team,
it's a blowout.
I'm gonna end you, Renegade. 1 second. But what I'm saying is,
that's what I need. That's what I wanted to hear, nigga. Lord have mercy.
You got a level
Renegade, like the nigga don't fit.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's
Come
crazy.
on, man. Tell me how he don't fit.
Like Jason Tatum can't play the three.
Let me
That
finish
shit
what
is
I'm saying,
crazy what
please.
y'all
Let
saying,
him
bro.
finish.
When I say fit, I'm talking about the way he's going to be on the team moving forward for most games, not just one instant. If we want you in a certain role, we want you to get comfortable in that role. We don't want you getting comfortable.
He didn't play. What role? He didn't play. He didn't play. What role you talking about? He didn't play. What role you talking about?
Let me finish.
Let me finish.
Jesus
And
Christ.
truth be told, Steve Kerr been mismanaging.
Okay,
Steve Kerr been
that's what it
mismanaging
is.
roles all over the
Everybody's
place.
just over talking. But what I'm saying is, he didn't play this game, but he played 3-4 games before this, right? So he was playing a role in those games, correct? Now suck your teeth and put your tongue back in your mouth.
So he couldn't make that. He couldn't play that role this game. So he couldn't play that. So he couldn't play that role this game. Is what you're saying,
What I'm saying is they had better. Now I'm saying he's.
So he couldn't play that role this game. Can I get an answer or what?
They had better players.
You ain't gonna get one, Renegade.
Okay. It was a blowout. So what's the problem?
Okay,
they just don't hit talking to be talking, bro.
Come on, man.
Matters, but the blowout matters because in group play you want to have a better point differential. So if you put Jayson Tatum,
was he a detriment on the team point differential wise in the last game they played?
Let me finish.
What's he a liability point differential wise in the last game they played?
Nah, he ain't making no type of sense now, bro.
Let me say,
he ain't making no type of sense.
Simple point. Let me say
The U.S. team does not care about point differential. They're far better than everyone else at the tournament. They don't care about their seeding.
Hold on, Brandon. Hold on.
Well, that's even a bigger reason why to put his ass out there on the court, nigga.
They do care about point differential.
Change the narrative if they put point differential
Hold up.
One mic, y'all.
One mic. Brandon was. Hold on, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give it to Brandon but to that fit thing. That's why it's like I don't like the fit thing. Is still bothering me because like Jayson Tatum is one of the most versatile players in the world. Like we've seen him act to do.
Come on.
Like we've seen him act to do multiple different things his whole career as a basketball player. Like his whole career although being coached and do different things and being like like I said, going back to point defensively. Okay, cool. We all like Jayson Tatum is a very, very good defender to a point. Great defender. If it was all-made third team, he could possibly make that. That's how good he is. He gets votes on defensive teams every year. He gets votes. He's like always like in the top 15. He always get top 15 in votes. Like even to the point, and I don't know why we keep bringing up this guard that point. And you got Nikola Jovic, the same Jovic that Tatum was locking up in the first round when he was going at times. He was locking him up.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
He was locking up. He can guard. Tatum can.
He was one of the main matchups against Tatum. KD.
Tatum can guard multiple. Tatum can guard multiple positions. We've seen Tatum.
He can guard 4 positions.
He can guard the big man. He can guard the bigs. He was guarding the bigs all playoffs. And the reason why I'm mentioning that because one thing we know about the game today, there's centers that can't guard Jokic.
But to be honest with you, y'all hanging y'all head on Nikola Jokic being defended. They have a plethora of other players that could be with him in the same rotation.
And let me pick it back
to be able to help guard him.
But let me pick it back on that point, casual, because like you can have. Because one thing about Tatum is also a great help defender. So even let's say you have a guy like AD that Jokic give problems to, even with all the elite defense that AD brings, Jokic, that's a tough matchup for AD. Yeah. Tatum as a help defender can help on the outward or Bam, wherever Joel Embiid, whatever the case may be. So that's what Tatum also brings defensively, the help defense, the versatility, pick and roll, switching, and things of that nature. So that's why, listen, that's what it just bothers me of the basketball reasons because you can utilize Tatum in so many different ways on the basketball court. He can set screens for you and play off ball, set screens, roll to the basket. You know what I mean? Or he can do these type of things. Like Tatum understands that.
I mean, I understand that. My whole thing is this isn't as big of a deal as everybody's making it seem.
True. If you wanna let Brandon and them get the take off, and then I'll go after.
Yeah. I'm up. Well, I got.
My bad, y'all.
Well, I think Hey, Rolf, tell me when you done. If not, I will do that casual. Hey, but Brandon, though.
No, let them cook. Let them cook.
Yeah, I just want to say a
Brandon,
simple
okay,
point
Brandon.
right quick,
What's
Drew.
going on, brother? Rock?
Brandon,
Much
go.
love, brother.
Salute, bro.
Oh, Rolf. Okay, her. What you gotta say real quick, her?
Salute,
Yeah,
Cat.
hey, True, this how you shut all the asses
Salute,
up.
family. Always good to hear you.
This how you shut everybody up with that hater Tatum. When has a two-way player not be valuable for any team? When have we ever said a two-way player not
That's
be
not the
valuable for any
point.
team? No, that is.
Yes,
That
it
is a
is,
point.
When
nigga.
have we
It's the
seen?
Answer
point of
that
him
point.
When
being the
have we
caliber
seen?
of player
Herm's
he is
done,
and getting benched.
hold up. Well, Herm's
Right, and
done.
now he got
You
a
gonna answer
title
that
over
point
his
then?
head now.
Hold on. Answer that point then, Brandon. If
Come on, man.
that's because
Yeah, there's some casual takes from George, Herm, and Renegade on why Tatum didn't play. It's
Your
not a
hairstyle
negative to
casual.
Tatum. It's George, shut up. It's this is who Devin Booker is as a player.
Yeah, George,
we
So
I'm
don't got
2
to
casual.
years ago,
disrespect. We don't got to
Come on here,
people were
shit
disrespect.
about a
comparing
front
Booker
running
to
ass
some of the best
Devin
scorers in the
Booker.
league. So the
Let him
narrative
talk,
is
Herm. Let him
negative
talk.
with Booker now because Phoenix had a bad season, but Devin Booker's a better scorer than Tatum. Tatum's a better overall player than Booker because of his help, defense, rebound, passing, and playmaking. But Booker is a significantly better scorer than Tatum. He's been more efficient in the playoffs every single year than Tatum against tougher competition in the West. And what people on this panel are missing is the reason Tatum didn't play has nothing to do with Tatum's defense or the fit. It's because Booker benefits significantly from the shorter three-point line because Booker's a far better mid-range shooter than Tatum. Booker's a far better shooter at 18 to 20 feet than Tatum. So Booker's significantly better with a shorter three-point line. Tatum is not. Booker's a significantly better offensive player than Tatum, and Booker's a far better off-the-ball player than Tatum. So Tatum does provide value, but he doesn't provide as much value as Booker. And Durant's going to get his minutes, so Booker's ahead of Tatum on the depth chart. Then Tatum's not going to play. And to Renegade's point, if they put Tatum in for 30 seconds with 2 minutes left in the game, A, that's an insult to Tatum, and B, it doesn't change the narrative anyways. And it doesn't, point differential means nothing for this U.S. team. They're better than everybody. They don't
Now
give
you
a
just
shit
cooked
about their
yourself.
seeding anyways.
Bro,
That point.
Now to that point, I'm gonna
30 seconds, huh?
yeah, but to that, let me do this
answer the
since you don't want to answer the question. So let's do this. Everybody on Team USA is very good off above average offensive players, correct?
Come on, man. Boy got 26
Not
minutes.
not everybody.
Yeah.
I mean above
I would
average.
say,
I mean, talking
except
about
for
like,
Derek White, yes.
I mean, Derek White averaged like 16. He can play. I mean, wherever you feel like. The point is, there's no liabilities offensively.
Right, but Derek White's not a
point is,
significantly
hold on,
above
the
average
point,
offensive
the point.
player.
I didn't say anything about significantly above average.
Go
I just
ahead,
said
Drew.
above average. The point is though, like, we have threats offensively at every spot on the team, right? We all can agree with that, right? Even Tyrese Halliburton, right? Even though he's not playing, but we all know he's one of the best passers in the world. He can whatever,
Yeah,
right?
and he's played well
He
in
can shoot.
exhibition games. Yeah.
He can shoot. What's more of a concern or more of a need for this team? Offense or defense? The Brandon Cats.
It depends on the matchup. And against
No,
Serbia,
answer the question.
offense was
No,
more
answer the
valuable
question.
than defense.
Answer the question.
Serbia's
Answer the
not-
question.
Serbia's
No,
not
no,
playing on a
You're gonna
next
let-
year.
no. Answer the question because first of all, we always offensively we got a bunch of
Casual
people that
Renegade
can
need to
score.
mute themselves. They might reverb. Somebody might going bad.
Is that me?
No,
Wait, is that me?
Let me explain why you're
Oh, hold
wrong
on,
on this
hold on.
take. Because
One
under
more point.
FIBA
Hold on.
rules, there's no defensive 3 seconds. So centers can camp in the paint under FIBA rules. So when you have AD and Bam and they can just camp in the paint, there's more value from Booker's offense than Tatum's help defense, especially when you're playing a team like Serbia that doesn't have elite perimeter players
perimeter
and your
defense,
center can camp in the paint.
But here's the thing: I'm gonna use your own words. That's a casual take. But if you followed Olympic basketball USA team, one of the things that we've been struggling is perimeter guards, right? Defensively, that's been a big concern. That's why Drew Holiday is back on the team. That's one of the reasons why they brought Derek White as a substitute because of the guard play of us getting cooked on the perimeter. That's been a constant thing in
But the
recent
U.S. team has also
times.
struggled to score in the half court.
But clearly that hasn't been a big issue or problem compared to the defense. Like I said before, offensively, listen, Devin Booker.
Was when we almost lost to Sudan and everybody was crying.
You're exactly. Devin Booker
Was
on
that
the team
because of Tatum?
But the point is,
Or was we
the point
cooking
is, though,
Joel Embiid for that?
Hey, y'all can hear me,
yeah,
bro?
Yeah, the problem
the
was
point
Embiid
is,
wasn't getting out to shooters. It had nothing to do with the
but
perimeter
so
play.
you trying to tell me? So you trying to tell me offense is more of the must need for this team than defense is?
No, what I'm saying, True, is your take is
That's a simple
casual.
yes or
'cause
no.
you're
That's a simple yes or no
Is this
question,
still
no,
bro.
is
I'm
this
saying
still
okay.
reverb right
I'll
now or
answer
no?
your question directly in about 10
Is it good?
seconds.
Nah,
What
y'all
I'm
hear me?
saying,
Can
True,
y'all
what
hear
I'm
me, bro?
saying is your
Bet, bet,
take
bet.
is casual because you're not looking at the specific matchup. You can't talk in a
But
vacuum.
what
It
matchup
depends
that
on who
Tatum
you're
can?
playing.
What? Okay,
So
what
again,
matchup that? What can Tatum?
Against
Okay, you do
Canada,
realize,
perimeter defense would be more valuable. But against Serbia, a team that doesn't have elite guard
but that
play,
don't make
they
any
didn't need
sense.
perimeter
But
defense.
that don't
So
make any.
Booker's
You do
offense was more
realize,
valuable. It depends on
but
the
time
matchup.
out.
You just lied about Booker, bro. You came
But
up
you
here
do
and
sound.
said some
But you know what's
BS,
casual? You sound. You. Why are you talking about like the game is like it's football? Like you do realize you play defense more you do play offense. You do realize that, right? You're
But,
so this,
but
you're
the
so
matchups
look.
vary
Here's the thing.
significantly in
No,
FIBA
here's
because
the
of
thing.
style
Here's
play
the
and talent.
thing. You get because here's the thing. Because we all understand Jayson Tatum is a good offensive player. Like last Olympics, he was a second leading scorer of the team. So we understand what he can do in these type of settings of games. So let's not whatever the case may be, right? Whatever how big his offensive role is, we understand that he's a good offensive player,
But
right?
Tatum can't
Devin
shoot as well
Booker
as Booker did from three
okay, but
last game.
it
He
don't
can't
matter.
do
But
that.
It was a
but the point
blowout.
is, but hold up, hold up. But the
Hey, you
point is
guys
this,
can
I'm
hear
though.
me,
saying
bro?
before it
But
was a
but
blowout.
Yeah, we
the
can hear
point
you.
is,
All
hold up.
Crazy.
We hear you, sir. But
I
the
mean,
point
true
is
to
this, though,
King,
about
Booker
Tatum.
was not struggling
Hold up,
defensively in the
hold
game.
up.
bro. He
Was
came
Booker
up here and
struggling
lied about
defensively?
Booker,
Yes or
man.
no?
All right, bro.
Like,
All
what
right,
did
we
Booker
gonna
do?
lie. Are we
What
gonna
has
lie
Booker
though?
done, bro?
That still doesn't mean Tatum shouldn't have
Booker
got
was
no
cooking.
minutes,
Well,
no
nah,
matter
well,
what
nah.
I
y'all
was about to
say.
say.
Devin
Booker
Booker.
ain't do nothing,
Booker
man.
shot 4 or 6 from 3-point land and had 5
Yeah,
assists, bro.
what
Yeah,
planet are you
No,
on? Do you
I'm
not own a
talking
TV?
No, he
about
did.
him. I'm
He
talking
got
about
No,
him
he did
coming up
play.
and saying that
26
He
Booker
did
did
minutes.
something
play.
last season.
No, he
What did
did
Booker
Booker
play
was
do
good
last season,
balling.
bro?
offensively.
Booker was the second best
No, what
scorer on
did
the U.S.
what
team
I
did
mean, but here's
against
the
Serbia.
no?
problem.
I'm talking
But
no.
but hold
26
up,
minutes
hold up,
though.
hold up,
Last season,
but hold
man.
up.
What did
But let
Booker
me
Hold
do
say
on,
this
one
last
mic,
point.
one
season?
mic, y'all, one mic,
One
one
mic, one
mic,
mic.
y'all.
No,
But let
I'm
me say
talking
this
to
point
Brandon,
though
man.
about the
What did
matchup.
Booker do last season?
But how?
You
But hold
brought
up.
all
But what
that
you
up for
mean?
what?
But hold up. So what do you? So here's to my point
I don't
though,
give a
right?
fuck about last
About
season. That has
hold,
nothing to do
hold,
with the
No,
Olympics.
you brought up last season. What are you talking about? You came up here and cap, man. That's all you
Stop
do.
muting my mic.
All you do is cap, man.
Come on, man.
No,
Nigga
I
capping,
said
man. Y'all
Booker's
keep
been a
That's
more
bringing on
facts.
this
efficient
nigga and he
scorer
just
than
capping, bro.
Tatum.
Booker,
Like,
you
what
did say
did
that
Period.
Booker
season
do,
though.
man?
You
Right,
did
so
say that
okay,
Booker
season.
didn't play like Booker
name
last
1
season.
year. Name
Booker
1
didn't
year
do that,
Tatum's been
man.
more
That's
efficient
the
as a
reason why
scorer
the
than
Phoenix
Booker in the
Suns ain't do
playoffs.
nothing,
Name
bro.
one.
He one of the
No,
reasons
stop
why.
But
talking.
hold
Name 1
but
year
this
that
a
name
good
1 year
hold up
That
that
but
don't
this
Tatum
a
was
even.
more
goofy
efficient
Hey,
as a
but
hey,
scorer
hold
and
up
than
but
Booker
another
time
in the
out
thing,
but
playoffs.
time
Name
another
one.
thing that you didn't bring
Yeah,
up,
you
but
Brandon.
you
can't.
already
I
said
Another
understand.
thing.
but hold up
Let me
but
say
hold
this
up
real
though
quick. I'm
time
gonna end this
Yeah,
plane, bro.
yeah,
I swear,
cooked.
y'all can say
Booker's
anything
been
y'all
more
want
efficient
after
as a
this, bro.
scorer than
hold on
Tatum
let
every
let
year in the
And another
playoffs.
let
thing,
let's
And
so
they
crazy
don't
talk
need
hey,
bro.
Tatum's
hey,
defense.
mute this dude, man, so I can say
Hold
this
on,
real
Brandon.
quick,
Let so
man.
crazy finish, man.
Another thing that you didn't bring up, Brandon.
Just
Tatum
repeating
changed
casual
his
guys.
game in the playoffs, man. He changed his game. His playmaking went up. His assists went up, and his rebounding went up. And you don't bring that up though, but you sit up here and bring up Booker. What Booker do last season, bro? Come on, man.
It was fantastic last season. What are we talking about there? What?
I mean, when
But
Brandon
here's
Yeah.
Bill,
Wait,
when Brandon,
let me
no, he
respond
didn't
to.
play like Booker last season, bro. Let's not cap, bro.
You said
Come
Devin
on,
Booker
man.
didn't play like himself last season?
Bro, he averaged 19. Booker don't do that.
That's
Come
because
on,
he
let's
was
Last
keep it
year?
a
injured.
buck, man.
Last year he did not average 19. He averaged 27. What are we talking
yeah.
about?
What
And
are you
he
talking
actually
about in the
he
playoffs? So crazy? Or you talking about
he
regular
must be
season?
no
Yeah,
even in
I'm
the
talking about the playoffs, man. What that
Yeah,
nigga do?
Booker
He
was
ain't do
better than
shit.
Tatum in the regular season.
Check those numbers,
oh no, he
casual,
was
and
not
check
better.
those
He was not
numbers.
better.
All
He
right,
was
see
not better.
that's what
I
I'm
am
saying.
not
You
saying
just
that's true.
talk like you just
Yeah, Devin Booker.
talking.
I'm
Like
not
see,
Yeah,
we
he
got
was
Devin
decent in the
Booker,
playoffs last season.
Devin
What you
Booker,
talking about?
what he showed us in the playoffs
Yeah, I
without
know you
Bradley Beal
Wait, even in the
and without that
wait,
team, he did not do that, bro. The
wait,
nigga
even
averaged
in
19, bro.
Bro,
Like,
no,
the
that's
Raptors
not
ain't
no,
no
that's not
trash,
true.
bro.
nigga,
Well, let me
Wait,
be
wait,
mediator.
hold on,
Yeah,
true,
bro.
Let me say this.
hold on, true. So crazy. That's not true either. He averaged 28 in the postseason.
Right.
What are we talking about?
He did a great season. He
Before
did a
that,
great
guys,
season. I'm not gonna
He had a
lie.
fantastic season.
Yeah, I'm not
better
going to
offensively
deny
than
that. But
Yeah,
but
bro.
this is
Let's chill with the Booker
but
slander, man.
also
He
too.
had a great
But
year
let's hold
He
on.
against
had
the
a, nah,
We
Serbians.
is gonna slander.
I'm not going as far as Brandon saying that he had a better season than Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
That's not true.
and
But
to that point,
See,
he
that's
had a
why I didn't.
fantastic
and
season.
to
I
that
didn't agree with that.
Tatum's
and
sacrifice, but
casual
Tatum
to
wasn't
that
that good in
point.
the regular season.
Casual to that point.
Even him having an off season though, Brandon is still better than Devin Booker because of the defense he was providing alone.
Right
Okay,
here,
I don't
here's the
agree
thing
with you.
too, though.
Boston had multiple
But
good defenders, and the East
but
was
hold on, but
trash
Tama,
too.
you already admitted. But hold up, Brandon, you were the definition of a chatter. You legit just said earlier that not so long, like just like 5 minutes ago, that Tatum was a better playmaker and does other
Right, and
things.
I
Like, you
said
legit
Booker
just
had
said
a
He
better
that.
admitted
season.
that. He said all that.
No, you legit
Oh,
said
okay,
that,
so
bro. Like, we
let me
legit heard
explain. What I'm saying is, I
No, you
do
ain't
think
explaining
Tatum.
nothing. You just chatting.
Okay, let me get my take on. What I'm saying is, I do think that Tatum is a better player than Booker because he's a better
No, you said
all-around
playmaker.
player when you look at his
You said
rebounding,
playmaker also.
defense, and offensive ability. But Devin Booker is a better offensive player than Tatum. Like, to So Crazy's
What?
point, Devin Booker has literally been better and more efficient as a scorer than Tatum every single year in the playoffs against better competition. And this U.S. team needs Booker's offense more than Tatum's defense, because when you play a team like Serbia, it's a matchup specific decision. And Booker's defense was not a liability against Serbia. He shot 70% from three. He provided more value than Tatum, and it wasn't fucking close.
First of all, with that being said, though, right?
Was Tater a
Why are we trying to
defensive
make it seem?
liability?
But
Was Tater
hold
a
up, time out.
defensive liability?
But Tatum
But
doesn't
here's the
do
thing
what
with that
He just
Booker does
point,
said he
though.
wasn't
offensively.
renegade.
Hold up, but let me say to this
What
point
you
though.
say?
Why we trying to make it
He
seem
said
like
he
why we trying to
wasn't.
make it seem? But why we trying to make it seem like Tatum can't score, especially in the
So
series
what's the
where
Scored
justification for
consistently.
0
That's a no
minutes?
Nobody
true.
said that,
the point
Drew. I said Booker can score better.
why we trying to make it hold up. The point is why we trying to make it seem like Tatum can't score. You already admitted that he does certain things better
No, he
offensively. You
can,
already
but
said that.
Booker's
Correct.
better.
He's
He
not a
can
more
score.
consistent scorer
Nobody
than
said
Booker. That's a fact.
I never, but I'm not. I didn't say anything. See, I didn't attack that point whatsoever, bro. Because I'm not going to sit there and argue about a revolving door and whatever. I'm attacking on points of things that Jason Tatum can do. Something that y'all. So at the end of the day, if Jason Tatum was
But
a
it
better
doesn't matter what
playmaker, like
Tatum can do. It matters if he can do
Need
it
his
better
playmaking when you got
than
LeBron out
Booker
there
and
and
I
you
provide
mean,
more
got
but you
value.
already said, but you
Yeah.
already said that he's
other
a more
guys.
all around better. Hold up, but you already
Right,
said
but
that he's
this
a more
U.S.
all
team
around
doesn't
better.
need Tatum to
Hold up,
rebound, and Tatum's defense isn't that
hold
impactful.
up,
Booker's
hold up.
offense is more
It's
impactful
not
than
about
Tatum's
what you
all-around
need.
play
It's
on
about
this
Hold up,
team.
it's
hold
about
up,
him being
hold
who
up.
he is
I
and
let
not
you
being
talk.
out there. Like
Let
I
you,
said, you're
let
not
you.
putting a top 10 player in off the dream team and not playing them. You're not playing. You're not gonna go start the
Okay,
dream
so do you
team
think
game
Embiid should
against.
start over
Hold up, look,
Embiid
look,
then?
look. What?
No,
What'd you
answer
say?
that
Hold on,
question.
What you say?
Hold up.
I
Here's
said,
the
should
thing though.
Embiid
Hold
start
up.
over Bam if that was your choice? Because Bam's not
No,
a
he
top
should.
10
No,
player. If
AD
he is,
should be
so would
starting
you
over
start
him.
Embiid over
AD
Bam
should be
then?
Let me,
starting
If you
over
use the
him.
same
hold up.
logic?
Cause
Of course
Let me
not.
Embiid is
He's
not playing.
impactful.
Cause Embiid ain't playing right. You see that?
Oh, okay.
That
Hold
I
up.
can
You
agree
can't be
with.
stuck. But hold on, but let me say this. But the point is though, with this though, when it comes to like the offensive game of Jason Tatum, like we're not gonna make it seem like Jason Tatum averaged 30 per game before. Like Devin Booker never did that for one. So let's not. So let's other third. Yeah,
But
we
Terry
we
did in
can
the
all agree
playoffs
that
though.
we don't. I mean, hey, and that short
Your
sample
record
size,
in the
80
playoff
and
is the
82
one
games,
one
and
that matters.
And the
listen.
sample
I
size
already
was
said.
not big enough.
Oh, hey, listen. He although did that to with a guy the same year when a guy averaged 27 points a game, mind you, he did. So when it comes to efficiency as a shooter, I'm not. I never target that. I'm not going to attack that point because I understand how Devin Booker is as an efficient scorer and shooter.
You,
I'm not going to argue that,
you
especially
don't
the
want to
size.
play that teammate game.
I
You
just
don't want to
mentioned.
play that teammate game. You're not
I
gonna drink
just
out that
mentioned.
water.
I just
Play that
mentioned. I
teammate
just
game.
mentioned. I mean, but I've seen okay, but not still see Devin Booker average 30 per game though. I've seen Jason Tatum score 30 per game. How many
He
people
doesn't
know can
have to
average
do that
30?
though. When his efficiency is just like his
Oh,
efficiency
efficiency is
is
crazy. I mean,
Right.
we can.
no.
I'm not gonna
I ain't going
argue
crazy, but
the
it
point.
is a little bit. It is like y'all are hanging y'all hats on Jayson Tatum, Devin Booker being a better scorer because of efficiency. It's not even about the 30 points. Jayson Tatum is like actually more efficient than Devin Booker because of the shots that Devin Booker takes. Devin Booker takes
Right.
long twos. Even
Right.
though we all get on Jayson Tatum for not getting to the rim nearly enough, he still gets to the rim more than Devin Booker,
And
though.
Tatum
Right.
takes
Like, come on, let's
understand,
be
but in
ridiculous
this
honest.
threes
case,
though.
right? In
Right,
this
Nestor.
case, right? Those
Let me.
long twos with the FIBA line, those long twos are now threes. You know what I
But
mean?
still,
And
though.
Yeah,
Devin Booker, the way
oh,
Devin
go ahead,
Booker
go
is
ahead.
being used, right? The way Booker is being used, he's being used as a 3-point threat. You know what I mean? Whether I'm not here to say Jason
He's really
Tatum's
not.
not.
He's not though.
I'm
He's
here.
not though.
I'm not here to say Jason Tatum's not a 3-point threat, but I'm just talking about the role
But
that Devin
Moose,
Booker
but
is
Moose,
in on offense.
but Moose. He's not though. Like that's the part that I'm trying. I wanted. That's why I put in the private chat. I wanted True to let me be able to get this off. You guys
Yeah,
keep
go ahead,
talking
bro.
like
Go
Dev.
ahead.
No, you guys keep talking about like how Devin Booker is like this is being used as a floor spacer. He's being used as a decoy to screen for Stephen Curry to get his opportunities. And then off of those actions, when Stephen Curry gets the ball, he then uses his attention from the defensive opponent to be able to create opportunities for Devin Booker to get his looks. Those are the same things Jason Tatum could be able to get, especially when Jason Tatum is better at
But
attacking
Booker does
closeouts than
them
Devin
better.
Booker. And then
And
even if
Shut
I
up,
give
Brandon.
you
Let him cook, man.
even if I give you the fact that Devin Booker is a better floor spacer, which I ain't gonna lie to you, the sample size that I've seen from exhibition up to now, this is the first game Devin Booker's floor spacing actually got utilized properly.
You're absolutely right.
Even if I gave you that, one, they have Devin Booker in literally the worst situation he could possibly be in to optimize him as an offensive player because he's playing with Stephen Curry, Drew Holiday, LeBron James. Those are players that are going to naturally take the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, I give you that.
He's starting to become more used to having the ball in his hands. So his game is not the same as it was when he dropped 70 or whatever, right? For
But he is
Jason,
moving more
okay.
off screens real quick.
No, and
Like,
that's fair. But could you not say on the offensive end that Jason Tatum has just as much, if not more, value being a 6'9" wide body player that could be able to set those screens better than Devin Booker for Stephen
that's for
Curry?
Tatum. A Tatum screen
Okay.
with Curry.
Exactly. And then even furthermore,
Like,
I repeat this. Devin Booker is playing in a lineup that is a 3 guard lineup. It's Stephen Curry, Drew Holiday, and Devin Booker. And although Drew Holiday is obviously the best defender you want alongside Stephen Curry, that's still two players that's under 6'5" at the guard spot. Devin Booker is 6'5" himself. So wouldn't you want a player that's more big playing at that position, and then defensively he could be able to roam and do the job that LeBron James is having to do? I don't think y'all realize the main problem with this whole situation that got
he
exposed.
can't
And I
make
put it
them
in the
reads
chat.
like LeBron.
I don't even agree with that because Jason Tatum showed last season he can roam off ball and get into passing lanes better than almost any
But
other
he's not
wing
as
in
good off
the
the ball as
league.
Booker.
You keep talking about the NBA. The NBA play in the reads from Olympic
but
are
Jason
different.
Tatum can play
No,
Not the
but
Olympic.
same
Why we
it's
acting
guy.
like
no
Jason Tatum can't
exact.
play
No, but
Olympic?
wouldn't
Look,
you
man,
wait? But
Tatum can
I've been
play
Ralph,
off
quiet
the
for a minute,
ball.
bro.
but
Nowhere
Ralph,
near
but
as
Ralph,
close
would
to
There is
you?
Devin
no
Booker.
reason why he didn't get
But
no minutes.
Ralph,
There's no
but
legit
Come
reason
on,
Look
man.
you
at
guys
Ralph,
want to
Booker.
make up
Booker
Take a
tried to
Ralph,
or
could
do
you,
whatever.
Ralph,
That's just
There's
that's
no
Ralph,
just a
legit
fact.
reason
I'm
he
gonna let
but
didn't
him
get
finish
no
Ralph,
his
minutes.
answer, but
but
we
Ralph,
gotta wait for him to say. Go ahead.
would you not agree that with the lane with the 3-point line being closer to the rim, that means the lanes get more congested, which means that's more that makes it easier for a player like Jason Tatum with his wingspan to be able to get in the passing lanes and he not having to have to put in nearly as much effort.
Yeah, if he's willing to do it.
I
Yeah, that's a
You
he's
just
great
gotta
his
give
point.
him
I
the
agree
literally
with
his
you.
opportunity.
defense, literally
He's an
his
But Tatum
he's an
defense
also
is the reason
underrated
he's on
struggles
this
defender,
against
team.
man.
You
physical
gotta give him
defense.
now I
And
agree
he
with
was
y'all.
much
He
more
gotta get the
physical in the
opportunity, but
NBA too.
is he
This,
willing to do it? That's all that because we see him shy away from certain things.
yeah.
That's the only knock I got
Also,
on him.
On the
also,
offensive end, on the offensive end, I'm with you, Ralph. Maybe, but defensively, no. I definitely think he could have been used at the very least to help continue to grow the lead, or at the very least maintain the lead that they already had.
And I
But they have more
understand that, and I'm not making a
But
case
Booker's
for
defense is not a
case for
liability
Jason
against
Tatum not
Serbia
playing,
because
right?
Serbia didn't have
Hold
very
on,
good guard
Brandon.
play.
Hold on, Brandon. I'm not making a case for Jayson Tatum to not be playing. I'm just saying the way the game went, I understand him not getting on the court, and I don't feel like it's the end of the day. I mean,
That
I
don't
don't
make
think it's
no
the end of
sense.
the
No.
world. You know
I
what I
agree.
mean?
That don't make
I
no
agree.
sense.
I don't think it's nearly as big as media was
Yeah,
pushing it out. Like
that's my
Steve Kerr
point.
should be
It's not a
ostracized.
big
No.
deal in the grand scheme of
Yeah. No.
things
I don't
because
agree.
I feel
I
like
don't think of
Jayson
that. Yeah,
Tatum. I feel like Jayson Tatum will have an impact on these
for
Olympics.
sure. Especially this
He
upcoming
will have an
game for
impact
South
on these
Sudan.
Olympics.
You bet your ass he's going to be able to play, and he
Now,
might be a lineup with him and
now,
KD.
And I like
and
it
I
even
will.
Yeah.
better. And I like it even better the fact that it played out this way because I know tomorrow he's gonna have a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Right.
And
And to that
that's
point
fine. That's
too.
fine.
See,
And to
now, so
that point
now
too.
you saying he gonna be mad, so he gonna play good, but but
Get
I mean,
George.
listen.
No,
he couldn't play
no,
I
good,
mean,
don't do
and the
that.
other
Don't do
This
that.
reason.
nigga
Don't do
George,
that.
I
bro.
mean, I
You
would
George
say
get
this.
man, get
I
out of
would.
here, bro.
I do want to play. I do want to piggyback to that point off more offense about Tatum. How many like besides like you could say LeBron and Anthony Edwards? I'm trying to think. Like I mean, of course, finisher Tatum was a second leading scorer last Olympics. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas too. Like shout out to Gilbert Arenas in the building. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I was like, when y'all be using this, not the NBA, stop acting like Jason Tatum can't like translate his game Olympics. So y'all gotta stop doing that because that's
Is
I'm
like
that
not one of
really
the people
Gilbert?
that's
nonsense.
doing
Not
that
as
though.
well
I'm
as
not.
Booker.
I want
No
to
one's
I'm
shitting
making
on
No,
it
I'm just
clear.
saying. No,
Tatum.
I
I'm
ain't
not
saying.
one of
No,
the
I
people
ain't
that.
saying. No,
Borderline,
I ain't saying it.
Booker's
I'm
going to be
just saying
better
the Ralph
offensively.
and other people. Like we trying to act like Tatum legit played great defense and was a second leading scorer of the Olympics. Like that's I've been saying it the whole time. And it's
Bro,
like
you're
when y'all
talking
be
about
talking about the trend.
last Olympics
No,
when
Lavic.
Right,
like
but
your
Devin
team
But
was
you're
Booker's going to
saying
shoot
no.
different.
50% from
His
three
team
with
was
the
But the
shorter
point,
line.
but
Tatum can't
but
do
no,
that.
Ralph, you mentioned though like
It was a
translation
blowout.
of the NBA and Olympic. You did mention translation, and the point
Yeah,
is
but you're
like
talking about a different constructed team when they had no Steph Curry, no LeBron James. They only had KD, the only veteran on that team. Now, Drew
they
Holiday
who else
and Derrick
who
White
else on the team?
combination is detrimental to
Who
this
else was
team.
on that team beside who else was on this
What,
team was on that
Anthony
team?
Edwards,
Okay.
another
Offense
rookie?
like
Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Hold on. Who was on that team? Since you know about the teams, whatever. Who
Bro,
was on that
Holiday
team
and them
this
guys,
year?
bro. The same
Who?
guys, bro.
No, it
Tatum,
wasn't.
Name the
Damian Lillard
people.
was on that lane, wasn't it?
Hold on. Name the team. Hold on. Name the people that was on this
It
team
was
that
Dame.
was on that
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
2021.
it was Dame,
Hold on.
wasn't it?
Name the people was on this team that was on that 2021 Olympic team.
I
Name
just
them.
told you, KD,
No,
Tatum.
Who
no,
cares?
What? Like, what?
no, no,
Don't know
no.
what?
Let Ralph. Let Ralph answer. Let Ralph answer. No, nobody help him.
No, I don't need no help. It's KD and Tatum, Booker and Holly.
And Dame.
What? No, I'm talking about Olympics. I talking about last Olympics. I was
And
on this team.
Okay. Well. KD, Tatum, Drew, Booker, and Ant.
Ant was
No,
not in
and
the
was
last
feeble.
Olympics.
And was feeble. But
That
not
was
like, yeah,
2021. Ant was.
but true.
Okay.
He got most of them right too. That's the point.
No, we
He
ain't
got
doing
most of them.
we ain't doing
I
that.
got all
That's
of
You
them.
Yeah.
got
we
you
ain't
forgot.
doing that.
He
We ain't doing
did. What are you talking about?
I
that.
got all of them right.
He just didn't add.
oh
He
man,
didn't add
L
Dame.
true,
True,
L
Yo,
what are you
true,
doing, bro?
L
My
true.
He
point
Just
messed
cause
up
is,
he,
on one name, dog. What are you
this is
talking
he
my
ain't
about?
get,
point.
just cause he ain't get
But
100,
this
just
is my
cause he ain't
point
get
though.
100 on the test, True gonna fail him.
This is
That's
my point.
crazy.
And
The
that's
reason
what I'm
why I had
saying.
to do that, the reason
True
why I had to
driving
do
KD,
that,
hard
because
bargain.
you're not
The
gonna
Drew
mention
curve supposed to
Holiday.
Dame.
go up,
And
not down.
hold on. Well, here's the
Like, what
Yo,
are we talking
but I
Most he
about?
had to
said
do that.
nobody passed in my
You're not
class.
Hold on.
Nobody.
doing anything.
Hold on. No, this is it though.
I
I
literally
had
got
to.
the
Bam
names
was on
right,
that team
and I just
too.
added
How
some
you
people.
forget Bam? How you forget Bam? How you forget Bam? That's crazy. But listen,
That's all I said.
the
True, he only
reason
missed one
why,
person, bro. It's not a big
the
deal.
reason, I mean, he needed help too a little bit too, because
I
somebody
didn't
did say
need no
he
help.
needed,
I
but
literally kept saying the
I
same
mean,
names.
that's still a
Nice
passing grade.
try.
He
Technically, still
missed
a passing
Dame too.
grade. Technically, still a
Nice
passing
try.
grade
You kept
regardless.
saying
But
Dame
the
they're not
point, the
playing
reason
right
why
now, so I didn't need to
the
name
reason
them.
why I'm saying that because you mentioned fit and roster construction, and you don't even know almost who you didn't know who was on the team
Bro,
like that. You really had
Bam
to think
Adebayo,
about it.
the only nigga
You
I
got, and you need
miss.
a little help.
I do.
You need a
What?
little.
I didn't need
Listen.
no
That's
help.
all I.
First of all, like I
I'm.
said, it don't have no Steph Curry, no KD, veterans. You
Who was
fucking
on
me up.
that?
They have no
Name me
Steph
two people.
Curry,
Name me
no
two people
fucking
on that
LeBron
coaching staff.
James
Let
and
me
AD.
stop. Let me stop.
Like, what are
Let
we
me stop.
talking about,
Let me
bro?
stop.
The team
Yeah,
is
but
different.
the key here is that when you talk about Tatum is going to be the third option when he's on the floor. He's not as good of a scorer in this format as Durant or Curry. And so the question is, who's a better third option and off the ball player, Tatum or Booker? And it's Booker by a wide margin with the shorter three. Booker's shooting and offense is of more value than Tatum's rebounding and help defense. And Booker is more efficient than Tatum as a scorer, Casual. Booker has been significantly more efficient than Tatum every single year in the playoffs.
That still doesn't
You can
mean
give
that Tatum
Tater.
plays.
You can give. Hold up, look. You can give Tater the ball if he's sitting next to KD and the chef and
Booker's
Book him.
reason
You can give him the ball.
True. He called on me. True. He
What'd
called
you
on
say?
me.
Curry don't need the ball.
No. I'm bringing you respond, Casual. I'm ready.
True. Yeah. True. He called on me. He called on me. So sturdy.
The question is,
Am I not the
option,
Devin Booker
Tatum or
supporter?
Booker?
Am I not the
better as
Devin Booker
third option.
supporter? I just want to.
You might be the biggest Devin Booker supporter.
The biggest Devin Booker supporter on FYF. All right. So believe me when I say I hate to do this, but do you realize it's only been 2 years that Devin Booker has been more efficient than than Jayson Tatum all around? Do you realize that? Do you realize that it is even further of it? It's even further. It's even further.
That's a big margin.
Huh? Say it again.
Yo, check the power check, bro.
Booker's true shooting percentage in the playoffs is 4 points better than Tatum's, even though he's playing tougher competition without as much talent around him.
You
Booker's
do realize
never
that,
had
you
five
realize
out
you're looking at career. You're looking at career, brother. The reason why Devin Booker's career efficiency in the playoffs is crazy is one, because he's only been in the postseason 4 times out of his 8th year in the league. So that's one. And then two,
they're both young players.
It's heavily, and then two.
Yeah,
No, actually, because ever since Jayson Tatum has been in the league, he's been going to the playoffs. So for 7 seasons, he has 7 years worth of production in the playoffs. Devin Booker only has 4. And even furthermore, this past year and last year heavily sways his true shooting to 60% because of the anomaly of a postseason he had 2 years ago where he shot 68.6% true shooting. So while you're sitting there looking at stats, you should probably look at the bigger sample size, because if you actually look at the bigger sample size, Jayson Tatum is routinely above average true shooting, except for this past year. Obviously, like this was
above average.
But
come on,
that's
your argument. Tatum's
plus
he's above average.
He's plus 2 average true shooting in the postseason. That's
Okay,
not a
but
that's
you-
not a
okay,
that's
but
not a I
when you-
think that's facts.
Okay,
But
you just said 2021 was an outlier year for Booker because his true shooting percentage
no,
was
no. I
68%.
said
Oh, no,
I said
let me finish.
23. I
I
said
didn't-
23.
I didn't
I said
cut-
23.
I
I said
didn't
23.
I didn't
I said
cut you
20.
off.
I said
Let me finish.
no.
I
No.
didn't cut
You
you
did.
off.
You
Let me
have
finish.
cut me off because
Let
you
me
have cut
finish.
me off because I didn't get to finish. You cut me off. You cut me off. True. Cut this nigga. Cut this nigga.
Hold on,
Cut this
Brandon.
nigga,
Hold
'cause he's
on,
a-
Brandon.
cut this
Hold
nigga,
on,
'cause
Brandon.
he's
One
about to-
second, man.
I'm trying to give you
Yeah.
chances,
Cutting
Brandon.
me off.
Because I'm trying to explain to you, because you're about to jump off a cliff you don't have to jump off of. When I said the year before last, I said 2 years ago. 2 years ago, if you can count, it's 2023, right? Because 24 is this year, and then the year before was 23. So that postseason, he shot 68.6. And that is an anomaly. We know that that's not Devin Booker, mainly because most of his shots, if you watched his shot diet, was off of long twos. Name me somebody in NBA history that is recording those type of numbers. Not even Michael Jordan was recording those numbers. So you tell me, do you really want to die on that hill?
Well, to be
Even
fair,
further,
the numbers wasn't
I'm
even
available.
down with this
even
conversation. I know that.
even further,
Yeah,
even furthermore, even
this
That's
guy's
it
making
himself.
sense to me than
furthermore,
just cutting me off.
even
No,
furthermore,
okay, I
even
heard your take.
furthermore, even
Okay, no.
furthermore,
I
even
heard your take.
furthermore,
You went.
Devin
Shut
Booker,
up.
Devin
Right,
Booker,
you gave your
Devin
take.
Booker as a
No,
playmaker
this is
is over
ridiculous.
Jayson
This
Tatum,
guy's just
but Jayson
filibustering
Tatum defensively
dumbass cuts.
clears Devin
Yo,
Booker, and that's
Hold
over
on with
his
the cussing, man.
career.
Hold on with the cussing.
Brandon, you going to cook?
Brandon
Just
go.
let him land his plane. I promise you
Yes.
gonna
yeah,
cook.
we let you
Just
cook.
let him
Yeah,
land his
30
plane.
minutes.
I'm never. It was crazy.
Where
He's
we
trying to
flying
go.
to?
It was crazy. He's trying to go on me. He's trying to go at me. I don't typically get cut niggas off. So like, let me finish. But Even furthermore, Jayson Tatum routinely has just been more impactful than Devin Booker over his career. But this is not about his career. It's about right now. This is about who he is right now. This is about who Devin Booker is right now. And when it comes to them as an offensive player, I'll give you, I actually think Devin Booker actually might have a case for being better offensively. But it ain't by much. It ain't by much. And his values that you keep pointing at about his off-ball ability, you can make the same argument that Jayson Tatum in this group with Stephen Curry, Jrue Holiday, LeBron James on his roster can actually be equally as impactful on the offensive end with his screening ability. Something that Devin Booker is actually being utilized to do. Yeah, Jayson Tatum is actually better than him at that. And then on the defensive end, he's
Oh
much more
Jesus!
God,
impactful.
man, just putting everyone to fucking
Hey,
sleep here.
hold on, let Brandon. What you got?
Hold on,
Respond.
go ahead, Brandon.
Brandon,
Then we're
respond
gonna
real
go to
quick.
Ruddy Sports.
Yeah,
Yeah,
respond real
I'm
quick.
gonna completely barbecue this motherfucker. So first of all, he just admitted Devin Booker has elite efficiency with long twos. Well, guess what? That's a three-pointer with FIBA. So if Devin Booker's an elite long
That's what I
two-point
said.
shooter, that means he's an elite three-point shooter with FIBA, which is why Devin Booker has far more value as the third option on this team. He shot 70% from three in the first game, and he's gonna cook from three the whole fucking series. They're not. The other thing is,
Don't
when
do
you
him like
talk
that. Don't
about
do him like
Devin
that.
Booker's
Stop, true,
2021
stop, true,
Yo,
stop,
true,
true,
not
true,
only
stop,
slow,
true,
Don't do him
slow.
like
stop,
that. Don't
stop,
do him
stop,
like
stop, stop.
Devin Booker shot
Let him finish.
68%
He
in
cooking. That's him.
2021. His true shooting percentage, Devin Booker's true shooting percentage was 68% in 2021. It was 66% in 2022. So 2022 was not an outlier year. He was literally more efficient in 2021. And Devin Booker is a far better off the ball player. The simple question for this team is, who is a better third option with Durant and Curry? Who's a better off the ball player? Because most teams are blitzing and doubling Curry. So Booker is a
Yo, who
far
mic is
better
that?
long 2-point shooter, which is a 3-point
I'm
shot
not
in
sure.
FIBA.
I'm hearing it
Booker's
too.
up. Shut up. Booker's a far better
All
off
right,
the
you
ball
don't gotta
Who
do
is
player.
he
all that.
talking
And
to?
when you talk
Brandon,
about
chill.
Tatum,
Just let him
I
land.
Nah,
know,
let
but
Brandon
when you
cook. Let
talk
Brandon
about
cook.
you talk about Tatum's rebounding and help defense. Tatum's rebounding and help defense are of very little value to this team because under FIBA rules, the center can camp in the paint. So it's much easier for a center to both protect the rim and to rebound. Devin Booker's a significantly better off the ball player, and he's a far better long 2-point shooter. As you admitted, that long 2-point shot is a 3 under FIBA rules. Devin Booker's a far better third option for this team, even though Tatum's the better all-around player. It's not close.
And to
And
Brandon's
that type,
point,
and
right?
that type.
And
Hold on,
guys,
hold on,
and
hold on,
guys,
hold
to
on, hold on,
Brandon's
hold on, hold
point,
on,
right?
No, you got cooked. You can stay quiet now.
Hold on, Moose, because
True
he
private
just
check.
lied to you. Because he just lied to you guys. He just lied
Oh,
to you
why
guys. He said in
hold up,
21 he
why
shot
the
60% true shooting.
hold
He shot
up.
55.8. So he's lying again, and he didn't shoot no 40% or 70% from. He didn't shoot 40% from three.
Oh,
He
that's
shot
wrong.
32. So he's
Okay, we
lying.
gon' we
He's
gonna
lying.
circle back to that. I want to get Ruddy
Hey,
Sports in
hey,
here,
move.
bro.
Get up. My fault. Yeah, go.
Devin Booker's
Let
true
ready go.
shooting
Let ready
percentage
go. I'll go after.
last 2
Yo,
years in
Hold
the
on,
playoffs has been
yo, bro, hold
66% or
on,
better.
bro.
And that's a
Bro,
Hold on,
significant
hold
sample
on.
hold on,
bro.
Brandon.
Yo,
We
bro,
gonna
hold
circle
on.
back to that. We gonna come back to you on that, bro. Hold that thought. I want to
Okay.
get Ruddy Sports in here.
So what's good, y'all, man? Hope everybody on the panel's good. Shout out to FIF. Shout out to everyone. If that's
Shout
really
out to
good
you,
with it,
bro.
yeah, that's really Gil in the chat, man. Shout out, Gil. Hope all is well. But what I wanted to say is that do I
Oh
believe
yeah.
that?
My fault. Real quick. Yo, shout out to Gil for getting engaged, bro. Do your thing. That's it.
Appreciate
Yes,
you,
sir.
Gil.
Yes,
No,
sir.
hey, bro, congratulations. That's dope.
Appreciate you, man. Congratulations, man. Appreciate you sliding through.
So what I wanted to say was, do I believe that Jason Tatum deserves minutes, and do I believe that they can find the minutes for him? Of course. But at the same time, Jason Tatum is not on a team of even mediocre players. These are all top level players. These are all number one options that he's playing with. I don't know about everybody else, but in my opinion, I got LeBron James as the greatest player all time. I got Steph Curry as the greatest shooter all time, and I got
I'm
Kevin
going
Durant
on
as.
that one.
Hold on. Well, I know, but listen, right? So I got KD arguably as the greatest scorer of all time. So for me, Jason Tatum, you are an elite company. You are an elite company. And the goal for the team, everyone, the staff, the players, the coaches, everyone, is to put Team USA in the best position to win a gold medal. It's not about feeding people's egos. It ain't about any of those other things. Tyrese Halliburton is a
phenomenal player. He's a tremendous player. I love watching Tyrese Halliburton. He's over there on the bench looking as happy as can be. He's not with the same face that Jayson Tatum has, looking like his dog just got hit by a car. It's like,
Cooked.
bro,
Yes, like
you're gonna
one picture.
li-
Like let's not paint the
well, hold on,
narrative.
hold on,
Like
hold on. No. Listen. I think Jason Tatum's a great player. I don't hate on players. I don't, especially great players. I do not hate on. You'll never catch me doing that. I think Jason Tatum is a great player. You know what I'm saying? But as far as this in this setting, this FIBA, this Olympic setting, as far as the rule changes and the limited minutes, because they just shed 8 minutes off a game, and a lot of number one options, different people to fit different positions, he has to be able to understand that, yeah, you might not get playing time. These are not bums that you're playing with. You're playing with the elites. You're playing with, and him making this team one of the elites, but you're playing with the elites. You're playing with great company. And I don't think when Stephen A. Smith is going off, it's like, bro, it just seemed like you trying to create some content, my man. It's really not that big of a deal. It was a blowout. They won. Whether Jason Tatum was on the team, you could have swapped Jason Tatum for Jaylen Brown. America's still winning the gold. So I just think that, you know what I mean? People need to dial it back with that. Like, I do believe they can find minutes for Jason Tatum, and I believe they will. I don't think he's going to go through the whole Olympics with
Absolutely.
DMPs. Like, I don't think that's going to happen. But that's all I had to say.
That's not the point. The point was why he didn't play
hey,
that game.
hold on. I got you,
Well,
George. I got you, George. After
Because he
this,
wasn't as
that's my
good as
fault. I got you,
Booker.
George. Let's start it. Hey.
first of all, salute everybody. How y'all
What
Tuesday
up,
going?
30? What up, man? We
Hold on,
chilling,
hold on.
bro.
But
Crossover.
nevertheless, though, I'm
Yeah.
Bro,
What's up,
you're
Sturdy?
no,
so
Salute,
you're so
man.
aggravating. You're so aggravating. I can't stand you.
nevertheless, though, honestly, a lot of people made great points, and I think the only I'll be honest with you, every single last person on this panel made a good point. Let me start with you. You're right from this standpoint, right? You're right from this standpoint. Hold on, I'm on side.
Sturdy.
30,
That's
you gonna have
better.
to fix your mic, bro.
That's better. Hold on,
Yeah, your
that's
mic.
better. That's better now.
Let me say
Yep.
something. You better. You good now?
All right, bet. So let's start with George. George was right from this regard, right? And me and Truth talked about this when it was happening. Steve Kerr did not make his reasonings transparent. On one hand, his first comments after the game was essentially, I sat him out. We won the game. So what? Now, because of the backlash, he walked it back and say, I felt like an idiot. He's definitely going to play next game, which is tomorrow, which is at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So my thing with that is like, that's why I miss a guy like Pop, which is Steve Kerr's mentor. When Pop makes a decision, he don't care how you feel about it. He gonna stand on it. And Steve Kerr didn't do that. Speaking of Steve Kerr, I think the one element that we're not talking about enough is Steve Kerr coaching philosophy. This is Steve Kerr's MO. This is what he do. He plays 3 guard lineups doing all regular season. He did the last FIBA games. The reason why he plays 3 guard lineups is because he believes the best type of offense is a fast read and react offense. And the best way you can get that is with having 3 guards on the floor. Now, I disagree with that. I think he needs to adjust his coaching philosophy, but that's the reason why that's one of the reasons why Tatum didn't get no burn last game. And I do agree with Brandon from this standpoint. If he would have played in garbage time, it would have been he would have got Steve Kerr would still got backlash. Somebody still got reverb.
Mm-hmm.
He would still got backlash. Like if he played in garbage time, like people be like, oh, why didn't he play during crucial minutes? Don't we need defense? No, like it still wouldn't change nothing. But it don't matter now because he's going to play tomorrow. And shout out to Sean Webb on Real Take Face Base on Mondays and Fridays, I believe at 8 p.m. Eastern time. He pointed this out too. When we look back at other games, other Hall of Famers, all other all-NBA caliber players had some DMPs in Olympic games because Team USA has been historically that stacked. That's what we do. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. Last thing too, in regards to the situation, I do disagree with this point. We did not go down 10-2 because of Embiid alone. We got down 10-2 because of Joel Embiid and Curry and Steve Kerr not adjusting his defensive philosophy. True know this. Anybody watch that game know this. They was passing Curry around like a blunt.
Yeah.
You get a score. You get a score. And because of that, and that's not Curry's fault. That's not Curry's fault because Curry has never been an elite defender. That is Steve Kerr's fault. That is Joel Embiid fault for not playing better drop defense. That's Steve Kerr fault for not having more athletic players on the wing to help Curry out and not let him get cooked that much. So Kerr has to adjust his philosophy to optimize his team. Now, most importantly, yeah, everybody hit on the head. Most important thing, we got the dub. We got the dub.
A big
That's first
statement,
foremost.
Doug.
Now,
And
I ain't
second
gonna
thing is
lie
too.
though,
And second thing is too. And the reason why and Renegade, the reason why this matters too. And Moose pointed this out, which I don't think y'all ain't giving him enough credit for. If you put Jayson Tatum during the garbage time, you run the risk of Team USA not running it up as much as they should. So
Based
in
on
Olympic
what?
Games,
What you
no,
basing that off of?
based off the rhythm that the offensive that team was in flow in. This is the best offensive game we played, including the exhibition games, Renegade. And the reason why we finally got into a rhythm. And on top of that, another reason why that boy showed up. That man returned. The prodigal son has came back, and that's easy money sniper, KD. When Steve Kerr told Tatum you might not play, because he understood there's a chance KD will come out and hit on all cylinders. He made his first 8 shots, my dude. And on this
He played
team,
16
KD
minutes,
is
man.
that's a fact. That's a fact. And on this team, KD
Yeah,
is a
and
forward.
Durant's going to play more minutes when he gets off a minute limit too, and that's going to cut into Tatum's minutes as well.
Okay, and Booker
But
played
not even that,
Thank you,
Fellas.
Brandon.
almost 30.
Not even that,
Thank you,
right?
Brandon. But I
Not
didn't.
even right.
Thank you, Brandon.
26.
I just want to finish my take. So I just want to say thank you, Brandon. So what I'm saying is what Moose is alluding to. When we finally got into a rhythm and flow, when you put Tatum in, there's a chance we don't beat this team. It won't beat this team by 26. Might be about 20. Might be about 18. But when point differential matters in group play, it's not just the dubs. It's also point differential. Everything has to get optimized.
So
And
who's the
lastly,
biggest? So who's the big?
and Renegade. I think I'm about to answer your question with this statement right here. People forget this exhibition games. It's about this year. I hate when people bring up the NBA resume, other Team USA resume. That has nothing to do with this year. What are you doing for me now? LeBron and KD has the best Olympic resume out of everybody on this list. But at the end of the day, they getting this much minutes because of how they play. We did a breakdown on this team when they announced it. We didn't think LeBron was going to play this well. We didn't think he needed to. But the reason why he is playing as well because of the inconsistent coaching philosophy Steve Kerr is doing. Y'all notice every single outside of KD being on fire, every single time we can't either got back into a league or got back to the game is when what? LeBron is orchestrating the offense.
Exactly. And
So,
to that point, every time LeBron James went to the bench, they went on an 8-0 run. Go ahead,
Fact.
Sturdy, my bad.
And because of that, there is some merit of what Brandon was saying. Because defensively, no one's doing the same, bro. Outside of them exploiting Embiid and Curry, they're not getting no buckets on us. Teams are shooting less than 30% from 3 against us. We need more consistent offense. And on Jayson Tatum's front, Jayson Tatum has not been good offensively these games he has played. A lot of people don't know he's shooting less than 40% from the field. He didn't make a single 3. In all 5 exhibitions, he not a single 3. But like Casual alluded to, like Casual alluded to though. No. Like to your point, it's your point, Renegade. Like Casual alluded to, just because Jayson Tatum this year has not shown the best offensively, don't mean he has no value defensively. And that's why I said Steve Kerr has to adjust not only his offense philosophy, also his defense philosophy. I don't understand why we don't have more athleticism surrounded by Embiid and Curry, the 2 most unathletic players on that team currently. I don't know why Steve Kerr have lineups where there's either Devin Booker, who has been playing good, but he's still not as athletic as Tatum, as an Ant, as a Bam, but you still allow guys like Curry to get cooked. You allow teams to get a life against us. So Kerr has to adjust that. So in that aspect, Tatum needs some minutes. We need more athleticism on the perimeter because we need this drop defense that Kerr got us playing for the starter lineup. That ain't working. We need to get back to switch defense. I don't know how many games we got to see Team USA give up leads and teams getting these games because we allowed them to attack our drop defense.
Yeah, but that's because of Embiid. It's not because of drop.
No, Brandon. It's basic basketball. If I'm going to play Embiid, who's not, hold on. If I'm going to play Embiid, who's not fast, what I'm going to do? I'm going to surround him with athletic players. If I have Curry, who's not big, I'm going to surround him by lengthy players. That's basic basketball. It's called balance. So Steve Kerr's not doing that.
Yeah,
And that's why he has to adjust.
So
But
so
And last
Tater
thing, I want
getting
to land my
0
plane with this.
minutes is
I want
not
to land my plane with
justified,
this.
is what you're
No,
saying, right?
but Renegade. I want to land my plane with this. I'm saying this, Renegade. The reason why it's not a big deal, and this was a Brandon does have a great point, because even if Tatum was getting those like 3 or 4 minutes people were crying for in garbage time, it still wouldn't change the narrative. People would have said the same thing. Oh, why isn't this guy who made All-NBA first team not playing more? Why isn't the guy
Because
who's
it
one of
would
the
have
best
had
players in the
precedent.
USA not playing more? What was
What Steve
inconsequential? He
Kerr
was
did
playing or
was
not?
unprecedented. That's the
It
difference.
actually
It
wasn't.
wasn't.
Yeah,
John
it was
Only thing,
Stockton
very
did
it
it
Okay,
in
actually
unusual.
based on
wasn't.
what? Based
1992.
on what?
Who got
Who?
Renegade,
DNP?
like I told
Who
you,
got
Renegade, like I
DNP'd in the goddamn
Renegade,
Olympics?
and
That's a top 10 player, top five.
shout out well, Tatum not top 5 player, but shout out to Sean Webb once again, because there were
Who?
years that I'm
Who?
about to give you an example, Renegade, I'm about to give you something right
Okay.
now,
Okay.
because there was a game or two when a guy like John Stockton, who made All NBA second team,
Stop.
did not play. It's not a
Is
big
he
deal,
better than
bro.
Tatum? No.
God damn.
That's not the
Like,
point.
bro.
And
Yes,
once
it
again,
is.
So what's
That
the
it's
is
not
point
the
the
you
point
bringing
point.
up?
about
You bringing
better.
up
Hold on, hold on.
Stockton.
Let me say this, y'all.
No.
God
I answered. No.
damn.
I answered the
Hold up.
question because Renegade asked me a question, George. And the reason why I say that's not a big deal, because just like we talk about Jaylen Brown, it ain't about who the better player. It's about fit and and most importantly, George, what is the coach trying to do? Steve Kerr needs to be more consistent.
Let
He
me
Exactly.
needs
ask you
to
a
I'm just
question.
adjust.
about because I
Okay,
was just
sir,
about
let me
to
ask you a
ask
Hey,
you. So
question.
then, at what
You
point
I
should
would
we
never
start
appreciate
giving
know.
everybody,
Steve
man.
You
Kerr
Kerr?
I'm about
values
to
you
head
coaching
you,
out,
over
man.
you would never
athleticism.
know what Tatum
Salute
was
to
going to
everybody.
do
All right,
because Tatum
what's
didn't
going on?
play.
Hold on. My
What's
fault.
going
Hey,
what's
My
going
One
fault.
so
one
crazy?
mic, fellas.
Go
One
crazy. I'll
mic.
say something. Hold on.
hey, I gotta go, my brothers. Salute to everybody on the panel who
Oh,
showed up.
so
Salute
Shout
to
out to
everybody
you.
here in the
Salute,
chat.
family.
I appreciate y'all, man. I'm about to
Appreciate
be
you
out,
all
too,
right,
man. I'm
Crazy.
gonna catch
crazy.
y'all next week, man.
All right, Pete. All right,
Know
All right,
bet.
that.
bet.
For sure.
No,
Appreciate
but
you,
George,
man.
it's to your point. No, George, it's straight to your point. Remember what you said? You said it depends on what the coach trying to do. And that's what I'm explaining to you. Steve Kerr got to adjust. He can't keep doing what he tried to do all last World
But
Games.
he's been doing this entire time, and that's why I then
He got to
tried to
adjust.
shift the conversation. When are we going to stop? Like, eventually, this conversation about Jason Tatum has to end. It happened. It's done. We need to move on. But the question needs to be happen. The question needs to be asked eventually. Why did this happen? And why is Steve Kerr making this a common thing of him not just sitting players, but sitting players that actually could be plugged into the rotations
All right.
he's running on a
I,
rather
I
consistent
think
basis.
I can. I think I can answer.
Because that's his.
He's been running
You're
these 3 guard
critiquing a coach in a
lineups.
game the U.S.
He's been
won by
running these
30.
three.
Hold on. I mean,
He's
let me
been
answer
No, no,
this.
running
no.
these. He's been
No,
running
that's
the
his
stop
MO.
responding. Stop responding to him. He's been doing this since exhibition started. Like and he it really this leans back like a while ago. Like he does this in the NBA as well.
No, he
Like
did this in
his
FIBA.
yes,
He
he
did
does
this
this all
last
the
year.
time. He did it. He did that. Yeah, didn't he do that in 2021? And that was a part of the reason why
Yes.
KD had to put on a carry job.
That's his.
No,
That I
let
was
me
trying to
say.
explain to casual. No, I'm just my fault. True. I'm just providing clarity
Yeah.
of why Steve Kerr is doing this. Every coach has their own philosophy. Every coach has their own theory of method how to get the W. That's Kerr's method, and I'm saying he has to adjust that shit because when we go across Germany, when we come across Sudan, a more athletic team, this 3 guard lineup ain't gonna cut it.
I even understand it. I even understand it when you're in the NBA because you have to do it with what you have, right? So a lot of these lineups that he's ran is because that's the best he could be able to produce to get them to maximize either offensive or defensive end for his team. On this unit, though, you have a plethora of personnel and talented players, skilled players on both the offensive and defensive end, and yet you tend to come out with these lineups that lean much further on one side of the spectrum and forget about the other. And it's like, bro, you don't have to run a lineup where Joel Embiid is having to go out there to the 3-point line. You could run a lineup that's versatile heavy. You can be able to do that.
Facts, facts,
You can be able to
and
do that.
that don't make no sense,
Now,
bro. If I have Embiid who's slow and I have Curry who's small, why is that? They both can't be on the floor at the same time defensively.
Yeah, but
Right.
the issue
And
with
that's my
Embiid is
and
Embiid's not getting out
and
to shooters. It doesn't matter who's surrounding Embiid. He's
but
not
but
getting
that
out to
it do
shooters.
though. Like
It has
it
nothing to
it,
do
It
with
does matter a
personality
lot.
around
It
him.
matters.
It actually
It
matters a
matters a lot.
lot. It actually
can I
matters a
piggyback?
lot.
Let me
Embiid
And
piggyback
has
that's
the
why
back
this
same
to
issue
that point.
conversation
Philadelphia
needs to
is
come
having
back
with
to
defending
Joel
on the
Embiid
perimeter.
starting here.
Hold on. Let me piggyback to
Yeah,
that
Come
Embiid
on.
point
shouldn't be
because
starting.
regardless of this is my whole thing too, and I think, like I said, I agree with the points of don't. I mean, of course, you can't. I mean, at the point, D. Kerr was in no point of return. You can't play Tatum into the game like that's. I mean, you can't do that. But like you in the point of no return, like the last minutes of the game per se. So I understand that. But I do think Steve. Listen, as I said earlier, Steve Kerr been on his BS, and because he sees what the critics say about his coaching. He knows whatever case. The man been running the same play for 10 years, bro. Like let's just call it how it is. Man been running the same plays for almost a decade. He been having the same philosophy for a decade. And he knows that he's stubborn, stuck in his ways, and he only time you really see some type of adjustment or change when he gets somebody critiquing it, and that's a problem.
And true, I agree with that. That's to me, stand on it,
Like
bro. Like that's why I
he
love
did his
Pop.
whole
Exactly
his
what I
Pop,
said
whole
at the
NBA
start of the
Pop,
show.
career.
Pop will
I
look at
give
you
that.
dead in the eye and say, like, yeah, I
Doc,
did this move. So
Doc was
what?
it. I give him that though.
And
I
30
give
even
Doc that.
beyond that, right? Even beyond that.
I give him that
If
though.
if if Espo's the head coach, he stands on it. If Ty Lue's
But
the head coach, he stands on it. You know what I mean? And I
but
know you guys are gonna say, well, those guys would have had Tatum playing, but I'm going based off of Steve Kerr's philosophy. We spoke about the three guard. We know that's Steve Kerr. And with this lineup, unfortunately, Tatum is not listed as a guard. He is listed as a wing forward.
right,
And the
but here's
depth
the
chart is
yeah.
Kevin Durant and LeBron James.
No, it's still
I feel
Brandon's
you
point.
on that.
Still, no. The truth, still Brandon's point. Steve Kerr in the world since he's been the head coach, he prioritized the offense over everything else.
Yeah, that's a fact. And that's why let me and keep going. I'm gonna keep on cooking on that because, like
He
I said
also
before,
prioritizes shooting over athleticism.
yeah, but it's not. But
Yeah.
let's be honest. With that being said, and yes, we did beat Serbia, but I am still my biggest concern. And I've said this for a while about Team USA is Steve Kerr coaching. We did get. I mean, we can't listen. And like I said though, man, his coaching style is detriment to this team at the end of the day. Cause my whole thing is like the lineups he's trying to do. Like, listen, teams are going to be scouting. Teams are scout. South Sudan is scouting. With that Serbia game, they're going
Yep.
to like.
And they played us too, you know.
I mean, and I think we're going to
Yeah,
win
our
by double
biggest our
digits. Hopefully,
biggest
we
our
win though.
biggest point differential was our exhibition game was Serbia against Serbia.
Yeah,
But you know
Serbia
why,
too.
True?
So it's like,
You know why, True? Because that's out of the teams in our groups, they have the
yeah,
worst wings.
yeah.
Exactly what I said to start the show.
Exactly. So like that's also a reason why it's like why you couldn't put Tatum couldn't play 8 minutes. Like that's what I ain't like I said. It's not even that like another thing. Listen, and I think Steve Kerr. That's why I think Steve Kerr know he be doing BS, and when he be doing coaching. That's why he can't stand on anything because he already knows like because sometimes if it works or whatever, depending on the situation, it's like he wants to get credit for it. He's a basketball genius, but even depending on if it's depending on the situation, like that's what he's trying to be cute, man. That was Steve Kerr all about. Steve Kerr is
And,
trying to be
and,
cute.
and to
He's
that
trying to be
point,
cute.
and to
Like
that
that's what
point,
it
Drew.
is. He
Yeah,
cause
I
now
think
he can
there's
brag.
politics.
Because guess what though? Cause now he can brag about this. Cause now he can brag about this. We won a team. I didn't have to play Jason Tatum. That's some cute
And to
shit.
that
That
Well,
like
point,
no,
right,
that's
Drew?
nothing you brag about. True, that's nothing you
Nah,
brag
And
that's
to
about.
a
that point, right,
conspiracy
Drew?
theory.
that's so cute. Hey, listen. Well, the point to that point though, like I said, the fact that we can win without Jason Tatum playing, I already said this. That is great. The fact that we didn't have to play a caliber player, Jason Tatum, it is a great thing though. But I think, listen. This is my opinion. I do think Steve Kerr do a lot of different things to be cute and do because he do a lot of weird things. It's like why you don't like he does a lot of weird things. Like, what are you doing? Like, what is your
I think he
agenda?
gets
What is your
lost in the
motive?
game
What
too
is
much, and he like, you know what I mean. But to that point, right?
like
I honestly wish KD had been healthy this entire time, right? Because
right?
this conversation that we're having right now, what we seen play out, in that Serbia game with Jayson Tatum, we would have seen something similar. Not saying Jayson Tatum would have got a DNP in exhibition, but we would have seen something similar if Kevin Durant was healthy. If we would have seen something similar in exhibition, and then I would have loved for that backlash to be an exhibition where we could nip that in the bud and not have to deal with this in the middle of the Olympics. You know what I mean?
Because you right,
Then,
to that
then
point.
Steve Kerr, look, then look, Steve Kerr last week or 2 weeks ago. Hold up, Brandon, motherfucker. Then Steve Kerr like 2 weeks ago was talking about how he wasn't. He was talking about how he wasn't gonna
Brandon about
change
to
no
be
lineups.
kicked.
Like what you mean? Like
Yeah,
you just
that's
said you
crazy.
wasn't about to
And I
change
knew
no
that was
lineup. But
coming.
what
I knew that
what
was
the
coming
hell?
after. I knew that was coming in exhibition because the lineup that he has right now, you know what I mean? He played that lineup 3 out of the 5 games.
Yeah,
So I knew
yeah.
this was going to be the lineup going into that Serbia game. But like I said, I just wish Kevin Durant would have been healthy and all this would have been nipped in the butt in
But
the
let's be honest.
exhibition.
What Moose is saying is right. Because let's be honest. After tomorrow's game, KD gonna start again. He gonna start. So the thing is now, what is Steve Kerr gonna do? Like, who is he gonna prioritize? What is he gonna prioritize? Because when
Exactly.
KD starts, that means Booker gonna go to the bench. That
I,
means because he's definitely gonna play Ant. He's definitely gonna play AD. He's
I was
definitely
just
gonna
about to
play
say,
AD.
I
Bam.
would
He's definitely
not
gonna play
presume
Bam.
Graham
He's
start.
definitely no. He's gonna play Bam, Ant, and AD. You can book that. So
That's
now it's
happening.
going to be
No,
And Derek
between.
White. I ain't
I
gonna lie
It's
to you.
actually,
He
going to
playing
I
the
Derek
think
three
White.
guys.
no, hold
The
on.
three
He
I
playing.
guys
think
next.
there's a
The three
good.
guys
I
next is
think
going to
there's a
be.
good
The three
chance
guys
Durant
next.
is
Hold
starting
on,
Brandon,
tomorrow
hold
Brandon.
on, real quick.
because
I just want.
Durant's
I just
still
want
going
to
to
let.
be on
I
a
just want to finish the
minimum.
statement. Brandon, let me just finish the statement. Those three guys that he's going to debate or who's going to play the most is going to be Derek White, Booker, and Tatum. Because Hallie is first team water boy, and he's happy with it.
And I'm
Hallie
gonna
is
be
at
honest.
Disney World right now.
He's the
And I'm gonna be
happiest
honest.
person on the
And
team.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sturdy. I think, and to be honest, and I hate to say it, Devin Booker might end up being the odd man out.
I
He
He
said
might.
this
just
before.
that
I
he
said
might be
this
the odd man
before.
out
Devin
just
Booker
because
will not be odd man out.
especially with that bench unit, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't realize how good of a tandem they could be. But Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis, and Bam Adebayo,
When they
that
come
is
off
a
that bench,
that is a
That's a.
terrorizing like
I'm telling
unit
you.
defensively and offensively. I didn't realize Anthony Edwards, as far as like I thought with the line being closer to the rim, that wasn't like it was going to be a little bit of an adjustment for Anthony Edwards. Boy, I was wrong as hell. This nigga Anthony Edwards is something else, bro. He is something else. And then add that to the fact, Derek White with that lineup, he fits in perfectly.
Amazing on
He
defense,
fits
man.
in
Yeah.
perfectly
Amazing.
defensively and offensively because he doesn't need to even dribble the ball for him to be impactful because Anthony Edwards is coming down the court with the ball sometimes and Derek White knows to just get to either corner
And that's why I
and he
said
just
Derek White had
capitalizes
the
every
easiest
time.
transition going on to this team. He had the easiest transition to make,
Hmm.
and he could fit so seamless with this squad. You know what I mean? And I
Hmm.
spoke to that.
Him
I
and
spoke to
Drew
that
and
either last
KD.
night in the Discord.
Yeah.
I don't know if I put that in the Discord. That might have been one of the things I was talking about. Is that there's going to be an odd man out tomorrow. There's going to be an odd man out when it becomes to
Yeah.
medal games and eliminations and stuff like that. On the big man side, it might be Bam. I don't know. But when it comes to guards, when we need Jayson Tatum to make that impact, when we need Jayson Tatum minutes, it's going to be a tough decision to make. And like I said, when it comes to guards, it might be Devin Booker. It really might be Devin
Respect,
Booker.
and to be honest with you, much like and I think True is gonna laugh at this. I don't think Tatum is really sweating it like that. Like I think some people are stretching it much bigger than it has to be because I'm looking at the impact that that Devin Booker and Tatum have had when they were asked to come back into the starting lineup or into the bench because Jason Tatum did get an opportunity to be able to start doing one of the
Yeah.
exhibitions games, and they had no problem just accepting the assignment that they were given. During the exhibition, Jason Tatum was asked to take on more of a defensive role rather than scoring. And that's why some of the numbers, I was going to stop you while you were talking, Sturdy, but you were on a roll. One of the reasons why Tatum and even Devin Booker to a certain extent, efficiency doesn't look that impressive is because they were asked to do something that was out of the norm for them. Like much of like 82 games into the postseason, they're asked to be the primary ball handler, create their own shot, and then they facilitate the offense. On this unit, They were just asked simply to play defense and to run off ball and set screens for Stephen Curry, run the sets to get open when LeBron James dives to the rim and kicks it out. Like they were just asked simple things that they weren't asked doing, on their teams, on their rosters, respectively. So I think Tatum can be able to jump right into that role, and I think Devin Booker wouldn't have a problem with being sent down and having to join Tyrese Halliburton. That's the one I low key feel bad for though. Tyrese Halliburton,
that's
even
not
though
Man,
I know
he's
he's
having a hell of
happy,
a time, bro.
I know
He's
he's
having a
happy.
hell of a time. He's
No,
not
it's
eating well. He's
no,
not
Cash. You
getting
know
his
why?
his
That's a
Gatorade
sign.
passed
No,
out.
but you know what that is, and this is when you bring up college, because checking your ego starts there. It starts at
Yes,
the amateur.
you leave
Those guys
what
you
one
just
of the
said.
coaches tell you. What does the coaches tell you, Sturdy? Leave that ego at the door when you walk into the gym.
No, I'll
Yeah,
give you a
leave it
better
at
one.
the door.
hold on,
What?
I'll
Hold
let you in.
on,
So
real quick. Hold on. Eric Spoelstra said the hardest thing about coaching on Olympic teams or world teams is
Hmm.
managing personalities. We have
Yep.
enough talent. These guys know what they need to do, X and O's wise. Is
Hmm.
managing the personalities. So when we talk about Booker, Halliburton, and Tatum, they came into the league as guys understanding they're not going to be the man out the gate.
Yep.
That's why they're so mature. That's why they're so coachable, because they
Hmm.
understand. All right, cool. I know where to get my bones while gigging it. That's why when you bring up, people forget Booker came off the bench in college. People forget that. So like these are all things
yeah, but
that
I
really
think
matter. These are all things that really
it's a
determine our
misunderstanding.
continuity.
It's a
Yeah.
misunderstanding of how teams are defending the U.S. team to say Booker could be odd man out, because the way teams are defending this U.S. team is they're focusing primarily on Curry. They're blitzing and doubling Curry. They're giving him an enormous amount of defensive attention, even when Curry's off the ball. And so the U.S. team's not going to give the ball to Tatum in ISO sets. There's no reason to do that because teams are doubling Curry on almost every possession. And so the question is, who's a better third option offensively off the ball? Because Booker's defense has been fine. It hasn't been a liability. And I don't think it's a certainty that Durant starts, because he's probably still going to be on a minute limit, so they may bring him off the bench. But
No, he's going to start. They say he's going to start after the Sudan game. He's going to start after
You
Sudan.
can be on minute restrictions. You can be on minute restrictions and
say that
start.
Tatum matches up better than Booker against Sudan. Sudan does not have any elite athletes at guard. They have JC Thor.
Oh, okay.
Booker can guard the Sudan players. And so
Is that even true?
Teams are likely, hold on, let me finish.
That's not what I saw.
Yeah,
let me
right.
finish. Teams are going to keep doubling and focusing on Curry, and that's going to create open options for that. Let me finish. Teams are going to keep doubling Curry, and that's going to create open options for the third option. And Devin Booker is a far better three-point shooter with the shorter line than Tatum is. And so Booker's a far better option with the way teams are covering Curry and defending the U.S. team as a third option off the ball player and a far better three-point shooter. Booker's not going to be odd man out.
Man, it's gonna be
Actually, Brandon, this one that push back against you. The third guy that actually been the best guy off ball has been Drew Holiday.
Man, what the hell is he talking about? Everybody except for one player is 6'4".
It's been Drew Holiday, dog. I don't know what to tell you.
Drew Holiday, you would say
Hold
best
on.
guard. Drew Holiday, you would say best guard.
Wait a minute. I knew I wasn't tripping. What the hell is he talking about? Everybody except for Carlik Jones, the point guard. And he just got put onto the roster. He's going to be coming off of the bench. Everybody is 6'4" and taller on that unit.
Yeah, they
South
got enough
Sudan is long and lanky. What the hell are you talking about?
Those are not NBA players.
Forget the team. I'm talking about the country.
Don't switch it up what you said. Don't switch up what you said. You said
Right,
not.
but Devin Booker
Then you
can guard those
and then you
players.
acting like them
These are
boys
not
need the
elite
ball in
athletes.
their
They're not
hands.
NBA players.
The point is, I mean,
There's
I'll
nobody
say
on
this,
South
though,
Sudan Devin Booker can't guard.
What, bro?
I don't
What
know
did you
this
not,
Yeah.
brother? Did you not watch the exhibition game? What the fuck?
Dude,
What the fuck are we talking
exhibition
about here?
games. Devin
What
Booker
the
didn't play
hell?
well in the exhibition games.
They were trying their
Exhibition
ass off.
games
They were trying their ass
are not the
Nigga,
same.
are you hanging? Hold on. I
You're
think
being
I'm
a
starting to see.
casual,
I'm starting to
dude.
see.
There's
I'm
no
starting to see what
comparison
Brandon. Well, my
between
name is
exhibition
casual.
games
My
and
name
games
is
that
casual.
count. They're
But
not the
Brandon,
same.
Brandon. Quick question, because I think I'm starting to see where you're coming from.
It's a
Are
casual
you
take
literally?
to
Are you hanging
overweight
your hat
fucking
on?
exhibition games.
Hold on. Answer my question and just answer my question. When it comes to Devin Booker, are you hanging your hat on what he did in the first game of the Olympics, and you think he's gonna repeat that production
No, I just
throughout this
told you,
entire
as you
Olympics?
yourself said, Devin Booker is an elite long 2-point shooter. That 2-point shot is a 3 in FIBA. So
I
Devin
will say
Booker is
this.
going to be
But
an
You
elite
even
If
scorer
his
in
still,
shot's
this
not
format.
falling, what is he doing?
exactly. Like you
But
hanging
Devin
your head
Booker's
on
been an elite
him like that's a
shooter
for
from
sure
long
thing. That's not a
two-point
for
range,
sure
which is a
thing.
3 in FIBA his whole career. It's not one game; it's his whole career.
But you're
No, no, no,
that's
no. It's not.
Brandon,
No, hold on, please, 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 because everybody keep bringing up career. Ain't about that. It's what you've been
is
showing
what
these
are you doing
exhibition
right
games.
now?
We
What
talking
have you
about right
shown these
now
last six
exactly
games?
why we've been
He's an
cooking
It's what
elite
have you
Dallas.
shown?
shooter
Hold on.
from
And
of
what? Hold on,
20
and Brandon. And Brandon, to your point. Brandon, to your point. These last 6 games, Devin Booker's shooting has been up and down, up
Right, but
and
those were
down.
not games that counted.
now let me say this. Can I say this real quick too? Because we've been talking about Olympics, and you've been on these panels, Brandon, and you ain't never say anything about his praise till after game one. So let's stop that shit, bro. Like you was like to that point with Casual saying you was hanging his hat off the first game because we had all this
This is who
opportunity to
Devin
break it
Booker
down.
is as
All
a
these
shooter.
no,
That is
don't do
not
that.
who
Don't do
he
that, BA.
is. Oh my
Don't do
It
god.
that.
is.
No, hold on, hold
Hey,
on, hold on.
sturdy.
Shooting
Am I
Brandon,
gonna have to turn
Tatum's
into a
shooting in the
fellow Devin
playoffs.
Booker hater
Brandon,
now?
hold up, Brandon.
Tatum's been inconsistent in the
We've
playoffs
been
every
Oh
hold
year.
up,
my lord.
Brandon. Did you talk this highly on Devin Booker offensive game before game one of the official
He
against
talking
Serbia?
better about Devin Booker than I do.
Yes,
Yeah,
no, you
we've
would.
Jealous.
been
This man based his
ripping
over.
we've
No,
been
no.
ripping
I
Devin
said
More
Booker
than
Devin
what
Booker
we
throughout the
seen
That's a
season.
KD
lie.
do. Like he
That's a
wasn't
lie.
him and
That's
the
a
chef
lie.
wasn't the one getting them
That's a
open.
lie. That's a lie,
I
Brandon.
said at the beginning. Okay, hold on. I
We've been
said at the
ripping Devin
beginning.
Booker through the
Let me
exhibition,
finish.
bro.
Hold on. Moose, hold on. Let me try.
And you ain't
I
say
said
nothing
at the
about it.
beginning.
You
No,
was a
true to
part of
King.
it.
True to
You
King.
was
Let
a
me
part of
finish.
it.
I said at the beginning, Tatum's a better player than Booker. He's a better all-around player. I said that at the beginning. What I'm saying is that Devin
My
Booker
question.
is a better offensive player. He's more efficient. His last 2 years in the
No, that's
playoffs,
not what I
significant
asked you.
sample size, his true shooting percentage is 67%. He's an elite 2-point shooter.
I don't, bro.
So
That's
did you
not
Devin
what you.
mute
Booker's
that
elite
nigga?
long
Bro,
That's
did
not
you
what
two-point
mute
I.
him?
shooter.
That's not what I asked. He's not answering my question. He
So
legit does
what?
not answer my question.
Oh my
That's
god, true.
crazy.
You got
The
it,
reason why I
I
did
did
he
answer your
no
question.
because he
Not the
hold on no you did not you didn't answer my question. I legit said I didn't care about nothing. I don't care what he did whatever. I didn't ask you what can Devin Booker what he was able to do.
Hold on.
I
But
said
true. Just to say this before you repeat your question because he did not answer your question. Just to give him clarification,
I
you
did.
are hanging your hat on his true shooting. Do you
that's
realize
how about
the
yes.
offense that's in Phoenix is not the offense that he's seeing for Team USA? It's not the same thing. He doesn't have
That's
the
true
ball
with
in his hands
Tatum
as
too.
much.
Tatum's not in the same offense either.
Okay, so
You're
then you
cooking
have to
yourself.
okay,
Because
so
Tatum
then
can't
Do the
play in
same
this
thing.
okay,
offense.
hold on, shoot. So then
Tatum can't play
Brandon,
off the
we're
ball in
back.
this
Okay,
offense
so
as well as Booker can. You're literally just barbecuing yourself because Tatum doesn't fit this offense.
Okay, so now we're back where I started with you. After the shooting is not going to translate. Let's say Devin Booker, because it's a possibility it happens because he's mainly shooting long shots. So let's say his shot
That's
is
what
not
he
falling
does. That's who he's
and
been his
Jason
whole
Tatum's
career.
shot is not falling. What else is Devin Booker providing that Jason Tatum can't provide?
What I'm saying, this is my whole point. Is
Okay,
that
mute this
the
nigga
role,
because he ain't answered neither
hold
one
on,
of our
you just
questions.
asked,
No, hold
you
on,
just
time
asked
out
me
because
a
I
question.
want because we was cooking Devin Booker. You've been on the panel or you have been in the chat. We've been cooking Devin Booker.
Throughout
We've been having the
exhibition.
dialogue. We've been having dialogue about Devin Booker shouldn't be
Tatum played
starting in the
bad in
first
exhibition
place.
games too.
And you
Now that's
bro,
bad.
you was a front runner,
If
bro.
anybody
Tatum
was
was
gonna get
garbage
This
benched,
is
in
what you
it
love to
was
exhibition
do.
games.
it was
I
Devin
gonna
know this is
be
Booker
what you
based
were
off
both
of their
bad
I
play. It
know
was
this is what
gonna
you
be
love to
either
They're
do.
probably gonna be
Embiid
D Book.
or
I know
They're
this.
probably
Booker.
gonna be D
I
Book.
know what you look. I
That's the
know
ones
what
we
you
was
love to
cooking,
It's
do.
probably
and
gonna
of
be D
course
Book.
Halliburton.
I know
And
what
I
you
was
love to
trying to
do, Brandon
justify
Cash.
it through the exhibition, but it got to a certain
Yeah,
point where it
No, we
started to
cooked
become
we cooked
undeniable.
Devin Booker, man.
Yeah,
We gotta be real
Anthony
about
Brandon
it.
Edwards
Cash,
could have gotten the
Booker
Brandon,
and
starting
Tatum
spot.
were
yeah,
I'll
both
say
Brandon
that.
bad in
Cash has just been
exhibition. Booker was
Brandon
bad
Cash.
and Tatum was
Brandon
bad.
Cash
But
has
again,
been
Booker is an elite shooter up to 20 feet and 20 to
nobody did
21
not,
feet,
bro. You keep repeating
3-point
yourself.
shot
You
and
keep
FIBA.
repeating
So it
yourself,
makes
bro.
sense Booker will be a far better third option off the ball player. And
When was
Booker's
this like? You
offense
didn't say
has
this
more
last week.
value than Tatum's rebounding or defense. This
You didn't
team
say
does
this
not
last
need
week. week.
Tatum's defense or rebounding. They need Booker's
We didn't
offense.
say this last
Booker
week.
has more value for this team.
You didn't say this last week.
We talking
Last week-
about
This last-
0
no,
minutes
first of all,
to
Tatum was not playing.
26
Neither Tatum nor
minutes.
Booker
Hey,
We talk.
ask
Yes,
you a
he's a
simple
better
question.
outside shooter, but does that
Yeah,
make? Does that mean
far
and
better
justify him
shooter
getting
than
0 minutes?
Brandon Cash, I'm gonna ask you this question.
0
Did you
minutes,
because
nigga, is
you
what we
had the
talking
same?
about.
Hold on, did you,
Moose,
hold on,
Moose,
did
check
you have
private
this?
chat. Moose, check private chat.
Hold on. Did you have the same sentiment last week? Yes or no? When mind you, this is
I just said
yes or
Tatum
no.
and Booker were both bad in the preseason.
But my whole thing is, Joe, you're basing off of one game. You're front running ass. You're basing it off of one
not an
game.
answer.
I
Of he
said
going,
Booker's been a better off the ball player his whole career. The third option's going to play off the ball. The question here is who is a better third option, Tatum or Booker? And with the shorter 3-point line, it's Booker.
You just
because
made that
Booker's,
up, bro.
Booker, I'm going to land it here.
That was not the
Booker's
conversation,
shooting
Brandon.
is
Why did you
better-
just make that
more
conversation
valuable
up?
than
You just made it up. You just made
Nobody
it
was
up,
talking
bro.
about
That's what
that.
he's saying.
Booker's
That's what he's
shooting has
saying.
more
He just
value.
front running.
Nobody
Tatum's
said
rebounding
that,
more.
Brandon.
But
Hey, that's what you call front running.
why y'all asking the same question when y'all getting the same answer?
No, but I'm
My
saying
whole
no.
thing is- that's my
He
point.
just made up a question that
Booker's
nobody
been a better off
asked.
the ball player than Tatum his whole career. It's not one game.
But y'all gotta. But once again, Brandon, I get exactly what you're saying. I'm not saying some of your things you're saying don't have some merit to it, but why do people keep bringing up NBA and career, bro? It's about the Olympics and what you're doing for the Olympics now. When they announced this team, we did not expect this team to play like this. Literally, we was talking about this last week. How we was shocked and giving LeBron praise for the fact that he had to carry these dudes offensively in stretches. When going into it, we was like, yeah, this the year LeBron and KD don't got to do a lot.
And truth be told, I still feel like LeBron and Steph are taking on more of a role than they even should. I think that we actually do have the talent. We can run an efficient offense without them being ball dominant. It's just Steve Kerr is over relying on them still.
Yeah, that's Steve Kerr fault. Like,
That's
there's no reason why,
the
bro. We're
conversation
losing.
should be centered around Steve Kerr.
We lose. Like his thing when LeBron get off the court, I'm not even question our defense. Even we didn't fix our defense for the starter lineup, or in general, like when Embiid and Curry's off the floor, teams don't score against us, dog. Our problem is the offense. That's our problem. It's inconsistent. Why the hell we relying on the oldest players in the league to carry us in the offense, bro?
And that was my point all last week, True, if you remember. That was my point. That was the question I was asking. Why are we relying on an old LeBron James? Why are we waiting
It's not just
on
LeBron.
KD to
It's
come
KD
back?
too. Like,
Yeah,
what?
why are we
Why?
waiting? That's what I was saying. Why are we waiting for KD to come back? Why are
Well,
we
I don't
relying
think
on
Running the chef
40-year-old
offense,
LeBron
really.
James?
No, but
And
Renegade, that's the
honestly,
point. Like, we have scores. We have dudes that can score a multitude of ways outside of
Look
Bron
at
and
what we,
KD.
look. But I'm saying,
And like
listen to
true,
what
and
we
like
just said.
Renegade, what you
Listen,
said
sturdy.
earlier.
Listen, whoa, look, sturdy,
Right, go ahead.
sturdy. Listen to what we just said. We got KD. We running the chef offense. How he running off of screens like a maniac. And then them boys gotta pay attention to Go James. Or he got the ball in his hands with them two sitting there. It's like, what do we expect everybody else to do besides get out of these niggas' way? Like, you seen what happened. Shit's
We're
No,
about
but
to
crazy.
that's
see a bunch of
but
bums.
that's the
It's
point.
elite company.
But no, but
Sport,
Renegade, bro. We have versatile players on this team, Renegade. We got
Yeah,
guys that
we
got
do.
experience in world games, Renegade. Like these dudes know how to score and be productive in this type of setting. So if you're the coach, we shouldn't be. I get it. That is Braun. That is KD. But like I said before, when we saw this roster get put together, we did not expect them to carry this much. We
facts.
didn't.
Yeah.
And then the reason
And
why
like
we
we
didn't
said
expect
last,
that, and Renegade to the point, like Kerr, this is what I'm saying. Kerr needed to adjust his offensive philosophy because there's no reason why 6 games in, I get it. Serbia was the only game that counted, but at the same time, there's no reason why this is our first game to actually look offensively consistent. No reason for that. With this type of talent we got on this
This
team.
was the first game that counted.
No, it don't matter, Brandon. This is the 6th time they playing with one another. Why wait? Like,
Yeah, but this
it
was
took
the first
KD.
game
It
that
took KD
counted.
to come back for us to look great offensively, bro. What is that?
The other games didn't matter. Those are preseason games. But
It
the
don't
other thing
matter.
is, I don't agree. Okay. No, I heard what you said. I don't agree with you, though, because the FIBA's only the reason why Curry and LeBron can play major minutes is this isn't the NBA. You're not playing back-to-back games. And FIBA's only 40 minutes too. So LeBron and Curry can play 24, 25 minutes, and that's most of the game. It's not a 48-minute game like the NBA. But my final point, I'm going to land it here, then I'm out. The reason why Booker has so much more value for this team than Tatum, it's not one game. It's that Devin Booker is an elite shooter, 20 feet. That's a three-point shot in FIBA, and Booker is just much more familiar playing off the ball because that's what he did in Monty Williams' system. Tatum's used to being the primary handler, while Booker has played off the ball multiple years in Monty Williams' system, and he's thrived in that system. Booker also raises his level of play for big games like the playoffs. Tatum has dropped in the playoffs, so it doesn't surprise me that Booker was much better in game one. It's not just one game. Booker is a much better off-the-ball player, even though, as I said, Tatum is the better all-around player.
I got this, Sturdy. I got this, Drew. And to rebuttal his point, since he's gone, when it comes to Devin Booker, ironically, the point that he keeps hanging his hat on with long twos, one, you're over reliant on his perimeter shooting, and then two, ironically, the numbers that you keep hanging your hat on with his true shooting were put up with him being ball dominant. So your point is null and void with that fact being known. And even further, kicking him is crazy. And even further,
he brought up that Monty Williams saved him. That Monty, it was a little bit of different flavor. He put
no, but like you don't even know the offense. You don't even know the offense Monty was running. You don't even know the offense Monty was running with Booker. Like,
hold on, Sturdy. But to piggyback off of Sturdy's point originally, and this is a point I was trying to make in Discord, and I think Renegade was about to echo it as well. It's not about necessarily winning gold, because if we're being honest with ourselves, any lineup we put forth is actually still giving us a high percentage chance of winning gold. It's about us trying to secure it. And even with us trying to secure it, the problem shouldn't be about Jayson Tatum not receiving minutes at all for a certain game. It should be about the fact that Steve Kerr routinely is putting out these lineups that's not maximizing the players that's on the floor. It's not maximizing Joel Embiid. It's not maximizing Stephen Curry. And even though LeBron James is putting forth some amazing statistical numbers, it's not maximizing him either, because you're essentially over relying on his playmaking to generate looks for everybody. And we have enough talent on this team: Drew Holiday, Devin Booker, Stephen Curry, Derek White, Anthony Edwards. We have more than enough talent that could be able to generate their own baskets on their own accord and generate opportunity. Jayson Tatum, and can generate opportunities for one another to where you can spread the ball even more. So Steve, really, to tell you the truth, the root of this whole issue should not be, well, he sat Jayson Tatum. The root of this whole issue should be, he keeps putting out rotations that don't maximize one another outside of the bench. Outside of the bench.
And then as much as Jaylen Brown have the ball, how Taylor don't know how to play off the ball? Like,
Renegade, don't even entertain. Don't even entertain.
But no, but like what you said,
right? I want to ask you guys. I want to ask you guys a final question, since we do got a game tomorrow. I think at 3 or 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
3 p.m. Eastern.
South Sudan, a rematch from exhibition. How do you guys see that playing out, man?
To quote True the King from earlier this stream, boot to asses. I mean, we might be whooping feet, and the reason why, we might be whooping feet. Like the reason why, and I've been with you on this regard, bro. Ain't about winning, bro. We Team USA. That's what we do. We win gold. It's about sending a statement.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna count. Me personally, bro. I was getting annoyed when people was trying to pretend the world caught up to USA.
Same.
You remember that narrative? Y'all remember that narrative? Y'all was hearing that all year.
That's one of the worst takes. Listen, hey, if you can talk ball, you know ball. If you said that take, I don't care. That's one of the worst takes in basketball history.
Yeah, we were trashing that take last week on the show.
That's one of the worst takes. I don't care if you know ball, if you an expert or you a casual. If you saying that statement, that's one of the worst takes.
So ain't about somebody. So to Casual's point, ain't about winning gold. We win gold, not sleep. I'll send a message. So yeah, I want them to run it up. Yes, I want Steve Kerr to continue to improve, because we haven't played a perfect game. We can be better. When we put our foot on their neck, I don't want us to ease up. Nah, finish the job thoroughly.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Ruddy Sports, you want to chime in? What you think gonna happen tomorrow when Team USA faces South Sudan?
Yeah, I think South Sudan is going to get blown out, to be honest. And the other thing too is that we still have to remember that this isn't the regular season. This is basically a new season, a whole different tournament. And I do think that Devin Booker, compared to how he looks during the regular season, he might be up and down in those exhibition games and things like that. But I think he's been playing really solid. And I think for this Olympic tenure, he's earned his minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, either way, yeah, I think they're gonna blow out South Sudan. Team USA has too much firepower, and I'm not one of the mindset that it's a bad thing that they got to get carried by a 40-year-old. LeBron is not the average 40-year-old. His 40 is like the equivalent of the average 29-year-old in the NBA. He is still a phenomenal player. So, I mean, him doing his thing, I already expected the LeBron to come through and be like that number one option of number one options. And he's been doing his thing. And now that we got KD healthy, he came in, no practice, no nothing. I mean, well, not practice. No, he didn't play any previous games, came in, went 8 for 8 right off the back. So,
Crazy.
you know what I mean? I think USA is going to win the gold. I think they look good. I think Sudan's getting blown out. But yeah, man, that's all I had to say.
All right,
Yeah.
Casual. Then we're going to come to Renegade.
Ask the question again.
How you see tomorrow's game going against South Sudan?
As a good friend of mine, True, once said, if they don't beat them by 20, I'm concerned. Yeah, as long and lengthy and athletic as they are, they don't have the skill set that we have. And if we just play the same game, and to Sturdy's point, we haven't played our best brand of basketball, and we got this result. We dominated Serbia with inconsistencies on the offensive end, if we're being quite honest with ourselves. And so I think that there's still levels that we can be able to go that nobody in this tournament can even reach, can even fathom. And so I think against South Sudan, I think they make a statement. I think they make the world recognize that South Sudan, even though they tried harder during the exhibition, they do not match up well against them in any facet. And I think we stomp on them, we move on to the next round.
Absolutely. Renegade, bro.
Man, I agree with y'all, man. Shit, put on the neck time, like no let up. I don't know what else to say, man. Shout out to KD. Listen, we know who you is. Like it's just a bigger, it's a more egregious. It's more egregious that Tater gets sat down than you doing what we know that you is do and what you're capable of. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KD. And about this Sudan game, listen, go James, the chef, and KD is just too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Goat James with the ball in his hands, with Curry running around like a maniac, and KD sitting there laying in wait. Like, what do you? Come on, man. Shout out to the Brow.
Yeah.
Can't do nothing with him
Tell
on
him Renegade. He got
defense.
that. Tell him Renegade. They got that dog in him, man. They got that dog in him.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop capping.
Renegade.
Come
Over
on.
under. We win by 30. Over under.
30. I don't know about 30, but
Man,
20.
35.
Hey,
Nah,
True.
25 too
I
easy.
do
25 too
think.
easy. I need that
True.
30 number. Over
Hey,
under 30
True.
when it
True.
games.
35.
True.
Okay.
Does
Let
Brandon?
Renegade answer real quick. Let Renegade answer real quick.
Over 30. I'm saying over 30.
Okay,
Over
let's
under
go.
30,
Let's
Renegade.
go with the
I'm
30.
going over 30. I'm
Over.
going over
Come
30.
on,
Over?
over.
All
Let's
right,
go
bet. Let's go,
over.
man.
I'm going over
Hey,
30.
Come on,
True.
man.
Yeah, I'm going. I
If
ain't
we
gonna lie
beat
Shout
to you.
out to
Serbia
Team
They
by
should beat
USA.
26,
them by 20. They should
Cold
beat them by
blooded,
25 for
man.
sure. They
like
should win by
hey,
25.
listen,
Hey, True.
I need
Just quick question. True. Just quick question. Do Brandon know that really? True. Be honest, because you're the Celtics fan and I'm a Bucks fan. We're natural born enemies. I actually hate Tatum. I just won't
that's
lie about it.
legit. Like
That's
and here's
crazy.
the thing. And
That's
also
crazy.
and before we can go, I'm gonna cook Juanita. Shout out to Juanita Stockton, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Juanita
Juanita
Stockton.
Stockton is crazy.
You got a fan down
How
there,
is it
True.
how is the worst take when international players run the league? Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gassing that. Shout out to the international players have been improving over the years, which we're not gonna deny, right? But the whole narrative is that they caught up, and
Nah, they don't run
that's a
the
Who
lie.
league.
just won the title?
Which is
American
a
players.
lie. Last time I checked, where Luca at? Didn't he try to compete in
One in the
Olympics? Where
country.
he at? Where he
He
at?
ain't make it.
That's
He ain't
even less
make it.
than a blue moon,
American
man.
players just
One
won
in
the
the
title.
country. That's crazy.
Greece team has only like what, no NBA players besides Thanasis.
Outside of
That's it.
Outside of the
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo family and
Yeah.
Scoopos, yeah.
I mean, coaches in the EuroLeague, so I don't. He just, I ain't. Come on, man. But look, the point is, though, listen, we understand that the international game and players have improved over the years, but it's still a lot of work to do. Like, it's still a lot of work to do. Japan almost beat France.
Come
And
on.
they needed a lot of. They needed
Talk
a
about it.
lot of
They
final
needed the
calls.
help of the refs, everything. Home
And the
court
reason why they
Dude,
picked, I'm gonna say
5'6".
this. Hey, is the reason why they, and I said this on a crossover, is the reason why France was pissed off when Joel Embiid joined Team USA, and that was the reason. When you
Also,
get
shout out
spots to
to
get,
Moose and True, actually. Shout out to Moose and True for being in the Discord. Make sure y'all join the Discord. During the Olympics, they are doing a phenomenal job of reporting on what's going on, especially down the stretch of games and stuff.
Absolutely.
And Renegade
Y'all
also
join up
joined
in
in
the
on it too.
Discord.
Shout out to
Man.
them.
Come rock
Shout
with
out to
us in
them.
the Discord.
so I mean, you look we did in Serbia. They got NBA players like which I mean, look, we listen. The point is this: they got to catch up to us. Listen, all this matchup, this and that, no, they got match up to us. That's what we need. That's what Steve Kerr needs to start doing. All this, listen, you have Team USA in your hands.
Let's play
It's
our
too
style
important.
of
That's what I'm
basketball.
saying.
We play
Put
all style
Tater
of
out there,
basketball.
man. What you
Y'all
doing?
gotta.
You crazy?
They have to adapt to us. And it shouldn't be the other way around, man. That's just how I feel, man. It's like, listen, regardless how it's being done, and there's different combinations you can do. Steve Kerr talked about combinations, and I don't think nobody's gonna disagree with that. But with that being said, they got adapt to us more. We got adapt to them. Of course, we understand matchups. Okay, we're gonna do certain things different, but nah, make them make the adjustments. Make them make the 15 adjustments in the first 5 minutes of the game. Which, you know what I mean? Because listen,
Lord have
like I
mercy.
said, we're gonna keep on dominating. Shout out to the women's team too. Yes,
Absolutely.
even without
At
injuries,
all
we
levels.
56
All levels.
consecutive Olympic
we gonna
wins.
16 in you, 17 in
Shout
you,
out to
women's,
Simone Biles,
all
man.
levels, bro.
Another
I
dub
ain't
out
speaking of
here,
it, bro.
man.
Come
That's
on,
all
man.
she
Hey,
do.
all
God damn.
I'm gonna say is, hey, Adam Silver, set it up, man. World versus USA on the All-Star game. I'm sick and tired of y'all. Set
Come
it
on.
up.
Yeah,
They
I ain't gonna
haven't
lie
got
to you.
enough
Y'all
all
I
stars.
can't wait
Y'all
to I can't
scared?
wait till
They
the
don't got
season. I
enough
can't wait
all
till the
stars.
I
But
can't
that's
wait
what
until the
how
season
you
Come on.
start.
how
I
you
can't
gonna
wait until
say
the
that?
Set
season
it
start.
up.
But
How you
I
gonna
can't wait
say
till the
that?
give
season
my
start.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm
give
Juanita,
my
liking
take
that.
on
It
this
Juanita,
needs to
game
be an
tomorrow,
all-star
Juanita.
man.
game.
Go write a
I'm gonna
letter
give
to
my
Adam
take on
Silver.
this game tomorrow. Um,
Hey, Juanita Stockton, go write a letter to Adam Silver and say, "Hey, listen, my name is Juanita
Do
Stockton. I was on FY Sports Debates on In the Zone, and listen, we was talking, I was chatting, and I'm wanting to have an idea to have the USA versus the World.
they don't want to see that.
P.S.
I'm right with you,
P.S. One of
man.
your
I
favorite
signed
players
that
is
survey or
Juanita
whatever
Stockton.
petition.
Come
do
on,
say
Man,
man.
they
do
Come
don't
say
on,
want to
man.
inter
see that.
do
They
say
don't want to see
international.
that, man. But I'm gonna get my take on this game tomorrow, man. It's 30. You said over under 30. I'm taking 35, man. Right on the dot.
Come on, man.
35. 35 points. I think we're gonna stomp them.
Hey,
I think
man, Mango, we about to leave, Mango, man. You hear the buzzer beater, man. We about to leave, man.
we gonna stomp them out. It's gonna be cutthroat season. It's gonna be
Come on, man.
relentless. It's gonna be no mercy. And Luau Dang, I like you. Coach Royale Ivy, I like you. I believe you'll be an NBA head coach in the future. You should. I like some of those guys on the South Sudan team. Shout out to Lakers legend Wayne and Gabriel. Shout out to all those guys out there. But I'm sorry, fellas. It's gonna go down tomorrow in a major way, man.
Hey,
And
it ain't.
Come
Hey,
on,
in,
man.
we
in the great
gave
words of
Serbia
Stringer
that
Bell,
Workovic, and we gonna give you guys that Workovic.
Hey, I gotta
in the
I
in the
gotta I
great
gotta
words. One quick question. One quick question. In the great words of Stringer Bell, the same person, just
It's not.
business.
hey hey
Hey, Mango,
sturdy
man, you hit a
troops.
pick.
Sturdy true Moose. I gotta hit. I gotta finish editing this video. But salute to y'all. Y'all fantastic episode in the zone. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Smash that
Appreciate
like
you,
button.
man.
What my boy Moose
Right.
say? There's a lot of things in
There's a
this
lot of things in
world.
this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one
Ain't
of
one of
them.
them, man. Come on.
Salute, y'all.
You
Salute.
Hey,
already know,
salute,
man.
salute. Much love, family.
Salute, casual,
Hey,
man. Appreciate you, bro.
Much
hey, we
love, much
about to
And
love.
if
drop
y'all
everybody,
Shout
and if
man.
out
y'all
to
want
you.
if y'all want more basketball talk, and not just basketball, but sports entertainment talk, don't forget to tune in tomorrow or the crossover at 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Absolutely.
Also, we also got Rumble in the Ring Sundays. What at 9 p.m. through 8 p.m.
Hey, no, 5:30, 5:30,
5:30. I apologize.
5 around
5:30
that
p.m.
time. You
And
good?
for you late night viewers out there, I mean, for your guys who like to be agitated, who like to get thought provoked as well as emotionally triggered, we got obviously GJK on Friday night exposures at 8 p.m.
Yes,
Eastern
sir.
times on Fridays. And
Mhm.
for the late night crew who want it all comedy, conflict, action packed, all that.
Yes,
Meet
sir.
them 94 Beat Boys
Them
at
94 feet, boys.
94 Beat Boys, a
Full
full court
court
press,
press.
baby. We got it all. We got
Man,
it all, man. But like y'all, bro, salute to my brothers,
Absolutely.
man.
And more to come.
Great show as usual.
shout
Y'all do
out
y'all
to you,
thing.
Salute
boy.
30, man.
Salute, man. We out of
Appreciate you,
here, man.
bro,
I'm
man.
about to drop
Appreciate you,
30.
man. Appreciate everybody, man.
Real
Appreciate all
talk.
you guys tuning in, man. Appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel. Hit that Discord link. Come rock with us in the Discord, man. We be kicking it, chopping it up, man. We be having little debates. We be watching games, talking about the other Olympic games. Make sure y'all hitting that link for the Discord. Make sure you subscribing to Renegade. Shout out to So Crazy TV. He had a run to work. Make sure you subscribe to So Crazy TV. Make sure you subscribe to True to King TV. And make sure you subscribe to me, man. Moose Talks Hoops, man. We here,
Real
episode 3.
talk.
We in the zone right here on FYF Sports Debates. Fellas, any last words, man?
Hey,
Ain't nothing,
salute to
man.
y'all, man.
Appreciate
Appreciate
you,
y'all.
boys. Another zone out in the books. You know
Oh,
what I'm
man.
saying? Can't
No
do it
doubt.
without you. Shout out to Solo. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Man, another one, man. See what the next week gonna bring, man.
Hey, take his old boost. Take it, go. Hey, take
Come
your
on, man.
old.
You know
Hey,
how to do it, man. You know what to do, man. Come on, man.
Man, once again, man,
Customary.
appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Make sure you smashing that like button and sharing the video, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Make sure you hitting that like button, man. Casual already told you guys, man. It's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them, man. We about to get up out of here for now, but before we do, we gonna let that outro sing, baby.
Woo, we out here.
We out, bro.
I'm up at the break of dawn. Gotta keep it moving, got my A game face on. No time to waste, cause time marches on. Gotta get in the game. It's the only way to win something. 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 Yeah. I'm up at the break of dawn. Gotta keep it moving, got my A game face on. No time to waste, cause time marches on. Gotta get in the game. It's the only way to win something. 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 Yeah. boy where the wind's out.